everybody. Welcome to the Jumper Punch. We have to always show up. Doesn't matter what the team does. We got to show up.
Hit under the weather like Friday night, I reckon.
Yeah, nah, it's got to me. I think it's just the...
Watching Carlton?
Nah, it's the Argidor that I copped this week.
Need this.
Mate, I've been pumping those things there. The Argidor, I think, has burned
So
a
Mac.
hole in my esophagus. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, esophagus.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. The Argidor I copped that day. Anyway, everyone, welcome. Hope everyone's fine. If you haven't been here before, I'm Rocco, Marcello, Paolo, SEN's very own.
Good evening.
And our special
guest,
guest.
Meg.
It's a dual special. You've been on before.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. Thanks
Big
for having
AD.
us
How are ya?
What a week to come on. You probably thought, oh, Collingwood's gonna be a good show, and then
I did. I was getting excited, and I'm more excited now because we can vent a lot more.
yeah, we can.
From a
Man.
pure entertainment industry. Or
Yeah,
business,
from a pure entertainment industry,
aspect,
yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But
Fucking
yeah,
oath
thanks
it
for
will be
having me on.
fun.
No, it's a
thanks for
pleasure. We're
coming
gonna cut and discuss and dissect and do everything about this
analyse.
game. And to tell you the truth, I don't know where it's at. I don't know.
Catastrophize, sensationalize.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but what we're going to do today too is it's going to be like a session for all of us, the viewers out there.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Question time.
How many Collingwood supporters do you reckon?
Oh, there'll be a few.
there'll be a
tonight,
few.
because
And we
they're-
deserve it.
Yeah.
nah, they're a bunch of.
We put our necks on the line and we got it wrong and we deserve to.
Yeah, but the dogs don't come on when we're winning.
That true.
Oh, there's a few that come on. There is a couple
there's
that
a
come
few,
on.
and
There
a
are.
few that do come
Easy to
on.
laugh at misery, isn't
There are a few. But do you want me to go through? Hello
Yeah,
to everyone.
probably
We've got
already.
54. I don't know if it's more. I don't know. You go, nah, it's more, man.
No, it's 58.
Skip AFC, we lost by 108, not one. I don't know what he's on about. Some bullshit game. Blues for life, Jay Baggers, so crazy, bro. For Lou Folino, Jai S.
mate.
Everyone's Peter V, Blue Bagger.
Lou Folino's a great man.
We got a.
He is.
Love Lou. How are you, mate?
We got a we do have a super chat here from
Already?
Joel.
Yep. Give me 1 sec. I don't have all messages on. Now I do.
The super
Joel
chat, mate.
Thompson.
Thompson.
Thompson's in the house.
He gave us a like, a number one,
Yeah.
and he gave us super chat footage.
Why
So
can't
now
I see it?
everyone follow that lead.
That lead.
And let's do it. Now, but the one thing we do have to do, right, and underneath
Yeah.
is the 15 for 15. So anyone that wants to donate, because this is the month for the
Yes,
Prada
correct, yes.
Willie
syndrome. Correct.
So for David Rees-Jones, who was a star.
Yep.
Anyone that wants-
before I was born, but I know who he is.
Nah, you know, of
Of
course,
course we
you've
know
got
who
to
he
know
is.
who he is, man. He was a star, mate. We needed a bit of we needed
some-
racing.
yeah. We
Huh?
needed somebody to be there to liven them up a little bit, crack someone in the jaw or something, you know? Crack one of our own players in the jaw or something as well. Maybe.
Fire up, mate. They needed Dino out there.
Maybe.
They needed
Just
Dino
maybe.
out there. They needed Sonners out there.
Imagine if they got him at like
Mate.
half time.
He would have given him a real rocket. Couldn't have picked a better occasion, couldn't
We
you?
got-
Against the old rival.
He would have been filthy, Dino.
We got can you say his whole name? Manonis?
Manos. I actually don't have the thing up, but yeah, I'll get it up.
I know who you're referring to.
Man,
Manosos
Papadis.
Papadis.
you know who
Yeah.
that is.
Happy Greek
Who's
Easter,
that?
That's
I
Manny.
assume.
Magpie Manny.
Oh,
Is
Magpie
it?
Manny, is it?
He must have had his
Manosos-
Greek Easter yesterday.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. And we're
Christos
going to let you
Anesi.
know.
Oh, yeah,
Easter egg
Ristos.
special.
Christos
Yeah,
Anesi.
because they got it on my, and their hot cross buns there.
Christos Anesi.
I like ears.
Fact,
Happy
Okay.
Orthodox Easter to everyone.
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Rockens in there, Peter V, Rocco Moro, Thomas Beckerli,
All right,
Carl's.
big one.
Rhoda, Carls, Joe Bruno.
Oh, let's get this going. I think
Galicchio.
because people
Because
want
we, yeah,
to go into
let's get
it.
through all the.
So
I
let's
like
do-
our heading, by the way. The what we called the show this week.
Yeah.
What do we call it?
Outcoached, outgunned, outclassed. Nice, man.
three.
Did you come up with that?
I did, mate.
Nice, man. That's good to see you
He
taking
came
credit.
up with something else I didn't
It
want
was
to put
shit.
it.
Yeah, it was no good.
I didn't want to put it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
I see you made it. Oh, you were the editor. You were his editor.
I can't.
Swooped.
Nah.
See what I mean?
I'm not putting that 4-foot midget Lockie Sullivan in on that thing. Nah. Sorry, man.
In actual fact, like even we were having this argument about double.
Yeah, we were, but it was the story of the game.
Tech difficulties.
Yeah.
They had tech difficulty. Yeah, Dylan got ahead of himself.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, is that right?
He did.
What, did the camera fuck up or something?
No,
You want to say it?
What happened?
they recorded in 4K. Bro, it would have been like a fucking 100 gig there. The file would have been 100 gig. By the time he uploaded, it would have been Carlton Collingwood again.
He reckons his phone was glowing, mate. It wouldn't.
That would have been hot. It would have been running hot. Yeah, no way. No
Too
way.
much CPU.
Yeah, hard there. But anyway, we'll
Give him
get.
a call.
Yeah, give him a call.
Please.
Hey, Ray. Yeah, happy Easter to you too. Yep. Eat all the eggs. All right, cool.
Yeah,
You
mate.
got someone delivered something for us, did they? Yeah, something special. All right, beautiful. Let's see what it is. Thank you.
Who delivered?
I don't know.
We've got delivery here.
I'll get it and I'll tell you.
You've got something special.
Oh boy.
They bring a bomb.
I told you I'm not getting rid of it.
The bomb always stays the dynamite, cuz. Fucking blow them up like
That's for a
ISIS.
rainy
Yeah.
Matula.
What's that? Oh yeah, Matula gave us that.
She gave us that.
Yeah, oh, nice. A soreki.
How good's the sorek?
Oh, come on, the soreki.
The sorek
No
Is that
way.
spun? Oh, that's not spun a copy. That's
Yes, it is.
Is it spun a copy? Oh, it's not in the circle.
No,
Yeah.
Cut it for us. So actually, that was delivered by
Who?
Manny.
Oh!
For the
Yeah,
Greeks.
Manny.
So
No
Manny,
way.
and also, forget about Manny. He did nothing, right?
He
a
did
useless, that
nothing.
bloke, right? It was his beautiful wife, Amy, which I met today, and she straight away started giving me food. He's definitely batting above his weight, and that's hard. because
His
he's-
weight.
Above his
Above his weight.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, man.
Yeah,
But we love
but
him.
he's a batting way
I love
above
it.
that. She's
And what are you doing in the? What gives you permission to be in the suburb of
Look
Northcote?
a- we got
You know the
something-
Greeks when they all
we got
do
something
that.
special for
Yeah,
you
in the
coming up.
suburb too, like all of them.
We got something special for you coming up.
He's very good value. The suburb of Northcote.
And he also gave us
Coonawarra. That's a good.
Oh, that's a
drop,
good.
that.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's
The
a cab
cab
salad.
salad. Yeah.
That's a really nice drop.
so
That.
that's fancy.
Fucking hell.
Magpie man, he must feel bad.
Fuck, he must have won something on Collingwood this week.
There might be some good Collingwood supporters.
Must have taken the $9 of the sign up
Hey, do you
fee of
wanna-
thing. Yeah. Which one do you want?
Is that the Greek one?
Oh,
Nah, that's Turkish.
Turk.
That's close to Greek. They're all the same, aren't they?
Yeah. Put it in.
Isn't it? Greek,
Yeah,
Turkish,
get 'em off,
Lebos.
Fucking hell, they're gonna lose it.
Alexander the Great was Macedonian.
He's
You know
Macedonian.
who always says that? Pazala.
They hate it, mate.
Yes.
Zach Asuni's in the chat. Tell me everything is gonna be good, boys. Yeah, I don't know,
We
man.
will. We're going to tell you everything's
Alexander the
good.
Great was
Mauro from Sydney's in the chat.
Yeah, Mauro. Is Mauro from Sydney?
He's
or
from
Perth?
Sydney. From
How
Sydney.
much you putting in there?
Just until you get pissed. Oh, the old tickle tickle.
Seba. The
Seba, the script himself is in the building.
That
The
is-
script.
Oh, the script, eh?
How does he do it?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Oh.
How does he do it?
Love
If
Carlton.
everyone knew, we wouldn't be good at what we did.
What is
Say your
it?
catchphrase there.
What is that?
That's spanakopita.
That's it. And
This
this is
is sureki.
Fucking good thing.
that's the
Greek bread.
We do the same thing.
well, this is the
Sureki.
Italian panettone.
Yeah.
That's a Greek.
I got it in there. And it's got an egg in the middle.
Yeah,
Mate,
correct.
that's nice, that.
Usually,
That's
sometimes you have to find the coin as well.
Oh.
There's a
Is
foil
that why there's a
coin.
big hole in it?
Yeah,
You took it out.
yeah. Shifty Greek
And
there.
we do these ones as well. We make these ones too. I don't know what these ones are. These balls.
Gokhan said Greeks just copy the Turks. So yeah, same. We're gonna get some walls anyway.
All right, here we go, boys.
We
That's
need
you
it.
take that.
Okay.
So what's
To us.
So Thursday night,
Yeah.
take the
all
$2
the
and 5
pain.
cents. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Surekia there.
All right, so we got that for that. Anyway,
How many more than we having?
we can have
You can have as many
got
as you want.
that.
Oh, that's nice. That one.
Yeah, that is nice.
All right, can we rip?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to talk absolute
So we
dribble.
got to actually, but we got to do that. Snitz Northland. Make sure you get down there. Specials, our sponsor for the last 2 years.
If you're a
This is like our Anfield logo.
If you
we are
subscribe,
getting a new one.
oh, we are because now we've finalised everything.
Yeah,
We are
So we'll let
finalised
you
everything.
know why we
so-
finalised everything.
If you're a subscriber to the Jumper Punch, you get 17% off, and if you are a member of the Jumper Punch, you get 25%
All right,
off.
and then we got Top Dog Liquor.
Lyndon Hosking.
And make sure you catch his YouTube. I'm telling you,
Boxing
I
stuff.
love listening to him, and he knows his boxing. You know, Lyndon Hosking.
Yeah, I was watching him. He said, "Here, 2 weeks wearing the hat. He's a boss. Got the
Commonwealth.
beard.
Commonwealth.
He-
Yeah. How many people has he knocked out?
I know.
How many that we don't know about?
Like, asked him on
And
the
how many-
I know we
How
didn't.
many punches to the face have you copped too?
No, you're talking about concussion. That's just
Far
not-
out.
I like it.
And then we
Why not
got
go there?
Carlton security doors and blinds, thanks to Marco.
Yes.
And then we got North Seafood Bar and Grill, another Greco. He'd be having his thing there.
Yeah.
Tech Collectibles.
Yep.
Thank you very much. And we've got the same sponsor, but with a different name.
Name change.
Blues.
Crypto.
Blue
Blues Crypto.
Now,
Fan
Carlton Lloyd
token.
is no more. It's gone to Blues Crypto. So all the deals the same.
Yep.
Become a member, and then you can get some.
You get airdrops as well.
Get some airdrops. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, always good when
Carlton, Collingwood.
The Turkish Mikado.
Yeah. So now it's going to be Blues Crypto. So just remember that we're
Blues
going to.
Crypto.
So all the links and that are underneath.
Always good
Become a
when
member.
AFL and
Hey,
Carlton
Spotify.
play
And the
their
other big news is
applications.
the stage show is going ahead.
Yes.
So we found the venue. We are just
Mars has put together.
Mars has put it. We're going to put all the
graphics.
brochures out.
Not yet,
Next
Mars
week.
just says
No,
this,
by
yeah.
next week we'll have all the prices, the venue. It's going to be in Reza, of course.
We're going to be taking advantage of your wallets too.
So
Yeah.
let's hope that we're going to get. Let's get. What's this, Mr. Sheets? Fuck off.
Just keep reading, man. Just
What
keep
happened?
reading. No, he said,
Collingwood.
yeah,
So the
chance.
stage show will be going. So that's going to be good. It's going to be on the 15th.
Yep.
It's going to be on the 15th when we got our bye week, and we're going to have a
June,
big
yep.
show. We're going to have special guests. We're going to be up on stage. We'll be doing rocking all over the venue.
Yeah.
We're doing all sorts of stuff. So it's a big thing for us. I'm excited
It is,
about
it
that.
is.
I think that's going to be
It's
good.
probably the biggest thing.
What's happening on Blue Sunday as usual, 7:30 with the hyphen. Again, he was spot on with his things, and again he comes up with the thing. We've got Forever Rivals tomorrow night, which is going to be a big one for me. All right, I got to bloody cop it because I've been giving it to him. But last week, right, there was a bet.
Did they deliver?
Well, let's have a look if one of them delivered. Let's have a look at this one.
We're from Tigerland. A fighting fury, we're from Tigerland.
Bro, is he reading from his phone?
Yeah.
Must
If
be.
any
Bro.
you see us with the grin,
Listen.
risking head and
Hey!
shin.
Hey!
Behind the never will find a win, we're from Tigerland.
How hard
We'll
must
never
that be?
wake until the final siren's
Look at
gone.
Manny.
Like the Tigers are bold,
Look
we're
at Al.
almost for walls, and we're from Tiger, Yellow and
Yellow and
Tigerland. Alright?
That looks so painful.
You had to do the bit, but see how we had to change it? They're the Tigers
Tigers,
of old. They got small balls. It took an hour for him to sing that. He wouldn't. He only was singing the start of it.
Bet's a bet, mate.
Yeah.
And he did. But he
No,
did end
no.
up doing so. Make sure you get on the for a rise. Can we just show another little clip? The Change Room, my new favourite show with
Yep.
Sam and Rash. Rash is over in Dubai at the moment. All right, and they always come up with a bit of gold, and it's almost like they. How do you say when you see the future?
Yes.
So they
Crystal
did this
ball
on
it.
Thursday.
Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a look what they had to say.
100%. I think like you need to give more credit to the losses because it pinches, it hurts. And so when you hurt enough, you can come back wilder than ever. Like it's almost like you need to earn it. Losses make you value your earnings.
So don't you think that's the same way in business? You know, anyone that runs business and they just keep on going, they go, you know what, man, we're flying, always flying, we're superstars, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. It's absolute BS. Because some of my best experiences I've experienced is based on losses and big losses, whether it's business, whether it's whatever it is. And I think the loss, and I'm going to link this to comfort zone, gets you completely out of your comfort zone. How many times, like we talked about the other week, change will be changed. Same thing.
Love it.
That was on Thursday.
Good
So
duo, aren't they?
that was before we had the big loss.
Rash just operates on a different level.
They're both good. They're both very good.
Rash
Sam's.
is just, I love
Yeah, so they're good, and I like that. The losses, and they should hurt. They should hurt, and you should come back from them stronger and better.
Still
So
hurting.
yeah, they're still learning. All right, fucking hell.
There you go.
All right, and then and then we got our new favourite show that's going to be on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And that's unfortunately I thought I'd do the right thing.
You did it.
Yeah, but I thought I'd go to the right place, and we went down to Smith Street, Collingwood.
Fucking
You
pain.
want to have a quick look at what's about to happen?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, I don't know what's happening.
Rocco, welcome to Collingwood, mate. Since you're in the suburb of Collingwood, I might take a little bit of time just to take you through the paths of Collingwood, mate.
We've just come down Smith Street, we've come and we met Enzo.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Believe this, I just found Quinny. Hey, Quinny. G'day, mate. How are you? Keep that smile up, will you, mate? Keep that smile up.
Yeah, something about 2 metre Peter.
2 Peter meter.
2 Peter. 2 metre
2
Peter.
metre Peter. Is a bit of a tongue twister for us.
It's a tongue twister
Collingwood
and,
supporters, eh?
What about that soft player Dacos? What do you reckon about him?
This week, especially, is always on TV.
So as you see, we found some characters down there, so we'll show a bit more later. But yeah, it was a bit.
Manny's
Of,
such good value.
yeah, so Manny came down there and did the. We thought we'd do the Collingwood and Carlton thing together, so we went down there and yeah, they all come out of the fucking woodworks.
Yeah.
Rocco Mortal, what a dump. He just got what a
It's
dump.
absolutely rubbish there. Rocco is my spiritual animal.
Spirit animal and my hero Andy from the Monday Blues.
Hi
Andy.
Andy, mate.
Fuck, you're on a
We
tangent in that chat.
I'm telling you, like, I was actually thinking of getting him on, but I think me and him would have absolutely, like,
I was going to fucking
killed
leave it
someone.
in 1 second. I go, fuck, I just can't, mate. I had to put my phone on mute. I was
didn't
going insane, mate. Because I got your messages, his messages, their
when
messages.
Wait, I didn't say much, but I just gave a voice memo.
No. Because we got a group chat and we just, like, on the Saturday, we just, like, I'm glad we didn't do this show on
Your
Saturday.
group chat was me today.
Yeah.
Like, so mine was the Warren Buffett economic lag effect.
Yeah,
Eventually, it's hit me.
No, we went out on, oh my God, if we did this show on Saturday, we
forget
would have been
about it.
put off air. It was like,
See,
we
Ron,
went mad.
We would have been put on air more than what we would be on air right now.
Probably. But I thought no one can hate Collingwood more than me, but Andy's very, very close. I watched his show a couple of weeks ago. He says he hates them that much, right? You know he owns a liquor store.
Yeah, I know.
Right? And when they won the premiership, Carlton sent him, right?
Here we go.
This is fair income. They sent him like a pallet of beer to sell. You know, the Collingwood.
Yeah, the Premier's one,
Premiership.
the Carlton
He
draft
reckons
ones.
He put it in the back and did he put it on fire? He goes, I'd rather lose money than sell that. That is absolutely
That's
stardom.
elite Carlton.
That's
That
Carlton.
is.
That's Carlton.
I don't know if he heard it or he crushed
No,
it
we
or
sold
something.
out, bro. Never
No, he
sold
goes, I'm
one.
not selling that shit in there. And I'd be the same, mate.
Collingwood
I'd be the
Premier's
same.
cans. What's that?
That is fantastic. All right. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Hurry up, man.
Sorry.
Of course.
Yes,
if
bloke.
you know
Just
this
finger
show,
it.
you know that. Look at him. Doesn't grab one. He just grabs like two of them.
Oh, what are they stacked? Are they?
No,
Finger
look at
Freddy,
now they
man.
bloody
Finger
fingered-
Freddy,
now they
man.
fingered it like that.
Fucking hell,
It
man.
belongs to you.
He's a disease.
Fucking hell, like Freddy finger, mate.
Once you finger it, you own it.
Yep, we'll go through the score.
Enzo Valentino. And
12-7-79 to 12-13-85. Collingwood
I don't know
victors.
about the score, but
Whatever.
whatever.
I don't know about it. That's the
No,
fucking
because
score.
I know, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Like
Why? We
because
lost.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. It's a loss. It doesn't matter if it was.
Oh yeah, 1 point or 100.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
I guess
Can
you
you?
go first.
Can we have a look at some stats? Because these stats are damning. Can you pause that? Yeah.
365.
That doesn't matter, because
323.
the
Well, it
disposals-
kind of does because in the context of the game,
Clearances, we broke even.
Yep.
They scored more from clearances.
Look at the
tackles
inside
50,
Disgrace.
54 to
That's
88
despicable.
to 9 tackles in the
Tackles
inside 50 to
50,
22.
That's
The
fucking
tackles and the
despicable,
tackles
honestly.
inside, it's ridiculous, man. And then even you say like clearance, no, but clearances they still won, even though it was by a few. How can they win clearances?
It's more that they scored from clearances.
Yeah, and they did. Now, can you just show? I just want to show these couple of two little. There's the first heat map of the first quarter. Did you see this? See the way we were like.
Yeah, through
See that?
taking the game on
Perfect.
through the middle.
Straight through the middle. Look at that. It was.
I had a
almost
look
like
at it.
a
I
gun.
did have a look at it. Yeah, all 4 quarters. It
Now
did
let's have a
change.
look at the fourth quarter.
Ah,
Right? Can you see that? That's a big dick
in our
right?
back pocket.
And look straight in our ass.
Yes.
Look at that. There's a big cock that went straight in our asshole in the last quarter. That's exactly what happened there,
Damn,
mate.
that one.
That's
Yeah.
good analysis. Imagine that. So how did you analyse the game?
By heat
Was it
maps.
A big cunt, a big penis.
You didn't throw a cool or.
That's our analysis.
That's
of
what
the
happened,
game.
wasn't it?
AD,
Not pretty.
fire away, mate. The floor is yours, Senator. You there is no.
Well,
There,
where do
there's
you-
no censors. There's nothing
No,
here, mate.
like,
This
what
is
do
a
you
freedom
feel
of
about it?
speech
Like-
podcast.
Yeah, you started like, what do you really feel about this? Like, I know that we can't get too overexcited because kind of in the same position last year and we've got to be careful about jumping the gun and all that.
Yeah.
But if we're analysing this Carlton Collingwood game
Yep.
on its own, like what,
Isolation.
First things first. So when on the night, on Friday night, I wasn't too upset, despite what most other supporters think. However, I must say, I watched the replay on Sunday.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you're at the game, it's a little bit harder.
It is.
I'll be the first
Good
to admit
call.
it. I struggle to analyse the game while I'm there.
Depends where you're
I see
sitting
what's
too.
happening.
Were you on level 1?
Level 1,
Yeah, that's why.
I
yeah.
see what's happening, but trying to like analyse it from a tactical.
It's-
You're watching the
perspective, I
ball.
struggle.
You're watching
So
where
I
the
go
ball
home
is.
on
yeah.
Friday, whatever it is, what it is. I'm upset, whatever. I thought we'd win, like most of us. Watched the replay on Sunday, and I was fucking irate. I cannot believe how pathetic we were.
Yeah. 100%.
It was that was appalling. It was almost embarrassing. What can you take?
It was a bad game, and it started. For me, it started Thursday night.
Well, it's funny because I thought the first quarter was one of the best first quarters
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
Played all
played
year.
all year.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I
then we
agree.
folded.
And we kicked the first goal, the
capitulated
second
like
one.
the Twin Towers, mate.
Hit the first of the second quarter.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm going, mate, this
Which
is beautiful.
I'm pretty sure, from memory, that was our only goal.
Goal in
It
that-
was.
yeah.
It was.
And then they put on
Yeah.
five straight.
Kicked 1-1 for the
That was
second quarter.
embarrassing, man. There's a lot, obviously. Look, everyone's going to have their opinion. I thought there's parts of the coaching that we got wrong, which I'm sure one of you boys will discuss. I thought, obviously, pressure inside forward 50, which has been an issue the whole year. And the most thing that, to me, which stood out, which has the whole year, is how easy teams are able.
To get
People
out.
are walking through us the whole year like
Yeah,
it's a
100%.
home robbery. It's like, you want this?
100%.
You want to steal that? Here's
Yeah.
the door, open the door. Take
Where do you
it,
live,
one,
bro?
bend
St.
us
Albans,
over,
bro.
Oprah Winfrey, you get one, you
fucking
get
run,
one, you
run
get one.
straight through us. Like that for me, the whole year was it magnified. It's obviously been magnified throughout the year, but
The last
whole year
2
it's been
weeks
an
is
issue.
really.
It's been an issue for me.
Adelaide too.
For me, the
Oh,
Adelaide.
Adelaide too, yeah.
The
Adelaide
worst
game
I've ever
is-
But
seen.
then we came back from that and we win, we win.
But even GWS were doing
They
that.
still concede pretty easily, but
Yeah.
at no stage after the first quarter, in my opinion, did I believe we were in control. You know, at times when you
Nah,
go to games,
never.
you go, you know what, we've got this under control. I'm not too concerned. I'm not too worried. At no stage, especially even during the third quarter, we made that little bit of a run. I did not believe we had full control of the game. And the last 5 fucking minutes, how much time was the ball spent in their forward half?
Oh, heaps.
96%.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
It
Would
was
have been
almost like a
easy.
matter of time. That's what I felt.
Spot on.
It was just not if, when.
Yeah.
Even when,
So,
and I
yeah.
don't want to fast forward to the last quarter because I want to go in chronological order. But
Yeah.
you know when Cottrell kicked that goal, I didn't clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was to
Because
make it a draw.
I didn't. You saw me. I didn't clap. I just sat down, going, "We're not going to win this game." I can still feel that we're not going to win this game because it was just so hard to score
To me, it
all
was just
night.
hope that we would win it.
It was
After
lucky
that.
the way it got
was
there anyway.
Hope we win it. Like, I hope we win the centre clearance. That's all I was saying.
So isn't it funny you saying that, Rocco? You hope to win the centre clearance. That's one of our strong points.
I know.
So where did it go wrong? Because for me, I'm hearing mixed messages. Some people are telling me it's coaching. Some people telling me
all of it.
It's application. For me, the pressure is not something, in my opinion, you can coach. Obviously, people will disagree.
So
That's
tell
fair
me
enough.
something. For me,
I don't think
again-
our pressure was there, mate. It was
No, when
No.
it proves in the stats, the pressure
mate.
wasn't
So
there.
what would you say? And just I won't. What 2 quarters do you think were our worst in the game?
The last.
The 2 quarters that were the
Second and the
worst, the
last.
second and the
the la-
fourth,
and the-
right?
yeah,
So if you
easily.
look at, and I'll get the numbers up here.
The second?
The second
So-
and last. We kicked 1 goal, 1 in
The
that
second
quarter. We
quarter
couldn't get the ball
and the
forward.
last quarters, numbers-wise, were our worst quarters. So the pressure indicator, the pressure indicator that they
Correct,
use, the
yeah.
pressure gauge, was the lowest in the second term, and it was the lowest in the fourth term.
You know what they were? Like it'd be like
It was like 140.
Yeah,
It
easy.
was about
Yeah,
140.
Have you got the number? What theirs was?
It would have been
I'll
at
tell you
least
what it was.
200.
Yep, I'll
They
tell you exactly
swarmed
what it
us.
was.
They killed us. At least
I'll
180.
tell you what it was. I'll get the
Because,
numbers up for you.
Mate, it was a
Shout out
fucking
to
joke.
Bagalytics, the page. So the pressure rating was.
And you know what?
Here we
you're
go.
right. The more I think of it, the more
Okay.
I realise that we were probably outcoached. But I didn't see that at first.
Yeah, you don't. No, you don't.
didn't
At the
notice
ground,
it
you
at
don't notice it. Yeah.
It's very hard.
Yeah. So this
hard
was
to
so.
go
I'll
and
go
notice
quarter
that.
by quarter pressure rating, right? So our first quarter was 197 to 193, our advantage, and we
That's an intense.
Wait,
first
so
quarter.
edged ahead of them. 197 to 193, edged ahead of them. Second term, 161 to 195.
Yeah, easy.
What happens?
That's embarrassing.
5
Tackle
goals
pressure,
in a row.
yeah,
Bang.
bang.
See you later. Third term, we levelled it up. And that's where we started to gain the ascendancy.
Back into the
191
game.
to 196 pressure
Correct.
rating.
If Voss thought that the Geelong game was
Well, we got back in
unacceptable,
front.
as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, that
Well, actually,
pressure
then-
gauge is completely unacceptable.
Yeah. And then in the last term,
Have you got a drink?
Yeah, I'll do
the last term, it was 174 to 196 against.
Okay.
So the 2 quarters where we dipped below 190 to 161 and 174, they were our worst performed quarters
And
of the night.
And then,
And we looked legless in both quarters.
and then when you go and look at the scoreboard on those quarters, you got 1 goal 1 to 5 goals 2.
Yeah.
That's the second
That's
quarter.
the second term.
And then
correct.
if you go to the last quarter, we had 3 straight to their 5 goals 4.
And they missed how many shots?
4
did they
goals
miss?
5.
They missed.
Oh, yeah.
4 goals 5. And I
They
think
missed, they missed a few. They missed a
It
few.
could have been an easily a 5-goal mark.
Yeah,
Easy.
so
Yeah.
if you look at the second term, I'll tell you what our numbers were. We played in the second term, second quarter, 73% of the play was from our defensive half.
You can't win games like that.
73% of the
You
play.
can't. We don't.
But it's just
the players. We didn't have the players.
But it puts
McGovern and Saad.
It's unsustainable.
You can't win
If
like
you're going to
that.
play like that all the time, it's unsustainable,
Never going to
mate.
happen.
Right? And then in the fourth quarter,
We're not Sydney.
In the fourth quarter, 71% of the ball was in our back half.
Again, you can't.
So
win.
you're looking at 2 full quarters, 2 halves.
Just defending.
And the
Territory
ball,
game.
but see, the ball is in our back half in the fourth term when you're at your most vulnerable because you're tired, you're fatigued. How do you expect them to go from
A to B.
from full back or half back all the way to full
but
forward
continuously
for
do it.
20 minutes?
No.
That's unsustainable. So for me, this is where we got it all wrong. The midfield was terrible on the night.
Shit.
Shocking.
Absolutely
But
shit.
conversely, they were also set up to fail. No changes. Anyone want to mark Noble? Anyone want to
No.
just curtail his influence? Not Noble.
Oh my God!
Anybody,
He
just,
was
just
ragged.
anybody, just anybody at a stoppage, just walk up to him and crack him. No, not like that. But
I
you know
know
what I
what
mean.
you
Just physically,
Yeah.
just
Let
like
him-
someone.
But the
let
thing
him
is-
know you're there.
But the thing is, he only had 22 touches, but it's what he did. He had an influence and
he
impact
killed
on the
us.
game. He
Killed
smashed
us,
us.
mate.
Time out of
Smashed us.
those clearances, man. He
Mate,
was running.
as a midfield coach, right? So Cunningham was on him, and I noticed that they'd roll up to stoppage, right?
Yeah.
Mate, if I was a forward or midfield coach, I'd be saying to David Cunningham, mate, the moment he goes to get to that stoppage, you elbow him.
100%.
You elbow him in the side.
100%.
You don't let him get a metre. Like, if he makes a decision to go to the stoppage and you let him get that metre ahead of him, mate, you charge after him and you get your elbow in front of him, mate. Don't worry about what he's going to do. Let him know you're there.
They're midfielders that they started with Jack Crisp Rivalry against our bigger body midfielders.
Yeah.
They were able to negate our midfielders slightly.
100%.
You could see it. Like in the last quarter, Cripps had three fucking touches.
Why
I'm
was
not pinpointing him, but the point is,
of course, I know.
I think Paul's right.
Why was George Hewitt left on Nick Dacos?
I was literally 100%.
Why?
He's going to destroy him.
He can't go with him.
Nah, he's too quick.
I'm not taking it away from him.
And why do we not set up solidly at the back of stoppage?
That's thing. They'll run through us.
Mate, they ran through us like it was like a hot knife through butter.
But that's not the first team that's done that.
Nah,
but it's more just the way that they did it and the way we couldn't stop it in game.
Right.
Change it up. Put someone else on the ball.
Well, this is the criticism.
I know you've got to back your system into a point, but there's also got to come to a point where, like, fuck, geez, like,
throw it.
These inside 50 counts and they're scoring a bit from clearance here. Geez, we need to.
100%.
Do you think
the eye test
coaches were caught there stargazing for a bit?
100%.
Yeah,
I think so.
Not realising what was going on.
I think
and
so.
by the time it happened,
it was too late.
They're not quick enough
And
to react.
I'm not saying, this is not me saying that, the coaches are rubbish, get rid of it. All coaches make mistakes, mate. Mate, McRae makes mistakes. Guardiola
everyone
makes
makes
mistakes.
mistakes.
All the best coaches in the world make mistakes.
Because you want to risk something.
But it's what you do to rectify it in those moments. And we couldn't.
I just didn't get why he didn't chuck maybe a Cunningham. I know he chucked Elijah Hollands through the middle once or twice. But even Jordan Boyd, get him on it. Best kick, isn't he, at the club? I thought Shearer was well held again. I know he had his tackles, but he was average.
Why not even like Curnow? Why can't we move him?
Well, didn't they try Mackay? Remember Mackay when they tried him in the ruck in the middle? I know we have TDK and Pitt and I understand that.
No one outside of Cripps, well, the ruckman obviously, Pitt and DeConey, Cripps, Walsh, Chera,
and Hollands.
Hewitt,
Kennedy,
all attended 23, 21, 18, 17 centre bounce attendances. DeConing 7. Kennedy had 6. He obviously came on as the sub. Hollands had 3. Why not put Chincotta on the ball? I know he was curtailing Hill.
You just mentioned his name. Oh, that was a fuck up. Starting Kennedy as the sub.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fuck up.
And this is another thing. I said this before. It started for me on Thursday with
match selection.
With selection. So when that happened, and I sat there and I defended it because Dylan mentioned and I defended. I'm going, no, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's doing. It's good moves. I can understand what he's doing and that. After I'm going, I don't understand what happened.
They got it wrong.
They got it wrong. Now, was he a little bit ahead of himself there?
Yeah,
because those moves on a big game, 4 big moves that
that's
weren't
a lot of
necessary.
changes. A lot.
They weren't necessary. It's not like they were
Hollands,
injuries.
And Kemp.
I reckon if DeGoey and Tom Mitchell played,
they would have all
Matt Kennedy would have
started. Started.
Matt Kennedy plays in the starting 22.
And again, they're missing 2 big players too. For their system, the goalie and fucking... what happens if they had it?
That's why we thought that we would actually win the midfield battle. You bring Chera back in, you're thinking, right, we've got this part of it, right? We just got to watch them on the outside, but we've got this part of it. We didn't have that part of it. Kennedy starting, listen, let's be serious about this. That was fucked. That's simple as that.
That move should have been made the moment that they realised we were getting saturated on
half time.
The move had to be made.
I know, and you should have. But the problem is they do the move, you get an injury, and it's kind of like this.
Well, that's the risk you run.
I know.
You got it.
Reactive.
And the other thing is, bringing in Cunningham.
Yeah, but that's if you actually sorry to stop you there. If you make that move at half time, that means you fucked up at the selection table then.
But that's all
then
right.
you look like a fucking idiot.
Doesn't matter.
I understand that, but then you got egg on your face. But I'd rather it change in game quick at half time than wait until 100%. The last quarter and just
what perplexes me is that
Williams at fullback.
What is that?
But they played that well. They played that smart because they put Elliott to the square many times.
Why drop Kemp?
I don't get it.
Because we lack
rebounds.
Our issue, our issue was not their. Our main concern was not their tall forward.
No.
We
always kind of nullify this.
But Kemp is aggressive,
mobile.
Mate.
He's mobile.
Aggressive. He plays well on the tall.
And that's all we were missing.
I couldn't believe they dropped him.
That's what we were missing at the end.
Young,
We had no
Young
urgency.
just doesn't give you anything
Nah.
other than lockdown.
Just a sport. I tell you, he'd be the best player at St Kilda and Fremantle.
When the ball hits the
He'd be
deck,
fucking amazing
when
there.
the ball hits the
Flood
deck,
and spoil.
number one, when the ball hits the deck and then we're in motion the other way, controlling with a mark, he may as well just not even be on the field.
Ghost.
No, he's
Null and void. And this is, I don't want to.
I know what you're going to say.
He's
It's
a
not
limited
about
player.
him. It's what he is.
That's what he is. Bad
You
luck.
say, what is he? Who is he?
Two jumper Lewis.
Yeah, but what is he? Rob Holding.
Rob Holding. You can't have that player for more than 2
that's
games.
it. Even-
But in a row.
Yeah, I know.
But you got him for more than 3 or 4 games.
know.
You're fucked. Because someone will take advantage of him. He got taken advantage of anyway.
And he
last
wasn't
week.
even that bad.
No, I didn't think
He wasn't even that
Yeah,
bad.
I know, but
I didn't think
I know,
he was
but
that
you
bad.
say,
He
but
doesn't
what does he
give you
give you
much.
anything?
No,
He
and
doesn't
that's
give
the
you
thing.
shit.
He doesn't give you. So whenever he gets that ball, you know that he's got 2 moves. He's going to handball it, and if there isn't someone to receive the handball, he's going to kick it 20 metres either side of him, and that's it.
Or long up the
I
line.
also
And long up the line, and that was another.
I reckon we might have, and I don't want to have a go at him specifically, but I reckon.
But you will.
Carlton has the Bukayo Saka of the AFL in Zach Williams. I believe that just my personal opinion, that we know that he's subject. Now let's call it for what it is.
Yeah.
Can potentially sometimes be subject to some vitriol, and I believe that they protect him when they sub him off by saying, "Listen, hear me out. It's not the first time it's happened against Adelaide.
Adelaide did.
Yeah.
He had an Achilles, didn't he? But
Yeah.
played against Geelong.
Yeah, and next
And
week.
then, let's be fair.
They said he had a
against Collingwood,
glute.
Although he probably was set up for some sort of failure.
He was.
I thought he was very. I thought he was in the game with some form of trepidation. He didn't look confident the whole game.
Do you reckon he let the
And I
outside
reckon that
noise get to
I
him?
reckon that they're
Maybe.
protecting him.
I reckon
I believe that
the
he's-
outside noise.
I believe Carlton protects him because they know that when he has a bad game, he's going to be the first to cop it. So what does he do? He does what Saka does. I'm injured. I'm injured. I guarantee you he will be fit to play this week.
I'm not potting. You know why I'm not potting him? Because I just
ACL.
think we are not
We're
setting
shit,
him up to
I'm
amplify
not
his
saying you're
strengths.
potting him.
Yeah,
but
no, of course.
I'm saying
of
that
course, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
showing a lot of flaws in.
All right, what about him? Why can't he put him through the middle for a once off?
Just for a stint.
For a
Just-
once
just for a
off.
Right out.
Remember they tried it when we got him? Just try him for it.
Something different. Just mix it
Well,
up.
they did in the grand
Just mix
final
it up.
against
Cunningham.
Richmond.
Mix
Someone,
it up.
Acres on the ball.
I
They had to
expect-
change something.
No, against
mate.
Collingwood when he
But
played that
Williams-
last
Make,
game.
make them start to
Brilliant.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But with Williams, let's be serious, right? They played him well because
Yeah, they isolated him
Elliott
1v1.
brought him to the last line of defence.
Isolated him in the goal square.
And he couldn't say.
But you know, to be fair, all right, they're free kicks, but they're fucking soft
Yeah,
free
they were
kicks.
soft. And Elliott didn't do a hell of a
didn't.
lot on the
He
night.
didn't.
But the problem
But they
is,
get
almost
hold
a
of
decoy.
you know what the problem is that we don't get the best of Zach Williams going the other way when
yeah.
he's and this. I want to make a point
The
as
usage
well.
of his ball's not as good as what we hope it would be.
Big shout out to Bucky, and I had a chat to him about this. Right, my concern was, and I love Voss's presser after the Geelong game, setting a standard.
Perfect.
Not good enough, right? Great, hit him fucking
what happened
between
to
the
this
eyes,
one?
right? But my concern was when he started talking about
It's been a short
defence.
discussion.
When he started talking about defence and when he started talking about leaking points and leaking points and leaking points, personally, whatever my opinion means, not a lot, but I wasn't too concerned about us defensively in those games because I just looked at those games and I saw 3 teams. I saw GWS, Geelong, Carlton, and I thought, you're all good teams. You're all capable of scoring a lot of points. It was just one of those games. We won one.
We lost
one. My concern was that he was going to put an emphasis on defence and they were going to put too much of an emphasis on
You
defence.
did say there, are we
Right.
going to go too much one way?
And that's what I think
Happened.
subconsciously may have happened. Because remember what I tell you about that press?
Folded
And
back.
being aggressive and being aggressive and being aggressive and being aggressive, right? To stop the opposition from scoring points when you're at that high scoring phase, I believe, and I think the philosophy is true in world football, you don't take the half step back
Nah,
again
it's
when you're
always
already
forward.
there. You take
Forward,
the half step
forward.
forward again.
Move
You
forward.
go forward and
every ball.
and your centre backs come higher up, your full backs come higher up the pitch, and
Maybe
they come
that's
higher
what
up the
Voss was
pitch.
referring to when he looked at Chera on the bench.
Yeah, go
And he
fucking
motioned-
forward. No, he's going fucking forward. Go
So- so
forward. But
my-
you have
my
to. That
problem
player
is-
has to go forward. You can't go sideways with Chera.
And my issue is that our movement stopped. We started to go long and slow. I don't care if we go up the
You
line.
saw the heat map.
I don't care if we go up the line. You've got to use the width of the ground, right? But we were going lethargically up the line and waiting for an option to appear. And our forward line, ahead of the ball, everyone's just there like this.
I got one for him.
Like this. Like, no one's zipping around and moving. And you look at the way Collingwood set up, they have the gap in between our half-back area, and they all lead to that space. And Harry's there like this. Charlie's there like this. Durden's 90 metres away from goal.
Not there.
Fantasia's living up to his surname.
He's the fantasy. He is the fantasy.
You know what I was going to say? When he plays well, the Italians...
No. He hasn't played well.
He's fantasia. But when he's playing
he's the fantasy.
He's just fantasia.
He's the fantasy. That's all he is.
But he's not a fantasy.
He's not fantasia.
Actually, I got a question for you. Do you reckon when we have the 4 bigs in there, so you got Pitane, Sekoni, Kerno, and TDK.
Yep.
Do you reckon we just, because it's tall timber up forward, right? Do you reckon we subconsciously just kick it long down the line?
Yeah, we do. They attract attention, right? That's okay.
It's okay when you got the smalls around.
But everyone's just stagnant.
Yeah.
Everyone is stagnant. How many times do you see us at half back, and then you look up the line and everyone's just standing there?
They're in a clump.
And they're doing this.
Now, can I say something? Where we sat, right, where we sit, I'm looking down the field, right? What I've noticed in the last 2 or 3 weeks, right, my simpleton mind is, I'm telling you, they've been covering the centre corridor.
But all teams are going to do that.
Right, but I've really noticed it, and we don't look like we can get it out of it because we
can't break a team down.
We haven't got the McGovern.
Move the ball, but you still got to move the ball quickly around the other way, mate.
And that's what I was
why don't they do that? How many times was there a player free to the left?
It's there.
They not once.
It's all in the mind, mate.
You know, like you've got to work it. Mate. To me, you got to work it this way, then we got to work it back that way, open it up. Right. But the way we were playing.
Answer me this, right? How can that team, right, is a similar team that went out there against GWS, right?
Yeah.
How the hell can that team go from that to what they dished up against Collingwood on
easy. The answer
on Friday night?
It's called your state of mind.
Well, exactly right. It's all above the shoulders, mate.
I understand that.
It's your state of mind.
But all right, so yes, their skills. Terrible,
but the skills always look terrible when you're standing there, right, and you're not hitting a moving target. Your skills are going to look poor because you're always kicking to a contest. You're kicking to an outnumber.
What about when they were trying to move forward and they were missing handballs?
But that, you know what? It's almost like it's forced. It's like you're trying to generate.
Well, they were
something
forced after half time. They were forced to do it
because
we were losing the
use
game.
of the handball.
How many times can he get fucking caught?
Mate, first option.
Bro, you know, how many times can you handball sideways and then you get caught? Like Cripps, he got caught like 3 times. Walsh got caught.
It's almost
Charlie.
like Collingwood wanted them to have Collingwood wanted those blokes to be free at the stoppage.
And
them to be free at the stoppage, but they were happy for them to be a little bit free because they know that players like that are going to take a little bit of extra time to
dispose of the ball.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
their pressure was manic.
Oh,
fantastic.
Fantastic.
But we didn't match it. And when we did match it, we edged ahead of them.
Did you see when they try to open up the ground, Collingwood? They do it well. They have done it this year where instead of kicking it down the wing, right, they kick it more towards the centre square.
Correct, yes.
So they try and hit it's instead of going that way, they kick it that way. And if they lose it, they'll try and create the stoppage, correct.
See, we at the moment, I'm noticing, we're not having that 25, 30 metre dart. And I'll tell you...
Short, sharp.
Patrick
Lipinski, yeah.
He was Exhibit A. If you notice some of his kicks, just lower division, create the angle, left foot or right foot out, not kicking straight, just
45
angle
45
degrees,
20 to 25 metre kick. That's our kryptonite.
Everyone expecting him to go that way. He's going that way, but he's kicking it that way.
That's our kryptonite.
That's smart. That's just fully
As soon as it enters the middle, we're gone.
If we don't cut that short option off
after
our first wave, we're gone. Yeah, it is. It's a forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
And then conversely with us, if we don't start trying to hit those options,
we go into the long down the line mindset.
But see, this is the problem. We go long, but that's long down the line and slow is not us.
It isn't. And this is what I mean. Like, how can you go back to that?
Play bad, we go back to
always.
That.
We revert back to that. And this is what I'm saying.
When you got that safety net.
But when you got the 4 big talls up there, they
safety net. But it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Ask you boys something.
It's not.
Do you think some of the group? Now it's not be all and end all, obviously. But do you think some of the players in this group are still scared to fail? You think they're scared of making?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. They look scared to make mistakes on the weekend.
When there's a couple of losses coming their way.
100%. They don't want to be the one making the mistake.
You mentioned the GWS game, and it was carbon copy, because in the GWS game, it was hell for leather. Drop your head, go.
Go, yeah.
This Collingwood game, similar sort of scenario, not exactly the same, but it was like, no, I don't want to go there. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck, if I fuck up here, I'm going to egg on my face.
About doing that. Fuck, is that player going to be there? Are they trying to suck us in? Are they sweating on that inward pass? You know
they don't want to be the one making the mistake.
Tackling pressure, that's just basics of football. You don't get those basics right. You're not. You forget about the rest of your game.
We get it right.
Bloody oath. The worry for me now, like I said, I was
short term worry, not long term right now.
The concern for me was that they were going to focus too much on the defensive application, right? But for me, the midfield on the weekend, I can't let them get away with that.
They went MIA in the last
round. It was shocking, mate.
And we strengthened it. We're bringing in Chera. We strengthened
Chera
and Cunningham.
They did a Matty McCann in the last quarter.
They did.
They went MIA. They went missing.
Again, credit to Collingwood. But Chera's last play just before the Dacos goal was a chasm into how our midfield played all night.
Collapse.
Fucking go, mate.
He shits me. I'm telling you.
That fumble. He had first hands to the ball bent over, and how did it spill up like that?
But also,
that's when Walsh went the other way.
Yeah, he said we were going to get the ball.
Exactly.
Wasn't Walsh's fault. He can say it is because he didn't track him, but
should have Kennedy. Oh, sorry, Kennedy. Should have Chera. He was almost there protecting the space.
The front of the stoppage.
And
if you're gonna, you have to make impact with Dacos.
You got to.
You got to smash
that ball. And he left that.
Was the most dangerous player in that situation.
I'm not pinpointing him because he's a fantastic player, right?
Yeah, but
at that moment,
I can't stand when people say he's a fantastic player and this and he shouldn't have been there. But no, he's not, Paul, because we've been playing with fucking shit for fucking 8 weeks.
He hasn't been great this year.
He's been shit. Fucking shit.
I think he's been.
Bro, who did he play good against? North Melbourne. Come on, man, he had like 20.
I'll tell you this, right?
I'm not disagreeing with
in that moment. If you show him that vision and that footage,
not having it,
and you go post game, and the coaches ask him, Adam, were you truly 110% committed to that?
No.
If he answers yes, he's lying.
Yeah. No, he wasn't committed. Yeah, you could
and that goes for all of them.
How could he possibly answer?
That goes for probably there may be a few out there. There's probably a handful that could come off that ground and say, you know what, mate, I bled tonight.
Yeah, if that.
There's not
2 or 3, if that.
Some of them, I
you cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that they came off that ground thinking, yeah, tonight I bled for the monogram, right?
No way.
And mate, but that's your core, mate. Desire, passion, commitment to the cause.
Well, you don't even have to get yourself up for the game.
That's what I mean. And then post game, George Hewitt, the day after, he goes, we need to bring physicality and pressure.
Why don't you bring it then?
If you can't bring it on a Friday night against Collingwood in one of the biggest games of the year, when are you going to bring it?
Saturday or something.
It was a day after, day or two after.
I'm telling you, they don't have. I said it to him. They don't have the fucking minerals, cunt. They don't have the fucking minerals.
Yeah.
They're not good enough. Yeah. Mentally, right now, they're not good enough.
I'm not fully giving up on them.
I'm not giving up, but I'm going on the game. I'm in isolation this game. They didn't have the fucking minerals. Yeah. And Corey in the house, Durden, mate, he might as well call himself fucking cardio fucking Durden. All he does, right, he gets on the ground, just does fucking 10k of running.
Yeah.
He chases shadows and he can't even get next to the shadow.
He's not doing what he's there to do.
If you're telling, if Fogarty's out, right, and your game right now, and you're not on disposals, right, and you can't touch the fucking ball, bro, I want you to fucking tackle 8 times a game. I want you to be the impact in why we get the ball in the front half and get a fucking goal.
He's just
shit. He's shit. He is. I'm sorry, shit.
I'm almost certain that Durden didn't lay a
I don't think he laid one.
How can you not lay a tackle as a small forward?
There was 5 players who didn't lay one.
It was him, Cottrell, TDK and whatever.
Yeah, no tackle.
But how can you not lay a tackle as a small forward? Not even get in on a gang tackle.
Yeah.
Right, you know Fogarty is out. You know he propels us. He holds the ball inside our forward half.
Yeah.
Bro, How can you not say, all right, he's out. I'm playing like absolute dog shit at the moment. You know what I'm going to focus on this week? I want to tackle. I want to be where the ball is and it's not getting out of my fucking sight. If somebody gets the ball before me, I'm ripping his head off.
Something, though, to be fair to Dirds, it's not just from a defensive perspective. A forward line still has to defend.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, to lock the ball in.
That aspect, I can tell you now.
As a unit,
I
nowhere.
got into a mini debate with him on the way here. He's not the only one that I've got in my sights for not defending from a forward line perspective.
Well, it's been
He's
a
not
problem.
the only
I
one.
want to mention
It's been
something
a
about
problem.
Durden just before you
He's
go.
not the only
with
one, boys,
what
that
he's going to
isn't
go on
defending.
with.
Yeah, go.
He did it again.
What?
Durden.
What
He did it again. He's done it again.
What did he do?
He's done it again. You didn't see it?
If you tell
You
me,
didn't
mate,
see it?
He
that's
went
not-
up for the fucking...
He went up the mark of the year again.
What for?
That's
Stay
not his job.
down,
Bro,
mate.
you're 3-4.
Stay down.
Bro, you're not
mate.
Bobby Hill.
It
You're
should
not
have been
Bobby Hill.
That should have been a free kick to Collingwood.
Yeah,
Because he
yes,
went up for
correct.
the spec, he
That's
didn't
when
touch it.
that's when I went to you. I'm like, oh my
Stay, why
God.
are you going up for screamers, mate? Stay down.
I think it's more
Stay down,
I think
mate.
the more
It's not
important
that
question is
hard,
why the fuck
mate.
did we sign him for 2 years?
Well, this is the other thing. The
Trust
other
this
thing
man,
is-
is it right?
I
But
know. I'm just
Stay down, mate.
Reece
The smalls are just Fantasia and
was asked this question, right, by the boys on the Sunday. They asked about Durden, and I don't know if it was this Sunday or last Sunday, but they said, like, after 4 years, man, like
come on.
he's not
Bro,
hitting the
what's
pack.
he given?
And he goes, and then I think Joe said, oh, but that's not something you can learn. And Reece goes, it's exactly what you learn. He goes, taking marks and kicks, that's instinct. That's what you've got.
Well, you know how to
But
do that.
the forward art of running at pace, picking up the ball, the Marcus, I don't want to go back to the 70s, 80s, but the Marcus and the Vinny Katogios, that is an art to learn. After 4 years,
I just don't get
he
how you
hasn't
can't have
progressed at all.
He's stagnant. He's maybe regressed.
He has a couple of games here and there.
Yeah, but what? 1 out of
Keeps us
20?
interested.
Oh, yeah, but you can't
Keeps
live
us
off
interested
that.
and gives us that inkling that, you know what, maybe you're doing a couple things right, you might improve that 10 or 15%.
Like
It's
I
not
said,
good
As
enough.
a general
Looking-
whole, as a general
It's not
rule,
good enough.
I don't think he's
no.
progressed.
And
Looking
people
at
are going to say he's been
Well,
injured
after
with the
4
shoulder.
years,
yeah,
All right,
It's supposed
fuck,
to be
all right.
after 4 years and
He's
like
been injured for like, let's
was-
say 1 year.
it was a
He
whatever.
can join the fucking queue. Like,
well, he was a fairly high pick.
Injured.
What pick was he?
50.
Third round.
Third round. So he wasn't that high. But anyway,
He's starting every week,
Yeah.
man.
Hang on, circumstances are circumstances.
All right,
We've got-
Motlop's
let's-
out and Jack
let's
Martin.
look at personnel.
Yeah,
At
but
the moment, we need him to do a job.
take your
He ain't doing
opportunity.
the fucking job.
Take your
He's not doing the
opportunity,
job.
blood.
he's not going to be a Martin or a Motlop.
No, I'm not
maybe.
saying
that.
But
that.
he's
He
not
knows that.
even doing what he's supposed to be doing.
You know what
like,
he's doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's putting no pressure on Fogarty and Motlop when they're fit.
No.
no.
He's
No.
not giving Voss a reason to
the
go,
decision
I
is
don't want
his.
You guys are ready to go. Get your
Straight in.
tape. Walk in the side, boys. I'll see you on Sunday at
100%.
Preston,
Yeah.
Preston City Oval.
100%.
Like, come
Yeah,
on.
we're waiting for Fogarty to come.
I know. He's not putting any pressure on Motlop
No.
and Fogarty,
No.
saying, you know what, boys, when you fucking boys are fully fit in training, I'm going to make your job hard. I'm going to make you struggle.
100%. Now that I'm in here, you have to take it.
You know what else is an
he's not-
issue
he's
too?
not owning it.
And
He's not owning it.
it's not me.
He's not the only one here. Let's
What-
not.
no.
Not
Fantasia.
the fantasy.
What's the
The
directive
fantasy,
from the
he's in
coaches?
pasta and Lygon Street, mate.
What? A fucking myth.
What's the directive of the coaches here? I understand. So there's the whole, the decoy runs and the running patterns and all that.
Yeah, all
And
right.
I understand that.
All right, yeah.
Because you have to do that.
There's a bit of that.
What's your
But
next layer?
that doesn't absolve you of having zero impact ball in hand and on the actual contest
100%.
itself. Score involvements, goals, goal assists. Look at Matt Owies. Impact.
He impacted this
Impact,
week, yeah.
impact.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
He's one player that when those blokes are fit, you're thinking, ooh,
He's not
Matt
coming
Owies,
out. He's not
do we
coming
want
out.
to take you out of the team?
No.
He's not the first
You know?
one we're taking.
No.
I can tell you that for a fact.
You know what I mean?
But he'll
It's not good
impact the
enough,
game.
Can we talk about
This is good, by the way. To the ladies.
Sureki.
Yeah, Manny's wife. Oh, that's nice.
Do you want to
Yes.
mention Kerno? Because we'll
I'm
kind
going
of
to
get
mention
into
that.
that.
But before you do that,
Yeah.
don't we have to talk about the coaching? The forward coaches, to me, the forward line, if we take out the big boys, who are the two best forwards you can say in any team,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I think I think it's absolutely deplorable.
It is.
It's deplorable. But why is that never mentioned? Who is it?
Jordan Russell.
David King put us on notice and said he'd love for us to try and use a third alternative. And I love Tom DeConning, right? He's so far when he's got his opportunity.
He's done it, yeah.
But you're right. Aside from those two big kingpins, which is what they are, they're kingpins essentially. We just
struggle.
There's no alternatives.
No. Yeah.
Okay, and you know what's funny? Case in point, this week against Melbourne, those two key defenders, they're not.
May and Lever. No.
Let's just. I know we don't want to get too far ahead. Okay,
they're better.
You're right.
But it's here.
Aside from those two, we
the only one's always that's hitting the scoreboard consistently.
Again, J-Sauce, I know J-Sauce.
And TDK is one of you.
You can't have J-Sauce and Jack Martin the same team.
Yeah.
Some will
It's one or the other.
It's one or the other. Motlop's another. Motlop's crafty, man. I don't think people.
Nah, he's got something. He's something there.
Yeah. He's smart.
Yeah,
he's got
but we are relying on the second year now. We've got all our hopes.
Yeah, but he's got it. He's got know-how. He's got know-how. Cardio Durden ain't got the know-how. I'm telling you right now, he's not good enough. He's not good enough.
What about fantasy? Really,
the fantasy. He might as well go back to Disneyland.
No, well, he is. Yeah. There's something with him and Voss. He is his fantasy because
he's in a Disneyland.
There is no way that he's
fake.
I think it's I know this is
a con.
This is a bit left of field. I think it's something got to do with the contract.
Port Adelaide.
No,
his contract.
Some contractual.
There's a clause.
When there's a clause.
There's a clause. You pay the amount of games.
They need to trigger. Yeah. I'm telling you.
For what?
I don't know.
How does he get in the game?
Tell me how else.
I'd like to see what the justification is for.
That's a bloody disgrace. I don't know if it is, but I'm saying if that's the case.
I'll tell you why, Rocco, it's not, because football's a business, mate.
Well, then it shouldn't be, because winning premierships, winning finals, man, the business is going to fold.
Anyway, let's go on what we definitely know. There's 3 questions I want answered.
Tell me.
That we don't know, and there's been nothing.
And in the chat you can answer them too.
Exactly. Why was Brodie Kemp dropped? I'd like to know the justification for that. Just the justification.
I can give you
because if they explain and come out and say, okay, we wanted to do this isn't this, okay, you've got to, okay, fair enough.
You know what they're going to say.
No, they're not going to.
Lewis Young, you got
whatever,
Cox at the forward line.
Yeah. So the justification for dropping Brodie Kemp, the justification for continually keeping Orazio in the team, and why there were no moves or why nothing different was changed in the midfield. Like, why did you not try
this is a board level
and just blow it up and try something different?
The other thing is Kennedy as sub. I still that can't be right.
I have, as I said, a brief explanation as to why I believe. I
know what you're going to say.
I think they got ahead of themselves.
They did get ahead of themselves.
Maybe the Goey and Mitchell.
It's out.
Two of their firepower in the middle are not playing. Let's try and go small and more running.
100%, and
it didn't work.
But you knew.
And then Kennedy's someone that you can bring on in any position.
Yeah, but you knew with those 2 players out who was going into the middle for Collingwood more.
100%.
Chris and Dacos. And Pendlebury. But Dacos, who would naturally play off more half back, he played majority in the midfield.
He has to go into the midfield.
Dacos rotates through the middle.
Correct, I understand that, but he played more predominantly in the midfield in that game because those 2 players were out and they needed a match winner through the middle. And that's what he was in the end. If it wasn't him, it would have been the goalie.
I can't believe Cunningham.
So I think we can all agree that tactically,
we got wrong.
We got our pants pulled down.
And I understand people are going to go, we only lost by 6 points.
Selection, right?
Yeah, but it's not. That's results-based analysis.
Correct.
We're looking at the
performance was horrific. It was horrific.
Do you guys want to speak about what happened with? We'd love to get their opinion about Charlie.
Yeah, go. Well, you set it up.
You know we got nothing but
set it up.
Hang on.
He
What do you reckon?
Mate, he just stunk it up.
I've got a problem.
He looked a bit like he did suck it up a bit.
He sucked it up, man. If he can't get free and he doesn't get like that free kick when he's getting held.
Some of those efforts, defensive efforts.
Open it up.
Can we put it on record for stars before we? Sometimes these things might come across the wrong way. I got nothing but love for Charlie.
Love Charlie. However, it's just isolation. Carlton, Collingwood, Friday night. That's all it is. Not for the year.
Hollywood. He's look at me, paparazzi.
I'm telling you, people having wet dreams over him in the night.
Fucking catwalk. I got
Well,
the
look at
biggest
the cheer.
Yeah.
You look at the cheer
But-
when his name comes up. It's the biggest
defensively
cheer.
on Friday.
No,
Jesus,
abject.
Mary,
He didn't want to defend.
Are we asking too much for a forward, a key forward, to apply a bit of defensive pressure? Are we asking for too much?
No, we're not. But I also say,
You can't rely. You're not relying on.
well, it's not really.
Yeah, but you got to keep the ball in
It's the
there.
smalls that aren't doing their job. That's
I see
and
his
now we're-
sentiment with that.
And now we're
understand.
asking him to do what the small forwards should be doing.
No.
But in saying that,
When it's
there
your
was some-
time to go,
there was
you
some
didn't
efforts
go.
they were
Tell
putting
you
in.
what, there was moments in that game, like I said on the Sunday when I watched the replay, they were fucking deplorable. Some of these efforts. Oh my god.
100%.
And as a leader, here's why we put him into question.
He is leader.
One, because we have such a high opinion of him. We know what we're getting.
Back-to-back
we
gold
know
medalist.
he's a superstar.
Yeah, we know that.
We know he's back-to-back. We know what he can do when he's got the ball. But being a leader in the leadership group, efforts where you're doing this, fucking this and that. Like, come on, man. You're a fucking leader. One-on-one crucial contests.
More aid him.
He had
More
the
aid
fucking
him.
turning circle of the Titanic. Billy Frampton turned him inside out. Now Charlie's usually good when the ball's on the ground.
Yeah.
And we're not saying that he's no good at it. We know what he does. But there was times where I love this word, and I know Paul loves it. He looked disinterested. And I can't for the life of me
You know,
work out why.
I work out why
I
because
cannot
he was
fucking
getting
work out
beaten.
why.
He was getting beaten. They
Sometimes it
placed
looked like-
Howe in front of him.
Yeah.
Moore was all over him.
Yeah.
He couldn't get past him.
So
he couldn't get near the
Do
ball.
you think on Friday, to me, how it looked like, and we had not a disagreement, we had a healthy debate as Carlton supporters. Something
As you should.
As we should. Is to me, there were times where he put a lot of what happened on Friday, it was in the too hard basket.
Yeah.
Some of the efforts were just, you're going here.
All right.
Too hard.
So
All right.
So like the team, Ben.
Correct.
But the leader set the tone for
But
that,
this
don't
is
they?
a leader we're putting into question.
So what's going to happen, right? I'm going to fast forward here. When you got Lever and May, who
Oh
are
my
probably
God, this is
even
what I'm
better
like, yeah.
than Moore
Yeah.
and Howe together.
Yeah.
So what happens when Lever comes across and goes in front of him and goes, oh fuck, roadblock, where do I
He's
go?
going to have to work for his money on
100%.
Thursday night. I can tell you
Yeah,
right now,
100%.
we all know this. It's not foreign to any of us.
No. of
And
course
this
not.
is why...
This bloke, if he thought last Friday at the G was
gonna be even harder.
Put your fucking helmet on, mate, because Thursday against that Melbourne defence,
Mate, they're rock hard.
The argument...
It's going to be twice as
And they're
hard.
rock hard at the moment.
Not
They're
the argument
fit.
against, but obviously each player, and regardless of if you're a star, you're still a role player in the team.
Of course.
It's just that your
Everyone's
role
got their...
is, So
Yeah.
if we look at it, like he's leading the Coleman.
Yes.
So he's still...
But we know
He's still
he's
outputting.
We know what he does when he gets the ball.
correct. So we,
knows
But
that.
that is pure.
So
like,
he's-
isn't that pure? Like that's his pure talent. He's gonna
yeah.
be
So
leading it.
he's the finisher.
It's like Haaland at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. He's the
It's
finisher.
like Haaland.
Pure finisher. No one better.
No.
Yeah.
No one better. Right? When he gets going, everyone
luck.
gets going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There, and the whole he needs to defend more. I get I know it's the body language, and in those moments when the ball gets away from him, are you
goes,
really
"Oh,
truly?
Are you engaged? Are you really engaged?
Yes.
defensively?
Do you just want it
That's
easy?
my question, man.
Yes.
That's it.
Do you just want an easy
And the second
ball?
part is, do you think as supporters we're asking for too much? Because when I speak to some people, it's like we're asking to rob a fucking...
No. I know. I don't think it's asking you
We're
too
just
much to
asking
do
to
that.
look-
You're not.
Interested
No.
in it.
It's not about like fucking always defend. No.
of course not.
It's just like when it's your time to go.
Yeah.
When we need you, I'll give you an example. Bobby fucking... I know he's a small forward.
Yeah.
But Myercheck did it too.
He did,
when,
yeah.
When it was Myercheck's time to fucking
He went.
tackle Young or
He went.
whoever it was,
Smashed him.
he fucking nailed him and he tackled
smashed him.
He kept the ball inside 50 when the ball was on the
And he
ground,
didn't do.
and it was a loose
And he didn't
ball
do
game.
much other than tackle.
He did nothing.
Myercheck. He didn't do anything.
Harry's
That's all we're
defensive
asking
efforts
for.
were strong.
Yeah.
100% better.
But
Harry was
But
But
completely
Harry's that
engaged in the game.
workhorse. You know he's going to work his opponent into the
So's
ground.
Charlie,
up.
though.
Yeah, but he
But should
doesn't
Charlie be
work
doing-
them.
Should he be doing more of that?
He doesn't hit up on that. He'll hit up on the lead in the 50, but I don't see him hitting
There's a
up
lot
on the
of-
lead.
There's a lot of this.
Out the back.
That,
And
that's so. The
There's a
one
lot
thing
of
that
this.
the
Get
one
me out
thing
the
that's frustrating me with him at the moment is the constant wrestling.
it's always 1v1.
right.
Get up.
And there's
run.
also an issue where he did it against Geelong in the first half a lot, where he was trying to like work
like
him under the
that and
ball.
all, yeah.
Just,
You can't
I love
always
Charlie and he
running. Full
Yeah.
flight.
Once in that game.
yeah, it did.
Once,
It
I
did.
remember
When
it.
we got back to single figures.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For me,
Unreal.
he's at his best, and I love seeing him when there's that. And Cunningham played it perfectly. We get that mark at half forward, 65 to
Low
70
Dana,
out.
Bang.
It's popped up low and hard to about 30 35 out,
yeah.
and he's running onto it.
You can't stop him.
You can't stop
No.
him there, right? Then it also comes down to the half forwards creating that
Correct.
short opportunity so he can be at his best, right? At the moment, he's almost. There are times where he's so disconnected from the, and I
Too
don't mean
far.
mentally disconnected.
No,
I
too
mean like
far.
disconnected from the play,
Distance.
right? Because the problem is, if people go, oh, you get him up the ground, but if he comes up the ground and he takes that mark 90 metres out from home and he turns around, who's he going to?
Can I also
And
say
that was the
something
problem
in
last year when we were going through our low. Remember, he was marking at 75, 88,
But-
turn around,
but-
because we're all dropping
And to
back
be
so
fair, Harry
far.
wasn't in the best of forms last
And
year.
we're all
Correct.
dropping
Yeah,
back.
The one thing I will say
So
about
Smalls and
Charlie
half
this year
forwards, where are they?
He's the rest of the forward line. I don't think are doing him a lot of favours.
Yeah,
Oh,
justice,
no, they're
no.
not. No, they're not. They're not.
Harry, I'm so proud. I'm happy for him. He's
They're
working
not.
his ass off.
He has.
And thank you, God, you're giving him the rewards.
Yeah.
But the rest of the fucking forward
No,
line
they're not.
is not doing Charlie any
As
favours.
and as a
they're not.
coach,
Because you know what
They're not-
Charlie's going to do when he's 78.
Yeah.
He's wheeling. He's looking
as a
to go
coach-
already. It's
as a
always
coach
bang.
and as supporters, what Charlie's deficiency may be, run down, tackle, you know, like
and you can
harassing players.
And you
right?
cover that with probably Fogarty.
You cover that with somebody else.
like
but
Fogarty. And that's where you go into the dirt
that's
and,
what the
and,
best
and,
teams
the, and
do.
the fantasy.
If that might be a
You
weakness,
go cardio, dirt, and
they're
the
not
fantasy.
doing it, mate.
They don't do it. That's what Fogarty
They're not
brought.
doing it, mate.
Can I
They're
just
not
say
doing it.
something first of all?
What's the chat going on?
Oh,
Well, first of
it's
all-
gone bonkers. Like this
Yeah.
cunt.
First of all, welcome to-
I can't see what they're saying.
nah.
Oh,
First
What
of
are they
all,
saying?
Mal-
Are they losing it at just like
There's a lot
no,
of Collingwood supporters.
Yeah.
Seba's timed out people. Yeah, there's
So
shit
first
going
of
on.
all,
Love it.
Seba's timed out people.
Yeah.
Well, for
First of all,
Collingwood supporter.
Malcolm McIntyre, welcome to Parlo member. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
The rest, yeah. So first of all, John Holden, mate, he's
Johnny's a legend.
Johnny's
I
the
love
best.
so
nothing
he
but
takes
love for
care.
Johnny.
He takes care of
Him
the
and
chat.
Michael. Him and
Mate,
Michael, they're moderators.
Hey,
Yeah, just do
Big
whatever
Johnny.
you got to do. We got a couple of Collingwood clowns here. They're calling us clowns.
It's all right.
First of all, you can come on, but anyone that comes on and trolls, what's his name? What's his
Who?
fucking
There's
name?
Trex.
Oh, Justin.
Justin.
You're a clown, mate. Anytime you want to say it to me face to face, you can. But you're a clown for coming on here and trying to rev up the chat. Right? Why don't you go and speak to go and watch that shit Swoop Luke and go and stuff up his chat. You're a fucking clown, mate. You're a clown, right? And I've got something to say about you later. But John, if you want to get rid of any of these blokes, seriously.
No,
Just
keep
time
them
them
I don't
out.
give a shit,
Keep 'em
man.
in. It's all right.
No, John, it's up to you, mate. You do whatever you want.
Keep them in there, all right? It's okay.
And Seba, you too, man. You let them know.
Yeah.
It's not the real one.
No.
He's this imposter.
Yeah, but apart from that,
Well, fucking we-
the
They can have
chat
their
is
say.
the chat is
Yeah,
going
of
off
course.
about all our stuff, about Charlie, John
that-
Holden. Charlie has to stop wrestling and get mobile.
Yeah.
This
But
is
they
what
all
I
need to
say,
stop
yeah.
becoming stagnant, right?
Yeah.
Now, as much as we've ripped into him, right?
There's a lot of upside, boys. Let's not.
This is what I'll
let's not
say.
throw
Everything that we have
Everything's
mentioned,
fixed, mate.
everything is fixable.
Fixable, correct.
Everything
That's right.
is
Well, the
fixable.
thing is, can I just say like something, right? At the end of the
We'll
day,
back them to the hills, mate.
of course, and I'll be there on Monday backing them, right? That's not the issue, mate.
We'll be there. We'll be there again. We turn up. It's,
Line 'em up, mate.
it's
After all
isolation.
that, are we just like isolating this game? Are some of the problems from the previous games have they now
Yeah.
been
Bit
like?
of, bit of compound
This
interest.
Come
can't
out.
become. It can't become LWL.
L
Can't become that.
Nah.
But in the
don't
other
want no
thing, even
2023
with this
No.
loss, Collingwood played fantastic.
No,
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
That's why I'm frustrated.
We
I
made
think they
them-
played pretty good. They played a good game.
Nah.
They played
No,
pretty good.
they
They
played
played
well.
a good pressure game, right?
Yes.
They played
Yes.
a
Yeah,
good
but
pressure
they-
game and made us.
I don't think that
made
they
us
were at their
uncomfortable.
optimal level.
They did what they do best.
Which is they're a high, they're a low possession pressure based team.
Right. We played pretty terrible.
Oh, mate.
They were horrible.
And again,
And we've-
we're still in. We're there.
Won the
to
game.
win.
Well, we got him-
with 70
got him
seconds
fun.
to go,
We were
can win
tied.
this game.
We were tied.
With a minute 50 to go,
It's been every game this season.
Harry has a chance
Top of the square.
at top of the
Where-
square. We had a chance to win this.
Where was he looking?
So after all that,
Yes.
we still had a chance to
Yes,
win, right?
and when you, you're right.
Right? And we are 5-3 at the moment.
When you don't perform to your levels and you're almost reliant on talent to get you over
the top 5.
And Voss said it. Voss, what I loved about Voss
That's
is
not
that
sustainable.
You can't.
no, but what I love about Voss,
Not every
and
game
he
is one like
finally,
that.
finally, and I said yes.
Oh, can I just say, can you just stop?
Fine
All right,
margins.
so
The more action you're in the
that
chat,
Justin,
fine
that
margins,
Justin
of
fucking,
course.
that Justin dead shit. You know what he is? That's no regrets, right? Because I've just been informed, right?
Okay.
No regrets is that he is the wank that comes on Forever Rivals, keep changing their name and just trolls. John, get him off. I told no regrets. Get back to your dungeon, your pimple face, and get your mum to go and bring the Clearasil so you can put it on your face. So
Fucking
they
these
don't-
proactive
Get
cunts.
him off. No regrets.
He's out,
You're a
he's out,
loser.
he's out, he's out.
Joffa is somewhere at a playground.
At the end of the day,
I don't know, I read it. Someone said Joffa is at a playground somewhere.
Oh, Kadrick, he dropped some
Joffa
absolute,
is
yeah.
at a playground at the moment.
yeah, that's true, man.
Anyway,
Forget about that.
So-
Let's get back to us.
where were we?
No, you can't rely on the fine
Oh
margins.
no, yeah. When
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and that's what when you're relying on, when it becomes that tight, it's everything's fine margins. And if you
Everything needs to go
get those
perfect.
little things right, you look like a genius.
100%.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And if you get those little things wrong, you look terrible.
All right, so tell
Right?
me something now,
We're
right?
being more critiqued because we were expecting
Expected to win. I was shocked.
That's how it works.
No, I was
And I
genuinely
didn't
shocked.
expect it. I didn't expect that game. Like I didn't.
Not
see
like
it
that.
I expected to come out with fire.
But we did.
Yeah, we did.
We
actually,
fucking did.
And
We-
maintain it.
We did. But tell me
Maintain it.
something, right? Harry marks that ball.
Yes.
This time he kicks it long. Charlie marks it, kicks the goal. We win
Are
the
we
game.
talking about what we're talking about?
What are we talking about
good
then?
Point. It's a good point.
The performance was still poor.
It's still
But
poor
would you be
performance.
critiquing it?
Yeah.
like
You-
that?
to a point,
But you wouldn't.
To a point, yes.
100% you would, because you won it in the last second.
I understand, but you still wouldn't be as harsh.
I think
No, you wouldn't be.
No, you personally, I
Well,
would
the
be.
win,
Because ultimately you've got to get the
win
result.
Always,
Yeah.
You get the 4 points. I
but the win
understand
always
that. Yeah,
band-aids it, you know, a
I
little bit
understand.
better.
I understand that, but still, it doesn't matter.
No. Well, I didn't like what I saw. It was rubbish.
You
But
can't
what
just.
you're saying is 100%.
Yeah, everyone goes, oh, thank God, thank you, won.
Had the results been reversed and we were the team that won by a goal,
Everyone's up
would
and
we
about.
be doing cartwheels and doing backslaps? And
But well, after the game you are, but if you don't
having
look
said
back at it.
What we've been saying during this game has become more emotional and amplified. What we're saying now has been a bit of a
Happening
pattern
the
through the first
night.
couple of games.
100%.
It's more that there's a bit
Yeah.
more anger and a bit more frustration because of the opponent, the occasion.
Of
And the
course.
other thing I
Let's
wanted
be
to mention too was, and I said this pre-season, how is this group going to be able to handle
The pressure.
the expectation
Yes.
and the want of a fan base to play really, really well
We said
after
that at
you
the start
have
of the-
played well?
We said that at the start of the year.
So they've never had to deal with this
That's
before,
right.
right?
What's the standard now?
That's right.
What do we
Well,
measure?
they said it.
how do
They said it.
You know
So-
how money used to be measured against gold? What are we measured
So-
against?
so-
What's our benchmark? Like, what are people...
Well, Voss said
a
it's our
preliminary
own.
final?
Voss said it's our own.
Yes.
That's
Voss-
the
Voss-
problem. Like, that's the thing.
Voss said it was
that's
our own
it's an
feedback.
expectation, mate.
So this is so
We're
this
expecting
group.
to make the grand final this
I
year.
don't know about you. I'm expecting to win it, but anyway.
Yeah, but you're right. You know, you get the
I know,
preliminary.
of course.
You're expecting
This group has never had a really good season
No,
Right?
not a 23
and then
game
had to deal
season.
with the expectation the following season
Exactly.
after a really
Exactly.
good season.
Only
It's,
had
this
to
is
deal
always
with-
hope.
yeah.
Oh, we're going to be good. We're going to be good.
No.
We are good. We expect to be good now. And the two games we've been expected to win and have been heavy favourites. Adelaide,
Yeah.
get beaten.
Yeah.
Collingwood, get beaten.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something?
Have we held the favourites tag?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Once,
yeah,
what,
all year
not
we have.
Melbourne?
No.
All year we have.
We were what do you mean?
Not
We're favourites
Brisbane.
nearly every game.
Not Brisbane.
We were favourite against Richmond. Yes, we were. Come on, man. You know what? We were favourites against Richmond.
Not Brisbane.
We weren't favourites against
The
Brisbane.
only two games we started outside
That's what
were
I mean.
Geelong and Brisbane. That's
Correct. Correct. Geelong and Brisbane were the
And
only
this is what I'm
games.
saying.
Every other game we've been $1.60, $1.30
Yeah,
against
so we're
fucking Adelaide. Like,
that's no,
$1.10
and this is what I mean. Have we won as the favourites? Only twice.
to me, that's mentality. So you
It
said
is.
Adelaide is
I'm not
Collingwood,
saying have
the
we
two
ever
games.
been favourites. I'm saying have we won as the favourites other than the North Melbourne game and thing
And Brisbane, and Richmond.
and Richmond. No,
North,
no,
Richmond,
that's what I'm saying. We can't hold that day.
GWS.
But to be fair,
We're
the
2
only
and
other
2.
games, Mars, the only other games we've been favourites in are the
Collingwood?
the Collingwood game and the Adelaide
And the
game.
Adelaide.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we're 2 and GWS
were
in late.
favourites. We were expected to win that,
Yeah.
which we did.
All
So
right,
we're 2 and 2.
What do we?
2 and 3 and 2.
So what do we do? Like, if we were now,
Good
like,
question. It's a long
what?
list.
How do we get back to some sort of form? Like, because
Process.
I know it's only one game.
you know
People
what
are
you
going to
don't
say
do?
it's only one game. We played fairly
don't
well
change.
against
You
Geelong.
you don't do this
What are we
weekend.
gonna do?
You don't, as a fan base, say,
No.
"Oh, the elimination fight, the final last year."
no,
Forget
we're not
about that.
like that.
I'll tell you now.
Forget about the fans.
Don't worry about the fight. No, even the club.
No, the club.
No,
I don't want to hear anything
Back
about
to the
last
scene of
year.
the cross.
No.
I don't want to hear anything about last year.
I'm still
done.
waiting for the feel-good story.
done.
Last
Yeah.
year, you
Who's
know what?
signing
Last
another
year-
contract?
year.
Yeah.
Did you
Last
see what
year
they
is
did
done.
today? They put pictures of them in the gym.
No, that's good.
That's right. That's normal.
wanna see how
You know what?
much
I don't look at it. I just
I know how much
Bro,
you could beat
this
Chris
week-
Martin. You know, that's the
That's
thing.
true.
no. It's not an elimination
No, no,
final.
no,
It's
no,
just a
no,
normal
no.
fucking game for 4 points.
I'm saying,
I know, you don't want to say that. Don't say that.
Not that. I'm just saying, don't refer to what happened last
No,
year. I don't
who
care
cares?
about what happened last year.
It's
now.
done. Done, blood.
They say like
Focus on what's going to happen on
I'll tell you what
Thursday
we
night.
can do. I'll tell you what we can do is back our system, because up until we were starting to question us, we were through all this adversity and injuries that we've had. Let's be real. The injuries eventually were going to come to a tipping point.
Yeah.
We were talking about us being a system-based club.
Well, we are.
Let's stick to our processes and stick to our systems and trust ourselves. Like, think about it. I didn't think on Friday these players trusted themselves.
No, they didn't.
I thought the occasion was too
Well,
big.
after
know what?
that first
It felt-
quarter,
They
did.
played to the
Did you
occasion.
feel the crowd?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
everyone
exactly.
start
After
to-
that
These
first
fucking
quarter-
idiots are going, good.
We drowned that out, though.
We drowned that out.
rated
We did well. We did well. But
After
after
chant to Centrelink, you fucking idiot.
after they kicked those couple of goals in the second, once we kicked the first one, and then they kicked us out, I felt there was a little bit of tension then.
When they in the second quarter, when they got the 3 in a row, everyone just going like,
Yeah.
and I'm
hit 'em.
irate.
Because they were always
Bro,
gonna-
why are you stopping? Go again, because they seized up.
100%.
Bro, they stopped
But they-
going and playing as they did in the first quarter. It just went to fuck.
I think some
deer in the
personnel.
headlights.
Personality.
All right,
So
so-
what can we do?
No, well, personnel. The one thing I didn't like about Voss's press conference this week, it was opposite the last week.
He said everything.
yeah.
He
I was going to
started
mention
to
that,
blame
actually.
stuff. He started to say,
Yeah,
oh, you know,
injuries
he
and-
started naming who's coming back.
Yeah.
And I thought, wait
Try
a
to
sec.
deflect.
Last week and now, last week he didn't even want to talk about our good players. He said, no.
That's not about individuals.
I'd rather not talk about individuals.
Yeah.
But this
I
week he
remember
was
that. I
naming,
remember that.
we're getting these
I
players
remember that.
back. you know.
That was interesting, because that tells me that he doesn't have trust
That's
in
in
certain
the
players
players,
in those
yeah.
positions,
Obviously.
right? And that's always going to be the case, right?
Yeah, but
Clearly,
still,
right? But I
gotta
think
back the
it was
man.
funny because he said that the talent will make the system better.
Wait for, and I know it's not really a waiting game, but unfortunately the harsh reality is we're going to have to till these guys are fit.
What?
I think
Essendon? Oh, yeah.
Listen, I think Motlop, Sard and McGovern and Marchbank
And Martin.
Important.
and Jack Martin, those
Important.
five.
Integral.
I know Chera came back and we're doing handstands. Great. But let me tell you
Well,
something.
give him another look.
We're
Let's
giving
give him another way.
100%. Let's give him another.
Oh, he's
I'm
going to get
telling
another
you,
chance because he's playing this week.
systematically, and the benefit to the team, I'm telling you that Jack Martin and Jesse Motlop are going to help us tenfold.
100%.
Jack Martin's work rate and toughness around the ball is ridiculous.
But when does he come back?
Constant. This
Jack
week.
Martin, they're
This
saying
week?
tests
Yeah.
this week.
Okay,
That's
so
what they're
next
saying.
week.
Yeah, they're saying.
Well,
Martin
Voss
is
just
a-
confirmed
let's be
it.
honest,
Alright.
man, the
Voss just
Carlton-
confirmed
the
it.
Carlton
I think
injury
McGovern's a big
report
one.
Yeah.
Is as trustworthy
Hit and miss.
as
But when
McGovern's the big one.
but when the
McGovern's-
coach-
McGovern's the one probably 95% going to come
Yeah.
out.
But when
And
the
he's
coach
a-
says in the press conference
Yeah, it
that
means they're
he
gonna
mentions
come
three, no, mate, they're going to play, aren't they?
Yeah,
but
100%.
more
That says
often
it
than
all.
not.
I don't think all three will. I think you're right. I think McGovern will.
McGovern will
So do they make a
Play.
wholesale 5 players this week?
Well, Kemp
Because
for me
3
comes
got to
back
come in if they all come in.
Kemp for me comes back in.
Kemp should never have been dropped.
He's got to come back in.
Well,
I agree.
Yeah. Well, if he comes in, that means what's his name goes out. Lewis Young.
Chikotta did well.
Or Chincotta.
What did Hill do?
He did well.
I think, honestly, I know they're not going to do it. I'm telling
Zach
you,
Williams.
I think Zach Williams.
Yeah, no,
They won't do it.
He has to be sacrificed.
They won't do it.
No, but he has to.
700k a year, they won't do it.
Can I say another thing? I forgot.
Business.
I forgot what I was going to say.
700k a year, they
Melbourne.
won't do it.
Chincotta.
As well as what I said, how they're protecting him. I
Kerner.
think they protect him because they
Melbourne.
know that he's
Yeah.
subject to a lot of. He's the whipping boy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they should get tried.
No, well, he's got to perform, man.
Jack
He has
Martin.
been poor.
Injuries,
should get
boss,
caught,
press
mate.
conference.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't. You're
No,
confusing
it'll
me
come
more.
back.
It'll come up. But it's going to be interesting this week.
How fun has this been?
What's this?
This talk, this is fun.
No, and we
I
need it.
love
We
this,
need
man.
we need the therapy. Like
This
I
is
was,
good.
I was
I'm having
actually
fun.
after the game. I was looking
Do you,
forward to like talking
I got
about
I
it.
got one for you, and I know he's out for the whole season, but Doherty.
Yeah, it's
You know, he
Leaders'
would've- you know where he
mentality?
would've been?
Unfortunately, he's
Beautiful
he's
through the
factored
midfield.
out
Yeah,
now.
but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
just
but he's
mentally
right.
wise,
Yeah, I know.
mentality, you lose that out of the back half, and then who you got? Just Jacob Wiedering. Who else
Yeah.
is there?
100%.
but
Tell me who else there
Doherty's-
is.
The good thing, Doherty's also another rotation through
I
the middle.
agreed,
That
but I'm
leader.
just telling you in the mental state because you're inserting you're saying we lost it mentally.
I think Cowan gets.
Could make way.
that was the one.
So McGovern, so Cowan and Young out, McGovern and Kemp back in.
Oh, this is what I was going to say.
Does that make sense?
This is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
What happened to the 4-week block?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to it? Like, why does Cunningham come straight back in? I don't get it. You know, last year, he got dropped,
Yeah, I know.
right? So
that?
then he had an injury. He's come back in week 8 and he gets straight back in. Why is
He was
Fantasia
average.
with his block of games? I don't care. Put a junior in there. Oh, he would have done more output. Who can we have
Yeah,
put
well,
in
that's,
there?
Ashton Moyer.
so they look at the
Moyer.
output that we get off Cunningham coming off a 4-week stint out of the team is more than what we get from
Really?
XYZ.
I don't think
But
we
that's-
got
they
it. We
just
got
look at the
that. That's all we
numbers.
got. That's
They
all we got.
look- they look at- yeah, but
Fantasia.
they-
He should be
was
dropped.
all right. He said he was good. I think he was
But at
good enough.
training, they're looking at GPS numbers. They're looking
all
at
right.
they're looking at output. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but that's what can you go off?
I
You can't
understand.
go off
Put him in the
that.
reserves, mate, and tell him to play a few games and
Would you-
start get.
I would have debuted Moyer.
Oh, he can't be far.
No,
I would have
he was-
debuted him.
Yeah, maybe.
Ashton
I would. I know we're all saying it. I know I'm speaking in hindsight.
Collingwood
Lock
debuted
yourself.
Sullivan.
I know I'm talking in hindsight, and we all look at
Of course.
fucking generals after the war and the battle, whatever you want to call it. But
Hero.
you know what?
Hero bookie.
Oh, why not? Why not throw him into the fire? See what you're made out of. Let me see what you're made out of, Ashton Moyer. Why not?
100%.
We know what we get from Cunningham. He's tried and tested, and it's
What-
hit or miss.
What disappointed me about them was they didn't throw him on the ball at a centre bounce
100%.
attendance. I'm saying just not because he went up
Is
on the
that
ball.
organised? Should that have been like planned
Just didn't
beforehand?
impact the game.
Or do you do that during the game now?
He didn't impact the game again.
Because if you need it, then you do it.
What did he do in the game? Tell me what he did. Tell me one good thing he did, Cunningham.
No, he set up Charlie
he
with
did
a
the
goal.
handball
Oh,
to.
fuck.
He did the handball to the feet of
To Walsh.
To his feet.
No.
Bro, he had like 6 or
was
7
bad. We were
turnovers.
out. We were out. We were out.
Bro, half of his disposals were turnovers. You can't do that. Being forward to centre.
His first half I thought was all right, but
Yeah, but they're all their first half
The
were
other thing is
alright.
too, another thing is
Inject yourself when you're when someone needs to be counted and he
but that's
goes.
Cunningham, isn't
But
it?
well, it's not good enough.
That's him, isn't it?
It's not good
Darren
enough.
says Bins have a crack. You know, like last
Greaves
week,
was fucking stiff to
That's bullshit.
how
That
do you give him like 10 minutes and then drop him?
I know.
I understand, and now they're going to say,
game.
"Oh yeah, matchups,
Possibly.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Tactic.
tactics, bro,
I reckon-
matchups, bro."
I reckon that does work.
Imagine debuting him right as a sub, which is low life
Yes.
scumbag material, right?
But Collingwood did it with Sullivan.
All right, whatever. Comes in for 10 minutes at the end of the
I
game.
bet you someone plays it, but they got a few.
And we were
he
30
plays this
points.
week.
this
We were 30 points down when he came in.
Yeah, I know.
Jackson Bins, and he just dropped him straight out.
It's very harsh. I mean, we could talk about the selections they did.
It's
You know
stiff.
they were.
It's
They,
stiff.
I don't like debuting
As a sub.
As a sub, I don't like that.
What do you think we should?
If you're
They
coming
view
in
him
as a sub,
Yeah.
no, I'd rather.
I don't mind
No. If you're ready to go, I want you playing your
I
first
don't
game.
mind it, but
Nah.
I want to see it backed up the week
Nah.
after.
No.
So it's
Nah.
Yeah,
Not
they got a lot wrong.
What can we do moving forward? Like,
Well,
what do you boys do? I could think of.
Well, there's going to be some. There's going to be some selection, right?
What's
That's
their
where
ruck,
I start.
What's their ruck combo?
I think mental
Gone.
application
No, and
needs
that's
to
it.
change,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
100%.
I think
Reckon
the
they
way
take
that
one
they
out?
applied themselves in that game.
Reckon they take a ruckman?
No, they won't.
No way.
Not a chance,
They're
mate.
gonna
They'll try and work Gordon.
They'll
They'll crush him.
And I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Pitternet
We'll
is
just
gonna
crush
be-
him.
Tommy last year in the semi-final,
He done
TDK did well.
Yeah. Probably one of his
No,
best
I
Give
think
him
games.
they'll
his
keep
flowers.
that.
However,
Can I say another
I
thing?
think they might look to keep TDK in there as well for one reason as well. Pitternet in there so TDK can play forward. Why?
Stretch the defense with May and Lever.
May and Lever.
Of course.
Harry
Leave him up
Charlie.
forward. Yeah.
Who's going to be the logical third option to play?
But that's what they had. But they had the opportunity this week.
They had
The same opportunity.
But the problem is we have 38 inside 50s.
50s, exactly.
I understand.
So it's the midfield. It's all the different
Of
parts
course.
that set up the other part. That's the
They
problem
didn't
at
have
the
the
moment.
ball anywhere near enough.
Tactic.
Yeah.
Mate, tactic. We got a lot wrong. The players got a lot wrong, and the coaches got a
So
lot
why
wrong.
are we still only?
And it's as
We
much
got a
as
lot
it's-
wrong. So why are we
Yeah.
only still 6 points down?
And that's the thing.
Pure talent.
It is, and
That's
and
the
it's
thing.
top-
And that's why I'm saying Collingwood was not as good on the night as people made it.
No.
Their pressure was great.
Joe Adamo.
But that's
You
their
know?
game.
Joe Adamo on the
They don't win
fence
by a
said
lot,
that
like
he
a-
goes the most and he's right. The most perplexing thing is how the fuck did we only lose by one goal?
In the last minute.
One
But this is
goal.
what I'm saying.
The thing is though, if
By
you,
a freak goal we lost.
continually put in performances like
Oh,
that,
right, you're gonna get
the results
you're
are going to
gonna
start to flip
I know.
badly, mate. They're going to.
Well, a lot of our games that we've won that this year have been close. So, you know, you play with fire, you get burnt. Simple, man.
True.
Well, GWS we put away.
Oh, fuck, all right. Brisbane? We come from the clouds like
North
fucking
Melbourne,
Toes and
rubbish.
Stardom. Richmond?
was dodgy.
Yeah, Richmond is
North Melbourne, Malakis, Freo, we
Freo
come
was
back
overdone,
and we
yeah.
won by a
Adelaide,
goal,
we lost.
or won by
Dodgy
2.
game.
Adelaide, we
That's
just
fair
lost.
enough. Like we got away with some wins, and that's fine. That, all right. So that kind of happens. You
That
know?
North, but you see,
It's funny how the form dip starts as
Can we
soon as
also-
McGovern and Sard come out.
Can we also give like a silver lining or a bit of perspective? Is whilst that was a bad performance, last year we didn't peak until round
15,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't want
Yeah.
to do
And,
that.
and we don't want to do what we don't want to do is we don't want to go on the slump like last
Yeah,
year.
Nah,
you
nah,
want to
nah.
peak at round 15, with a really good win-loss.
Correct,
Let's
correct,
quickly
correct.
Try and have a look. Yeah, so we got Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast, Port Adelaide, Essendon. What's that? What have they got?
So we'll say
4 or 5 games.
flip
4,
of the
5.
coin.
5.
I'm telling you,
outsider,
at worst,
favourite,
at worst.
outsider, favourite.
I don't want
To the bye,
3
get
and
it to the
2.
bye.
3 and 2.
Can't look too far.
2 hour
ahead.
3 and
stage
2.
show.
I can tell you
2
now.
hour stage show. we got like
To
5.
the Jumper Punch stage show, which is on the 18th of June.
No,
I
well, it's
looked
the
at it.
15th.
15th of June.
You minimum want 3 or 2.
Which is
3 and
basically
2.
the last round, which is King's birthday eve, which is
5 matches.
3 and
There's
5
5
they have to
matches.
be.
I don't think that we should be anything less than 2 and 3 in these next 5 matches.
No, I
We
have
need
us
to
more.
We need to win
2.
minimum.
Mate, I'm saying
minimum.
3.
You got to win 3.
Yeah, but you got to understand.
I understand.
I know. I'm looking on a
I know,
conservative.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Conservative.
I understand that.
2 out of our next 5. However, there's a possibility. Like realistically, I could sit here and say with confidence, I back us to win any of those games. But depends which Carlton turns up.
Bipolar Carlton again.
That's the thing.
And that's what I was scared of. I thought they got rid of that.
Nah, it's existing.
The funny thing
Mentality's
is, you
always
know, the
sticking
funny
around,
thing
mate.
is, I could see us doing this, right? I could see us winning our next 2 games and then losing
Losing
to
a
the
Gold Coast.
Coast.
To be honest,
Hey, I don't wanna go- I don't wanna do
always
that.
go
I don't
Melbourne,
wanna
but I know what you're saying. I just want to go to fucking Melbourne because, mate, it's going to be... They're up and about, Melbourne. They're back.
Well, I can tell you now, this is the thing. A lot of the intention this week is going to be on them. And I actually don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind the intention not being on us. Last week,
It was all
you go on social media,
us.
Carlton this, Carlton that.
Yeah.
Last time.
It was like
last
the
time-
goal is out, Mitchell's
last
out,
time
then it's all
Last
Carlton.
time Collingwood and Essendon had a fucking draw.
Carlton
What happened?
won.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I hate seeing us. These boys know how I think. I think a bit differently. I know I'm a bit weird. But I hate seeing
You
us.
look weird.
I know, thank you. It's a weird world. But this is not a weird setup.
No.
I don't like seeing us in there.
Nah, me either. I hate it.
I hate it. I get sus.
But you're going to get in the headlights when you win.
Yeah.
Last
We
week
win
it
against
was
Melbourne,
all
we're
about
back in
us.
the
And
headlines
to be
here.
honest, to me, we haven't proven at this stage that we can handle
the outside noise.
The weight of the. There's a good with horses, right? Some horses can't handle the weight of money. When the punters have backed them, I just think sometimes with us that we can't handle the weight of expectation.
We were the hunted on Friday.
That's right. No one went there
thinking we were going to lose. We were going to win.
Who's going to win? Mate,
we were winks.
Fucking supporters didn't even know they were going to win.
100%.
I know you're going to go in.
They were saying 8 goals.
I don't know about you guys. I heard nada.
No,
nothing.
They didn't give
before the game.
They gave them no chance.
All year.
Yeah.
They gave themselves no chance to beat us.
We were expected to
win,
perform.
and we did it
until we can prove it. And I'll tell you what, that if they've got a week or a game to make things right,
it's the one.
Because to me, the Geelong game, I know some will say missed opportunity. We dominated that game, but if they want to make things right. 7:30 on Thursday night. That's it.
They better come out.
7:30 Thursday night. They have an opportunity. That's how I'd say. If I was Vossi, I'd say, don't look at the loss. A loss is a loss. We take our lessons, we learn. But
look at the performance.
What we have presented to you is an opportunity to make things.
It's always about what you do
That's
next.
It's
about
your
what you do
opportunity.
next.
After Arsenal went through that bit of a blip, Arteta said,
got to perform.
You can always fix it.
Is the pressure on? He goes, no. He goes, it's a beautiful. He said those words. It's a beautiful opportunity, a beautiful occasion.
It is
a beautiful occasion.
Well, we should. Everyone watch the change room because they talked about this last week or the week before. They said this. It's the opportunity. You should embrace that opportunity. Yep. What's coming up next against Melbourne is a big opportunity, you know. So, but you were right what you said at the start, right? We're not used to the position we were in. Like we've never been there. No, that was the first.
Not week on week. Not week on week.
The weight of expectation after you performed well.
When was the last time we walked into a Collingwood game? 2's on $1.50.
50. I can't remember. Fuck. It'd be at least. It'd be what? 10 years ago.
10 years.
A while ago, mate.
It'd have to be 10 years ago. And they smashed us.
And with a whole heap of personnel out.
Yeah. I didn't. I was 100%.
He did say to me pre-game, 24 hours out.
Be careful.
He said, mate, he goes, there's something. But you see, and in the
I know how these things work.
The media cycle is the way the media cycle works is
Mitchell to go out.
The way to continue the cycle and keep the headlines up and keep the views and keep the
go with the wave.
Go with the wave.
Pump the biggest thing in
pump
the world.
Pump it, and then dump
when
everything.
They lose, you slam them. Well, not slam them, but you can get them, and the cycle continues.
It's like the markets, mate. Share markets.
I know it means nothing now, but I'm telling you, on Friday, I told him, I said, I've got this
stinky feeling.
And he goes, trust it.
But is that a feeling, or is that just?
No, this is personal. This is a personal feeling, which is hard for me to explain. He knows what it is, but I had a bad feeling in my stomach. Things
You're
were
like a Rain Man. Then.
Yeah, I basically am. Without being in the politest way possible. I didn't feel the best. I wasn't feeling the car.
I did, man. I walked in 100% confident.
Maybe that was the problem.
And
that's what they felt.
I think it was.
I reckon they went out thinking that they just, after the first quarter, they thought they were just going to get it done.
Well, I think Voss thought
they thought they were going to roll over.
I'll tell you what we did.
But did Voss think that at selection?
I believe
maybe because he took 4 out.
You said the Thursday night. I agree with that.
I reckon
do you know what I don't think we did on the? Do you know what? Yeah,
and we had no win.
You know what I don't think we did on Friday night? I don't think we went in with that core value that we've.
100%.
The core value. The core value is humbleness.
Yeah.
Yes, we went away from it.
We didn't go into the game with that.
We gave no
respect.
Went in
shoulders up, cock a hoot. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done.
And after that
and what is the universe do to you when that happens?
Up your ass.
Humbles you.
Sit the fuck down.
Football's a humbler. Football's a humbler.
The universe is a humbler. The energies are a humbler.
Football's a humbler, fam.
We've almost got 200 people in the chat. Almost 180, 190.
Now, shut your mouth and eat it. And eat it.
55,
I cannot accept this.
55 likes. Come on, guys.
It's a humbler. Football's a humbler.
I accept losing. I don't accept these fucking standards.
No, that's a great video.
I don't accept these fucking standards.
That's the best video, man.
He's shaking the
bin.
I see in training.
That it doesn't matter to give the ball away. It's okay, I'll run back. No, because when you lose the ball in a game, it's gone.
It's true, but
is he wrong?
No.
And this is why I didn't get why Ollie Holland's come out too.
Is he wrong?
No. Like, he hasn't been the best, but he hasn't been the
Yeah,
worst
but you know
either.
he doesn't get 25 possessions or 20. He must have been doing something wrong, tactically wise. That
Nah, I honestly thought that they thought they could experiment with this.
100%. We're
Yeah,
going
but-
to win this game.
you know what?
That's how I saw it.
We didn't pay respect to
I don't know
him.
about
As a
that.
reigning
That's-
premiers,
We
we
lost
didn't
the
pay
humbleness,
respect.
so now
You gotta bring it back.
You know when the final siren went, this is how sick I am.
I said
This is
good.
What was the first thing you was?
I said
You know,
good.
I
said
did-
good. You fucking deserve it. That's what I said.
That's what
I said
I
you
said.
fucking deserve
No, I
it.
said-
All of you.
No,
And us too.
Yeah.
We
That's
fucking
it.
deserve
I
it.
deserve it. I sat there, I listened to the song, I watched them
Yeah, we
celebrate,
stayed there
and I said-
until
and
they
I
walked
just stood
off.
there. I stood there and I said, "Yep." I go, "Paul, good. Sit in it.
Yeah.
The guy I
Sit
went-
in it."
I said you fucking
sit in it.
deserve it. We deserve
We
it.
all deserve it.
He looked because
Sit in
obviously
it.
we see AFL members, so we're not. Unfortunately, we're not surrounded just by Carlton supporters.
Let them celebrate.
We
Good.
were copping it, and he was looking at the sky, and I heard him say, with all their Collingwood cheers, he said, "God, what the fuck have I done to deserve this fucking torture?" You don't understand. He goes, "What have we done to you as a club to deserve this shit?" Anyway,
But in the
We haven't
game, I was
humbled
saying
ourselves
good. I
enough.
was asking him. I was going, "Good. You fucking deserve it."
We haven't humbled ourselves enough,
Nah,
and
we
we went
did.
away from it on Friday night,
I was dying.
and now we
That
need
was
to bring it
bad.
back on Thursday. Humble
Couldn't
yourself.
believe it.
It's true. And then I don't know. You got pissed off when I sent you that video of
And
the
I'll talk about that.
Okay,
We won't
well,
talk
I'm
about
not
it
gonna-
now.
not yet? Okay,
No,
all right,
not
I'll leave
yet,
it alone.
But I
I'll
got
leave it
pissed
alone.
off because I'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I get pissed off about that. Like, I don't like
Yeah, no,
it.
no.
Fuck, we stayed at the MCG until nearly 12 o'clock.
We stayed
what were
outside.
you doing at the weird bar?
Nah, we're outside the MCG.
Outside
I
gate
was,
free,
Why
right?
were you filming the bit?
You're just talking. We were just talking.
No,
fuck, they would have ran away from us
no,
there.
I'm telling you, we were just there, and lucky we stayed because I felt better after those 2 hours there. Right?
I wanted to kill someone still.
We
I
were
was
just
fucking
berating
seething
people.
blood.
We seen a Hawth, someone wearing a Hawth on top.
Slated him.
Berating
Slated.
We're just giving almost started the fight
I
with
know.
that bloke.
I know
Yeah.
this bloke when he's absolutely at his worst.
I was filthy on.
His hands are in his jacket, and when I say walk straight, there is no deviation from his line.
Nah.
If you're there,
Move out of my way!
no. It's hands in his jacket, and he walks. There's no deviation off his line.
Beeline.
I'll tell you what happened, like, the game finished and Dylan, he's like, it's killing him, right, my son?
I was filthy
He just
on
got up and he
Saturday-
goes,
Friday.
can't take this, and he walked off. He just left us there, then we hung around. He's ringing me, where are you? I'm next to the tree!
Which one?
Was behind gate free where the food figure. So we met him there. This bloke's like, cunts couldn't even walk slow in front of him.
No, that's what I mean.
He's
Just
going,
move.
like, dude,
That's the thing. You know what? You know in those losses, everybody, like every little flaw that every single person has that
cop
you
it.
love in the world, cops
You
it.
cop it. My
No one
brother,
gets
I nearly threw my brother off the 3rd level. He told me to shut up. I told him, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking speak to me. He goes, what? And I'm like, don't fucking speak. I say whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want. But I was filthy on Friday night because what I saw. Every moment someone didn't go in, they copped it. Everyone got fucking called
No one
something
gets
under the
missed.
sun.
No, it
Nah,
was-
there were
I know what
bullets
you mean,
and
no
I
one
wasn't
gets
missing.
missed.
That was a bad
I wanted
Bad
to. I was serious. I wanted to kill somebody. Taylor was next to me, just
I'll tell you
silent.
the story. We got to the end, and then I went and got some
That's all
donuts.
right.
I come back.
He's quiet at the footy now.
That was my worst that night.
No,
that
he
was.
wasn't.
I haven't said much all year.
In the
That
first
I
few
lost
weeks,
it.
in the first few weeks, he go, no, well, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. What are you doing? I'm
When
going,
we're
no.
winning.
Now,
When I expected to fucking win the
he's turned
game
it.
and we turn up like that, Bergonia, merda, pieces of shit that perform. But I'm fucking seething. I'm still seething, blood.
I'm there, and
I'm
then when I come
fucking
back,
seething. I'm fucking seething, blood.
I come back with the donuts.
Expressions.
There's Dylan's
Fuck,
mates,
you
the
lose.
Collingwood supporters.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I wanted to punch his face
Mate,
open.
Fab come up to me,
I would've
mate.
said a
I
prayer
just
for them.
berated him like.
But he nearly killed him.
I
Who?
nearly killed him. Who? That Fab who wore the Collingwood jumper.
Drink Fab.
Yeah, water, please.
Dylan's mate.
Sparkling, yeah.
He was and
Expressions.
I just
Oh my days! Fucking hell, blood!
Then his uncle came. Did you see his uncle?
Is that his uncle?
That's his uncle.
I
Come
should
up
have
to me,
punched him in
and
the
he
face.
started like
You wanna
telling to
drink
me,
one?
and I'm going to him, shut up!
He told me to
Don't
shut
say
up.
nothing to me. And he's going, is your name this? Okay, mate, I told you.
Jim, he called
I don't want to talk to you, you know? Like, and he just looking at me and said, I'm telling you, mate, I'm warning you. Keep moving, man.
But he was in. I couldn't believe it. I was just shocked and I was angry. I wanted to punch somebody.
The word I used was despondent after the game.
I was.
Hey, did you see the photo of Kuda, Ange, Sam, and Andy after the game?
I'm not gonna lie.
So Andy was distraught. Sam Edmund was distraught. Anthony Kuda was distraught, and then Andy just smiling like.
I listened to it for a half. It was actually good. They were good.
It was
quality.
good. Yeah.
No, it's good. I actually watched.
The video of it. Yeah.
Some of the videos of it, and I saw.
I'm fucking seething, blood. I'm seething, man. I'm fucking seething.
End the stream.
End the stream, Dave. I'm fucking up.
Like that, mate.
Fucking hell, man. Like, yeah, but seriously, I'm still seething.
Oh, mate,
I'm angry.
I was alright until this chat here.
I'm still angry. Like this, I'm still angry.
How's the chat going?
That performance was horrible.
Is it firing up? Are people agreeing or disagreeing with us? I don't know.
I don't know. And if they don't agree with me, I don't give a fuck.
Let's start the viewer questions.
Tell me they're arguing with fucking Collingwood scumbags in there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Are you serious?
But come to the front of my house, I'll fix you up, guys.
Angie's a legend. Seba's like flat out.
What's going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Start asking the questions. Let's go. We had audience Q&A.
Bring in young guns.
Anyone who's got a question, ask us a question about the game, right? And we.
Joe Bruno, what kind of footballer were you, Mars? Just smash someone in the jaw, huh? Nah, I wasn't.
No.
We played a little bit as juniors.
Ange is a legend. Billy Aspros. It was raining. I know what that means.
Calm down, Mars. I can't calm down, bro. I love my club too much to calm down.
And then, you know, with Taylor, like, we've got this thing. So we just, like, looked at each other and we said nothing. We just looked at each other and it was just, like, just heart-wrenching. I just knew, you know. She just looked at me, she turned around. I just looked around.
Albay was going off, mate. The people were just losing their minds.
Richard Hussain, all the way from Dubai, in there. Is this Rocco's rant? No, my rant's coming soon, mate.
Who's the Nike guy? Who? Adrian Deha is one of our best mates.
Oh, yeah.
The script.
AD.
The script.
They're a good
I reckon you would have fired up. Well, I used to play indoor futsal, cricket as well.
He's a hothead.
Here he is. Carl's, our favourite Carl's.
I play to win, all right?
You think Durden, of course, you think Durden deserves a 2-year contract.
But we're not this managers, but like it's...
Look, on current form, probably not.
I'm backing in Nick Austin because he's got it right more often than not. So
you're going to get one wrong, so.
Who's chasing him, but like...
No, Matula, I haven't gone to get glasses yet.
Why tie him down? Usually I would say make him earn his money, make him earn the food that he eats. 1-year contract.
Do you think, John Holder, do you think has a plan B when needed?
Well, I don't. It's not plan B. Like just
it's
the
just
whole
adapting.
Plan B. It's you have your plan A, and then you have A1, A2, A3. You don't. Plan A is your principle.
I think don't you have a plan, but then you.
No, you know how to make adjustments. That's a good
adjustments.
Because a lot of people refer to a thing as a plan B.
You've always got.
There is no fucking plan B.
I know you don't. It's
There's
not like
plan
rugby.
A, and you make adjustments
A1,
to
A2,
your
A3,
original strengths and your original plan.
Yeah,
it's not
but
like
there has to be adjustments.
100%. And look at Collingwood, they did it.
And they
so look at what to use soccer as the analogy. Liverpool, right? When they know that they can be in the ascendancy, Alexander Arnold floats into right midfield.
Yeah,
correct.
He floats into right midfield and plays an aggressive role, a really, really aggressive role, right? And the same, but that's not Jurgen Klopp. That's not a plan B.
No, that's just
we know what our principles are. This is A1, A2, A3, A4, A4. You know, and like it was funny when. A few months ago, after a press conference, after a game, one of the journalists asked Mikel Arteta, you changed one thing up, you changed 2 things up, are you thinking of you set up in a 4-3-3, you're thinking of maybe tweaking the formation? And he just said to the journalist, he said, we played 44 formations in the match. He goes, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
That's a pretty good answer.
You know what I mean? And it's not like
No, it's true.
unless you're there actually,
Like a
you know.
smart-ass answer.
No, but he's right. He's really
Yeah,
right.
it is
He's
a
right.
smart-ass answer,
We
though,
played
yeah.
44 formations in the match.
So
We think there's a plan A and a plan B, but it's
just tweaking
plan
of
A.
the plan A.
You can't go away from your principles and what makes you a good football
No.
team, and that's what I feel we did on during the night.
Oh, we just
And the reason
folded
why we
back.
can't do that is because all pre-season, you're drilling into
Yeah,
these players.
correct.
They're practicing and visualizing
Certain
the
patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
but
course.
the plan can have adjustments made to it. But a plan B,
Yes.
in my opinion, I don't think teams. I'm not a coach. I don't know.
They
But
wouldn't
if I
have-
was to guess, I think it'd be too hard to coach two separate game plans.
System. That's two
separate
systems.
systems.
Impossible.
That you want your players to change. You can tell
Yeah.
your players to make tweaks.
Yes.
And so look, your positioning, instead of going on the left-hand side of him at a stoppage, go on the right-hand side. You get
Yeah.
protection from behind. Right?
Correct.
Or we want you to go to the front of the stoppage or behind the stoppage.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We
This
can
is
do
going,
that.
This is going inboard, this is going out. That's not a different fucking plan.
No, your
That's
principles
just an
remain the
adjustment.
same. Yeah, correct.
Of course.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's my
But
opinion.
we did not bring our principles on Friday. Our
No.
principles are contest and pressure.
Pressure, yeah.
We did, and
None.
isn't it ironic? We didn't bring it in the second term and fourth term,
And
and,
we
those were
lost
our worst
both.
But
points.
these are the things that we should be doing. And so Frankie wrote, why didn't the coaches counter the move with Fly dragging Williams to the back square, meaning stopping his
Correct.
crosshair? They're the things I think.
You know what should have happened there?
They're the plan
I
Bs
know
we're
all.
talking
I know
about.
all generals.
So when that happens, let's
They're the
now
tactical
counter
tweaks.
that.
I know we're all generals. What should have happened? Probably Chincotta should have gone back and then
Because
released
we need
Williams.
that. Same with
1-on-1, you know he's a better defender
the
than
other one
Williams,
was
right?
The other one was Wiedering. Like we could have utilised Wiedering.
Or Boyd could have gone to
the
him because
thing
he's
is,
not
Mobile
Toby
enough.
Green.
Wiedering's not
Wiedering
mobile
is-
enough. But
Nah.
Boyd, yeah, Boyd.
Boyd could have gone to him. He smashed Toby Green.
Yeah, he did.
They were
And he
playing-
played well against, I don't know who it was, the
no.
Geelong game.
When
He
they
played
had
half.
Mason Cox on the ground, Young was occupied with Cox.
Cox,
Yes.
correct, because of the height.
Consequently, or eventually, Wiedering took Myercheck,
Yes.
right? There's no way we could have used Wiedering as an intercept. This is why, honestly, this is why I think
Kemp should have
this is why
stayed
I
in.
think
Well,
Marchbank-
Kemp stayed in.
This is why I think Marchbank is going to be fucking important when he comes
Of
back.
course.
Because what it'll do, it'll release Wiedering a little bit. Wiedering does not have the confidence at this stage to leave
his
opponent
man and go.
because he knows.
He has
You're
to
saying
do
he
two
hasn't got
things at
confidence.
once.
You know what's good
Teammates.
about Marchbank?
You said it, not me. But
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
You
Do you know
what
what's
I
good
mean?
about-
I believe he
Yeah.
doesn't want to lead his opponent because he's going.
He doesn't
"I don't know
trust
if I can
someone
trust
else,
this
yeah.
per-"
You know, and you
that's
know what's
fair
also
enough,
good about Marchbank? He can play on those sort of zippy medium
Yeah.
types because he's actually quick.
Quick, yeah.
You know, and he can also play tall as well.
Well, that's
So-
why I thought, why did Kemp come out?
I thought Kemp was stiff. I know we've gone over it, but I thought
No, it's
So
a fair-
John Holden again, always doing good.
Johnny's the best.
Okay, do you think they made enough adjustments in the midfield?
No,
Certainly
When-
not.
they didn't make
When not
adjustments.
working, or do you think he sticks with what he knows?
Johnny, they got bodied
Yeah.
in the midfield.
He-
They got fucking man.
They've obviously
they got fucking bodied.
they said no, we're backing in what we've done the
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Deliver it.
Yeah.
You didn't
But
deliver
sometimes-
it. So, but there's a point where you've got to zig or zag. The fork in the road opens up. Do you go left or do you go right?
Don't you
Do you
think
stick or
sometimes-
twist?
Yeah,
don't you
that's it.
sometimes put like a spanner in the works, change it around
That's
a bit,
what I was saying.
then take
Or
out the
Cunningham
spanner
or
and go
Boyd.
back to where you are? You know, maybe do that.
That's the art of coaching.
Well, yeah.
You
And
just
the
got
art
to
of
know when to stick or
It's
twist.
the art of management. It's the art of management,
I think we can all agree that tactically we got it wrong.
and that's okay. It happens.
It is what it is.
Happens,
Well, it all
mate.
depends on what happens this week. As I said, it doesn't. We lost, of course.
Did you
it
have,
matters,
did you have
but let's
another
see what
press
happens
conference,
against Melbourne.
boss?
And he's got it tomorrow, which I'll
Okay.
be at.
Yeah, we'll see what he says there, and with the moves.
Is
and
tomorrow
what-
their main training session?
Will
Is
be
the
one of.
captain's
Yeah.
run? No, tomorrow will be the captain.
Tomorrow
Captain's
will
run.
be, what day is it?
Wednesday tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow will be captain.
So
yeah,
they'll be
Cardio.
light. They
Tomorrow will
probably
be
had
light.
their main session today.
Good
Tomorrow will
cardio,
be
Durden.
light.
Cardio, Durden. We'll get
Yeah.
some more cardio in.
Tomorrow will be
So
light.
they're on a 5-day backup as well.
Does anyone? Oh well, I'll be at the press conference tomorrow.
Against
Does
when
anyone
did
have
Melbourne
any-
play Saturday?
Anyone have any questions that you'd
Saturday.
like me to ask, Vossi?
Why did you put Kennedy as?
No.
No. Well, I want to. I don't want to. So you know what?
The press conference is about now looking towards Melbourne, isn't it?
Yes
we've
and
got-
no.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
You can't
do
be
they limit,
sa-
do they limit? Sorry to interrupt. Do they limit what you can ask these guys at the press conference?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
But you also know not to ask a fucking stupid question.
Well, the
But if
question's
you
going
wanna
to be
ask-
informative.
If you want to
yeah.
ask a hard-hitting question,
You can
as
ask
in,
it.
what was the the ideology behind doing this, or the questions.
That's what I want to ask tomorrow.
That's
what I want to ask.
Carlton don't censor that, do they?
What questions do you want Paul to ask in the chat?
Let us know. Let us know what you... And I'll pick the best 2 and I'll ask them tomorrow.
Fucking, I might have 100 for you then. Sorry.
I've got about 50 that I'd love to ask. Well, I just love to sit down with these coaches and just say, "What? I know they're not going to give away.
No way.
The move that you made here. What was it? You know, why did you do this? Why did you do that? It's not to... we say it's not to... We're not berate. It's not to berate.
You're not belittling.
I just love to know.
After the fact, they're happy to talk.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
They're more happy to be. They're more talkative.
I'd love to know.
I'd
love to know.
Well, they'd probably tell you because the game's done.
Yeah. Yeah. Any let me know what questions you'd like to have answered.
Jonathan Rodriguez, Collingwood kick Cohen's ass. Well, that's just a simpleton kind of quick.
Well, they didn't kick our ass.
We kicked our ass. Is that it? Is that you?
Well, see, you know what? And I'll say this,
right?
If you want to talk about history now, because it is history, the game. It's done and dusted now. Yeah. So we've.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about. But I do get it.
But if we want to really talk about history, I know they're even with premierships, but I mean it's 5-1 grand finals when we go head to head.
Oh yeah, and I said that.
No, never.
Once.
Yeah, 70, 90, I mean...
when everyone was in World War One.
Yeah, World War One. Yeah.
So anyway,
they whatever. Were still wearing work boots.
They actually had teeth back then.
Nah.
But having said that, they have been the better team for the last 25 years.
No doubt.
29. Yeah, 29.
And that's where we have to humble ourselves and say...
back on history
no.
Well, let's not go too far back. We're just talking about this season.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, we're still 5-3. We're ahead of them. We're in the 8, right? And we've got a chance to win this week and make our way through the next 5 games. So, as much as we've been critical about this, what we're here to do, discuss it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Looking ahead, I'm still positive that we can make those adjustments and be a better side this week than what we were.
The one thing I don't want to see, I don't want to start.
Be a different challenge.
Of course,
yeah, they will be.
Melbourne's
but we know we can. We know we can.
And Oliver just hit form last week too.
We've beaten them the last 2 times. The last home game when
by under a goal
when Australia beat France.
Soccer
in the Women's World Cup.
Yep.
On that Saturday night,
and then the final.
The night that, let's be honest, I don't think any. I think every Carlton supporter that I know is going to take that to the grave with them. I don't think any. I remember that night.
Until you win a flag.
Yeah, we went out.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking if you remember it.
That's right.
Until you win a flag.
Yeah,
you hold it.
But we can't, as Paul said, we can't rest on our laurels.
My problem is,
let's not remember that in September. Like, let's be real.
It's there, it's real.
It's there, but I don't want them to use it as the focus for this week, right?
That isn't the focus.
100%. My concern is I don't want to start hearing rhetoric about, this season we need to go back to what we did and blah, blah. No. Accept your faults of last week.
They have to.
Accept your, like George Hewitt said, we need to bring the physicality and the pressure and all that.
And that was one of the big issues. To start off with, our tackling and pressure was way down. That's where it all starts.
That's where our game stems from.
You know how you get accepted.
We can't get that right.
How you get response. I'd like to, and they will do it internally. You'd hope, right? There's going to be a sense of accountability, and we got this wrong and got that wrong. But I'd love to see them come out publicly, or someone come out publicly tomorrow. I hope it's Vossi, and just I'll ask him, say, what went wrong on Friday? If he says this, and this, and we need to be better at it, that's when I'll be like, okay, you've accepted it in public. You fronted up a camera. Very hard to lie in front of a camera.
Yeah.
When someone asks you that question,
depends how you
know when they start looking to the right and looking to the left.
And, any fucking Hollywood actor.
Yeah, but you can tell. But you know when they are. You know when they are. You know when they are.
Rocco Moro, is there food still on the table? Yeah, there's plenty.
So,
come down.
Do you know how good this is?
Yeah, that's a bit. Any questions that they've had?
Love this shit, man.
She's a star, man. I'm telling you.
Is this Manny's wife?
Yeah, Manny.
Any questions?
Batting
not really.
Questions for Vossi? Come on.
Yeah, all the Collingwood supporters, you come on here and bag us, like and subscribe.
Killer Carpenter need both ruckmans against Melbourne.
Yeah,
I think so.
I had a go at one of them at work today.
Who?
Collingwood supporter.
Oh yeah.
Just quickly, I don't want to blame umpires and it was nothing to do with it, but that Pendlebury, that was bloody deliberate.
Oh yeah,
That's
Not deliberate, insufficient intent.
Well, insufficient.
But-
Come on, man.
And yet again, I'm the same as you. I don't want to blame umpires.
No, but
Holding the ball.
No,
I
it's
don't
not,
think that-
it's not
You
dropping
ask
anymore.
12 umpires what holding the ball.
They don't know what it is.
12 different answers. It's out of control.
Oh, the umpiring
They're fucking
for
losing
both
so
sides on Friday night was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, Bugs Bell 2 rucks. Yeah, I think it definitely has to be 2 rucks.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. Piternay will just run him ragged and then TDK over the top.
What we'll do is, you want to do the votes and then we can go on to Melbourne.
Okay,
We
yeah.
can talk about Melbourne.
Yeah.
Did you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I struggled to.
It's tough.
I struggled to get to the 1s and 2s, but
Yeah.
5. I thought Harry
you
was our
dumb
most
head.
impactful player.
100%.
I'm going to give 5 to Harry. I'm going to give 4 to Nick Newman.
Yep.
I thought massive all night. Did his job as per usual.
100%.
I'm going to give 3 to Walsh.
Yeah.
Not impact. Impact. I thought he got sold into a lot of trouble a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But he just willed himself
All day.
As per
As he
usual.
does.
He does. You could see bouncing off the ground, shrugging off tackles, doing his best contested work. I gave 3 to him, and I gave 2 to Blake Acres.
Yep.
And the 1, just because the 1 is where I struggled. I gave it to Charlie for his 2 goals, but to be honest, sorry, not Charlie, Matt Owies.
Owies. Yeah,
Matt
actually, I
Owies,
forgot about
apologise. Matt
Owies.
Owies didn't do a lot. When he got his opportunity,
He took him.
kicked the goal. Unlike the Adelaide game where he kicked the ground. This
Yeah.
time when he got the ball, he actually kicked the goal and didn't kick the ground.
He kicked 3 goals.
Matt Owies was good, but yeah.
No, that's
I
good.
thought,
That goal to the punt road end in the first term.
Oh, no,
the right football.
Yeah,
We knew he was going to kick that. He's a gun. You know.
What do you say, Rocker? It may not be a day.
But
Make it your moment.
Make it your moment.
Has to be a moment.
Fonzie spins around you.
Every day, mate. Nearly every day.
Fuck him, man.
We do it to
Fuck
each
him.
other.
Come on, man.
We do it to each other.
I'll go. I gave
Come on.
1 to Boyd. Thought he was alright. I thought, going forward when he
Boyd
needed to
was
take, he
good,
took his
yeah.
kicks. 2 to Walsh.
Yeah.
3 to Acres. 4 to Mackay, which I thought he was, he
Yeah.
kept us in the game. And he, and 5 to Newman.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I think his numbers were inflated.
A little bit.
Nick
Yeah,
Newman.
because the ball was always
because the
there.
ball was always down back. He's just bombing it long, but he was
We're a high
good.
possession
It was
based
kicking
team.
Newman
down
bomb
the
it
wing.
50 metres. So I thought
Newman
it.
down
When
the
you
wing.
see 740 metres gained,
Yeah.
I mean, fuck me, I could do that. If I got the
But he
ball
did the-
34
but he
times
did-
and just bomb it 50. But
he
yeah,
did
I
play,
thought he
he
was.
did play, yeah.
I thought he was probably our best, to be honest. Defensively,
Yep.
Paul's looking for him.
Hold on, wait, where am I?
He had it.
No.
Whenever you're ready,
I
mate.
just had my jumper punch. Yeah, I got him.
No, he's missing.
He had it.
Matt or something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got him on.
I got him. Yeah, it's alright. That's alright. No, relax.
But I got him there, and he won't take the
It's your
phone.
phone. You take your own phone. 1 to Acres, 2 to Walsh, 3 to
I'm
Chinkai,
helping you there.
4 to Mackay, 5 to Newman. I probably got the votes wrong, but who cares?
I reckon I got him wrong too, but anyway, I gave 1 to Wiedering. I thought,
Yeah.
even though,
I think I got the votes wrong.
I missed out on Owies.
Did you?
I actually thought Owies should go, but
I probably should.
I gave 2 to Walsh. Now, another thing, just quickly about Walsh, I saw a bit of comments before, later, and Manny was one of them, and this bloke has no
Busted
idea
his
about
ass
football.
the
He
whole
goes, daydreaming Walsh about the Dacos goal. Take it easy, because Walsh did nothing
idea.
wrong there. He followed him. Soon as he saw
Chera.
Chera go up, he did the right thing and went forward. What else would you do? If he chases Dacos, right, and
Chera
Chera gets the ball, there's no one to
no
give
option.
it to. So again, that's a simpleton view, right, as you are.
Anything that requires thinking Collingwood supporters.
Nah, they're a bunch of, we're Collingwood, we play good. That's what they know. They're dickheads, right? Anyway, so go back to Collingwood.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I swear, today we went to Smith Street. If I found 10 or 12 brain cells in that whole street, I'd be surprised. McKay got 3, Akers I think got 2, and Newman. And Akers got 4, and Newman got 5. Let's have a...
I'd like to redo my votes, but too late.
We're reneging. Come on, stick.
All right, let's have a look at it.
Patrick Kripenthakia, 59, Mackay, 50, Walsh in third with 36, Newman, 25, and Charlie Curnow, 22.
Yeah.
Where's you are?
On a serious note,
You are
with
17.
with the current BNF as it stands, I know it's a bit far-fetched, but I'd have Harry in our top 2.
Yeah,
Easy.
100%.
I think easily.
His coaches' votes are high.
It's Cripps, And
Cripps and Harry.
Cripps and Harry.
That's
And
my
Walsh,
opinion.
Walsh third.
Walsh without his first 4 games. His third. Yeah.
All right, so next week we got Melbourne.
How's his back?
There.
How's his back? Walsh.
All back.
Melbourne,
How back you
MCG, Saturday the 9th. Is it? No, Thursday. Thursday
Thursday,
the 9th of May, 7:30.
7:30 game this time. It'll be Thursday. It's actually unwrapped, man. It's like quick turnaround. Not really because it was Friday, but because it's Tuesday today, I feel like
break.
Make amends
No.
quicker. Feels like it's sooner.
they got the 5 day.
They do.
No, they do, yeah.
We got
six.
extra day. But anyway, we got Carlton.
Maybe they'll be flat.
No.
Right?
Maybe there'll be a flat
After a
performance.
slogfest,
And
they ran
just-
through the
They
wet.
just come off the bye 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Well, they won last week. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah,
Rocco,
they're
you look
defensively,
like-
you know how strong they'll be.
Rocco, you look like you lost a few brain cells after the trip to Smith. I'm telling you, man, you go there and you become dumber
Feel
when you
retarded
leave.
when
It's
you go.
bad.
Maybe it's not the right word. You feel like you're intellectual.
You know, like there's a
He
lot of
packed
people-
it.
You know how what we say about rocking, like we don't want to get those, you know, like those real derelicts. You know, like there's a lot.
No,
of,
but if
If they want to come on,
We'll
let
have
them
a
I don't
come.
want to get the
I
sound.
don't want to. I don't
no, I
want to
didn't
talk.
want to do that.
Our thing, I don't want to ever talk down on.
No, you don't talk down to
But
them.
can I say something, Paul?
Yeah.
Fuck, it was hard avoiding.
Nah. Let me tell you something.
But if they want to come up and they want to have
Let
a
me
chat,
tell you something
not
about
just
people
fuck,
on
man.
Smith
You just
Street.
go, I
They're
don't
not-
want to.
It's people. You talk. I know what you said, and that's you've got a good point. But sometimes people bring it upon themselves. It's
Yeah,
not
correct.
always
No,
the
exactly.
way
That's
that they're
true.
born.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
Okay, so we're going forward to the Melbourne
Let's
Thursday
go to
night.
Melbourne. All
I
right.
can't wait for our favourite, Alex Neil-Bullen. I can't wait for him.
Fucking
Yeah.
freak.
3 goals and
3
20.
goals, 2 and 20, and there's one that I have penciled in, or 2 I do.
You always pick like someone that's going to kick like 3 goals.
I love this one. This.
You know what? 'Cause Carlton habitual offenders. They don't
Yeah.
learn.
Yes.
It's every
So you got
year
number
the same
1.
people.
You got one offender. That'll be Kyle Chandler. Kay Chandler.
Ben Keys.
Is he playing here, Ben Keys?
Chandler will put us in a split. But there's one that played, and he played like a busted, A-ringer.
For Melbourne.
Daniel Turner. We'll put him on the map. Don't know who this
He's a
bloke
forward.
is.
He's
He's a young Disco Turner is what they call him.
Yeah, he'll be playing on the dance floor at the MCG, so hopefully not. But I'll watch him. He kicked 2 goals, and he'll have like 10 touches.
To see where they use Harrison Petty.
Up,
Petty
down,
finally
yeah,
found his forward craft.
How good is this?
Yeah, fantastic those, man.
I reckon Petty will get used up forward, which means who are they going to have? They're going to have who's their forward? Jacob Van Rooyen.
Rooyen, yeah, and Fritsch.
Bailey Fritsch.
Yeah, can't forget about him. Who
Bailey
plays on Fritsch?
We've got a few here. French
Dangerous player. Chincotta will stay in and play on
Honestly,
Pickett.
I reckon
100%.
Kemp would be perfect for Bailey Fritsch.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
He's Caleb Windsor.
You're going to laugh.
30.
Do you know who I think would be perfect for Bailey Fritsch?
Not Boyd.
You're going to laugh.
No, we're not.
Zach Williams. You're going to laugh. I
But
think
why?
he'd be a perfect matchup. Just because he can get off
Gets
him the other
off
way.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
'cause
Fritsch won't. He's not really that.
He's not. He doesn't go like
He's not
that. He
that
doesn't body
player.
up.
Fritsch is a finisher. A finisher.
Okay,
But when I say finisher, not just in front of goal.
But
You know.
would you be saying that when it's when Melbourne have got us in transition in his one-on-one?
Well, that's you don't want that
That's
to
what I'm
happen, do you?
asking,
Yeah.
like, is he then
But
front
Fritsch
of
is
that?
never.
No, I think Williams can outdo him for speed that way.
you know,
But
I'm
my,
not-
my concern is that if he's allowed space out in front of him, Fritsch.
I love Zach, but in all seriousness, man, I reckon
He's got to pull his finger out.
I reckon
But tell me something. Does Melbourne now look at the Collingwood game and
Blueprint? Nah, they won't go away
not
from what they
blueprint,
do.
but I'm just saying with the Williams, like smart move, man. We can move him out. What we've got to do
Isolate
is
him.
Smart.
Yeah.
we've got to be smart.
The
about it. If
handover.
that hand,
The
we've got to hand it over.
Chincotta, this,
But
that.
I'm sure they're going to try to do that.
Yeah, they will. But protect your teammates.
And all right, then who comes in too then?
I think they will go. So provided they're all fit, and just from what Michael Voss said, I think
tomorrow there.
Oh yeah, we will.
Tell me, mate. Just tell me who's in, bro.
Marchbank, McGovern, and Martin.
Yeah,
Like
so
that.
yeah,
If a coach is
Tell me who's fucking in
Come
there.
on, mate. Like, haven't got time.
Marchbank,
Tell me who's in.
McGovern,
Let's
Martin,
get
Ortiz.
this thing
If a
done,
coach-
mate.
Fucking theatrics, mate. Tell me who's
If a
fucking coming
coach,
in, mate.
if a coach after the game on a Friday night is mentioning 3 players, they're
Yeah.
almost certain to play.
he was already looking forward to the
Martin,
next
yeah, he
game.
was.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
Giving
that.
you,
I don't like
they're giving you the vision.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
telling you already.
Yeah. So Martin, McGovern,
Take the
Marchbank.
money now, there. Take
Surprised
the
about
$2
Martin,
there.
because I thought he was a few more weeks away,
It
but
was a 4 to 5.
yeah,
So whatever. Martin, Marchbank, McGovern, all in.
Yep.
Kemp in.
Yeah, he has to come in.
That's
Martin-
four.
He'll make 4 or
Martin,
5
Marchbank.
changes. He'll make 5.
Martin, Marchbank, McGovern.
He could make
Kemp.
5.
Do you think those
What
three
about
changes?
Holland? What about
Do you
Holland?
think those 3 players
Hollands
you
could come back.
mentioned
Could be
are
5 changes.
Bro, maybe
all
6.
massive, ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all
McGovern's
tests.
was a 2-weeker, 3-weeker.
They're all
McGovern's
tests.
still
McGovern's got the residual
he's
fitness.
got residual fitness.
Yeah.
Marchbank, Jack Martin, really? You
I don't
reckon?
think Marchbank and McGovern.
They'd play him. They're
They said
desperate
it.
for him.
They
They're
said
desperate.
it. All right, so this is what I'll say,
I
right?
reckon a week in the
This is what I'll say. Cowan will come out.
Yeah.
$1,000,000%.
Cowan will come out.
Even though he,
$1,000,000%.
mate,
Cowan
good
out.
job by
He
Cowan.
wasn't
Cowan-
our worst, but
Nah.
unfortunately,
He's a second-year player.
Unfortunately, he's
He's
getting
victim of
he's-
circumstance.
Something I like.
Victim of
He does something I
Easy
like.
to
I like
drop
him.
him. Easy
I
to
like
drop him.
Cowan. I like Cowan a lot.
He's come on a little bit
no,
from
no, I
last
like
year. He
Cowan.
has.
I like Cowan.
He's come on a little bit. He has come on.
Cowan out.
Yeah.
Young out.
Kemp in.
Kemp in.
McGovern
in.
Yeah.
Kemp in, McGovern in, Young out, Cowan.
All right, so
Kemp
far.
for Cowan,
Yep.
McGovern for
Young.
Young. Marchbank for who?
No, Marchbank will come in for.
I don't reckon they'll bring in Kemp, Marchbank, and McGovern.
No, that's I agree.
I don't think they will either.
You know-
Chinkota then.
No, no,
You don't-
why?
but you wouldn't
Chinkota
do it.
won't
You won't
get
do it.
Okay, well, Kemp will stay out for Marchbank will come in. Kemp won't stay.
Melbourne's
Kemp will stay
forward
out.
Line, not,
It's dynamic.
Not getting too ahead of ourselves, but Melbourne's forward line does not possess that as much attacking prowess that would require all 3 of those key
Big man,
guys.
yeah.
So-
They're more dynamic.
More dynamic.
Yeah.
So Kemp will
And
stay
because
out.
Neil Bullock can go through as well.
Sorry, go on.
You reckon
Oh,
Kemp
this is
instead
what
of
I
Marchbank?
reckon Kim comes in.
Residual
Oh, I
fitness.
know.
So it's either one.
Residual
Marchbank
fitness
was the
again.
bloke ahead of Kemp at the start of the season, and that's their
I don't
opinion.
think Marchbank's ready.
Uh,
Fit.
From what he said last week, it looks like I
He'll
reckon
play.
they're going to play.
He'll play.
He's not mentioning names in that press
I know.
conference if they're not playing.
If,
right?
if he was ready if he was ready for the Collingwood game, he would have came
Mitch
in.
Cleary also told us Doherty had surgery before the club did too.
A lot of love for
So
a lot of love here for Cowan, and we do
Yeah,
understand
no, it's big.
like
So-
92%.
I don't reckon
of
he
his
come. You reckon Cowan
Maybe
come
Cowan
out?
will stay
I
in.
reckon he'd stay in Cowan.
If push comes to shove, I think he might.
Yeah, that's
so
just-
all right. So let's go again.
Like that.
Pause.
and it's
Stop.
just a tactical thing.
Yeah,
it's
tactics.
Just a tactics.
So
Fam.
pause. Stop.
Tactics,
Rewind.
fam.
Let's go again.
Statistics, fam.
Young out for McGovern.
Young 100% out.
For McGovern.
Yep.
Right. Cowan for Marchbank.
Yep.
Cowan from Marchbank.
Yep. Right. Cowan for Marchbank. That's 2.
Young from
Martin for Orazio.
Yep.
No doubt about it. I would go.
No doubt about it.
Right.
Fucking no doubt.
I would go Hollands for Durden.
No.
Play Cottrell
Forward.
half forward. Play Hollands on the wing.
And let them rotate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I want Hollands back in.
Yeah, I want
I'll tell you
Holland
what
back in
I
there.
want. Sorry to cut in the queue jump in front of the line. I don't want Matt Kennedy as the
Fucking sub.
Nah, he won't be sub.
Hollands as the sub. Maybe
Yeah.
Kennedy into the team.
100%.
Right.
They've done that before, haven't
Then
they? Yeah.
what I would there also is an option, and we'll get into it a bit soon, to potentially play a debutant.
Ashton Moyer.
They might go with someone in the midfield. They might. I know Billy
Wilson.
Wilson's been playing off half back, but he could potentially add some. Anyway, there's options there. It'll be
Bit of
minimum
spice.
3 changes.
Has
So
to
if
be.
that happens,
minimum
who
3
you talking
changes.
comes out?
I don't know.
Cunningham.
Don't know. Williams.
Nah, they won't drop him.
They won't.
No,
They
they
won't
will not drop him.
They will. I guarantee. I can almost
They
guarantee
won't
you they
drop
will
him.
not drop
They
Zach
will,
Williams.
they will not drop him. They'll back him. Unless he's
And
injured.
I don't, people think I probably hate that. I love him, mate. I believe me.
Unless he's injured, they won't drop him,
Tactics.
I just think at the moment he's getting away with a lot of things that any other club would not tolerate. And I don't know. Also, maybe we got it wrong. Maybe I'm confused. As
Yeah.
Pep said. Maybe I'm confused.
You know what? Unless he's really badly out of form, they won't drop Zach Williams.
I don't think he's been well set up by our
yeah.
coaches. I don't think he was well set up by our coaches on.
Yeah, I also don't think it excuses what.
No, it doesn't.
What
It
you do when you've got the ball.
It doesn't. So
No.
minimum 3 changes. I don't know what they're gonna.
Three.
It'll be,
I reckon it'll be
McGovern's
4.
definitely in for Young.
He has to
no
come
doubt
in.
about that.
Razio
Straight in,
100% has to
out.
come in.
And Martin will play in that
100%.
forward role.
Forget about it.
There's no
100%.
doubt about it.
Razio's got to come.
Well, they'll have a nice
to,
look to
man.
it with him and
He's gotta
Elijah in
come
there.
out.
You know what's funny? You know
yeah.
how we'll mention
They can interchange. You could even throw Martin through the middle
Potentially.
if you had to do that.
Potentially.
As much as we say Durden, like out of those 2 small forwards,
But-
who's the first to make way?
The fantasy.
Okay.
fantasy.
So we're all mutual on that.
The fantasy.
We're all in
Yeah,
agreement.
the fantasy's first.
I actually think
Back to
AFL
making
has gone
wine
past
and
him.
salami
Yeah,
and
I
that.
reckon-
As
I
much as
reckon
it's
it has to.
he's
done.
AFL's gone past
He's done. He's had 7 chances.
I don't think he was
8
signed up
nearly.
this year to. That I don't look.
Feel like
you don't
that.
wanna-
He doesn't look
to come
the
in
player
maybe
that he
1 or
used
2
to be.
games,
He doesn't even look
bar
it,
injuries.
let alone try
Injuries.
I don't think they looked at him and said, "Look, we
He's
don't expect
only
you to play 24 games this year." You know?
He was probably like there
That's
for
the
10
reality
or
of
whatever. 10, 15 games, you might get
That's the
lucky, and
reality
he's
of
there
it.
because of injuries.
You know.
If Motlop's
So
fit,
sorry, I know we've probably said it 3 times. Can we just recap who we think
In and out.
he's coming in? So you're saying that
McGovern.
McGovern for
McGovern's
Young.
a definite. McGovern
Yeah.
for me is the only one that's a certainty to play.
Martin for Fantasia.
So McGovern,
Yeah, 100%.
Martin in.
Yes.
Who else in?
I think Marchbank will play.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marchbank, the 3 M's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Triple
And
M.
who's March back for? Cowan.
Young.
Cowan.
Young, Cowan,
Cowan.
yeah.
No, McGovern for Young. Cowan
McGovern
for
Young.
Marchbank.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think will
And
happen.
Holland?
Hollands for
Sub.
Yeah, it could be a sub. They bring in
Kennedy into the-
maybe they take
Kennedy
Durden
can't
out
be.
of the team and they put Cottrell
No
there.
way.
I don't know. There's options there,
Nah.
but
I think they're going to actually stick with Durden for now. I think they got.
Yeah, I reckon they will too.
probably will.
I reckon they will too.
That's not the worst shout. It's just
It's just
Well, it's just another opportunity to prove.
as we said,
The
opportunity.
You know.
opportunities, man.
I don't know.
How many do they need?
No,
Chat saying.
they're like a dial-up internet
What are
small
they telling
forwards.
you, Rob?
Thomas Williams won't play and they will say he's injured.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they protect him.
They said his glute. He's got a
I'm
test.
telling you, they fucking protect him, and it's no knock on the bloke. We love him. He's one of ours. We love him. We don't
Tom
hate anyone who fucking wears a Carlton jumper. but the reality
Hansley,
is-
not so chirpy this week. No.
What do you mean not
Shut
so
your fucking
chirpy?
mouth, you idiot.
Who's not
What's
so
funny about
chirpy?
these Collingwood pricks?
Mate, we've been chirpier than ever.
You know
They
something?
were nowhere for 7
I'm
rounds.
telling you about the guys at work. None of them said
Talk.
nada.
They don't spoke.
Right?
They don't
And
speak.
come
Sorry,
up to me
spoke.
today,
Yeah,
said, "You're a bunch
sound like
of
Collingwood
They'll
score.
come afterwards.
gutless fucking wonder." I said, "You coward! You don't run your mouth before the event. We hope you stick our neck on." I said, "If you're
100%.
that confident, why didn't you place a bet with me?
Yeah,
We're in the betting industry. Why don't you fucking place a bet with me?
place a bet.
You're
Handshake
gonna fucking
agreement.
Run your mouth like a pussy after the event. Like, fuck off." Anyway, they're all like that. I've noticed that they're all like that.
Yeah, they
I'll
all come
sit
out
my neck
after
on
the
line.
event. They're all fucking heroes
Yeah,
after the
yeah.
event.
All gutless.
After the event, bookie.
Excuse my all bitches.
Yeah, they are.
excuse my language.
Yeah, they are.
Like bad.
Yeah, they're.
Pussy.
Nah, that's you know what? That's
son,
that's
run
an
your mouth,
injustice to a female dog.
Put your
Female
fucking-
dogs are nice.
Put your money where your mouth is before the event.
They're
you
gutless,
know.
as you said.
And
They're
they-
gutless.
No,
But you know what?
No confidence
If you-
in their team that they were going to win on
If you had gone up to them and said 10,000 with your hand out,
Watch them run to their mum. I know how it works, Paul. You know how.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
most
it is
it's not just
whatever.
Collingwood, but they are brainless. But it's
Yeah,
not just Collingwood people. No, they are. They're really
Living
just
them.
a dirty, brainless bunch of people. But it's not just them.
Dirty
It's a lot of supporters won't put
Come
their
out after the event.
Won't put their face or
After the
name
event,
to
punters.
it, will not do it. One
Weak.
thing, mate, you can call us whatever you want, man. We come here every week for the last 4 years.
We show face cuz.
Mate, and I'll tell you what I think, and if I'm wrong, I'll move on, mate. Like, at the end of the day, you know, another thing, man, we're supporters. We can't do nothing.
No.
What
Their
can we do?
success is not our success.
Maybe we
Their
can...
That's right.
failures are not our
Our
failures. We
failures.
can only try and support them.
That's right.
It. You know what I mean?
Remember Jerry Seinfeld when he goes, we won, and he goes, you didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Your team won. All you're doing is you're just watching them. You know? So,
true.
So that's at the end of the day, but
it is. But I still think we have some sort of influence and effect on it. Otherwise, why would you go?
because you enjoy
The
the win.
AFL's
Yeah,
got
I
us wrapped around.
The only influence you could have if it's quiet enough
100%,
and you
mate.
happen to
We're just part of the
scream
movie.
some slur
Or
that
TV
gets to their
show.
head.
No, it's not a slur. Just, you know.
What?
I'm
Mate,
not
some of the
slurs.
things
No,
I've
I'm
heard
not talking
cover-
about slurs. I'm talking about...
That's the only
Getting behind
influence you
them,
can have. Oh, you're talking about maybe the cheering? Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
of course.
I think it
As a
has
collective,
I think it has an influence.
as a collective, yeah. Well, it didn't have an influence on bloody...
on Friday.
Friday.
Maybe
who's
it
that?
did because we were actually in the game without performing.
Maybe. DB Spunk, is that DB? I can't read shit.
Yeah, DB Spunk.
Rocco, this is therapy. It is therapy. I'm telling you, this is how we get through it. You know, before I met you guys and I started doing this, I'd sit in the corner like a fucking... and
Like,
just
yeah, like
rock
this,
myself
like
to
this.
sleep, yeah. I had no one to talk to. No.
How good was... I don't know if
What
you've
do you
seen...
mean?
When you have no one to talk to, like at least now we've got these sort of
Yeah,
I'll be seeing-
forums
yeah.
to talk about
I'll
it.
be seeing the great man next
You
week.
actually want to
But
laugh. I used to read a lot of books, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
a
ya?
nerd, man. Yeah, still am.
You are a bit.
I am.
You
I'm
look-
weird. I'm a nerd. I love reading books. Man.
that 8-minute video of Lee Judges,
Oh, yeah.
I'll be seeing him next week, the great man.
Yeah.
Of him just like... just
Rocking
losing
it.
his mind with the phone.
Like,
Like,
how many times did I smash the thing, the railing?
Did
Bro.
you used to sit there and just...
I rock.
Is that what you
Just rock.
Yeah, I used to just rock.
Like
And
fucking
the other thing I used to
insomniac.
do, I used to take it out on the
used to think
family.
about anything?
No, I used to take
Just
it out
death.
on the family. And then, like, I used to see that, and then we used to lose, and then, like, Taylor or someone would say, Dad, it's okay, shut the fuck up. What do you know? Don't talk to me for the rest of the night, mate. And I used to go to bed, you know. So, but, man, it affects you, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I smashed that railing any. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
I know. He was punching the
I was-
railing. Bang, bang, bang,
The
bang, bang.
metal railing, I was belting it with my hand like that. Like I was going to smash someone in the face.
Hey,
But
I've seen these things, man, between a Lebanese card game and a fucking
yeah.
Carlton Collingwood game. I've never seen anything divide anything. Like
Goo guy,
families
what's this?
divided.
Who's this Goo Geo?
go Geo.
Go Gio, go and get stuffed. What I say about Manny, mate. You know, I'll tell you something about Manny, right? I was at his house today eating.
Laurie
Don't tell me what I
McDonald.
can and can't say to him. Shut the fuck up. Get off.
Laurie McDonald's comment.
Don't
Can't
read it.
Look at Laurie
Don't read
McDonald's
it.
comment.
Well, everyone can
We
read
need
it.
to be segregated in this game against those.
Where is it?
How far
Should be
down
there.
is
It's right. It should be right there.
It's at
Laurie
the bottom.
McDonald.
No, we're
It's
blind.
like
We
fifth.
got the wrong
It's like
feed.
fifth or sixth from the bottom.
You know
No,
why?
no. Scroll back the
You know
other way.
why? I
There
know
you
why.
go.
Because you're not on the all thing. You're not on the thing. You're on the
Here
top.
we go. There we go.
Yeah, cuz.
There
Let
you
it go, cuz.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Laurie McDonald.
There's it there. You can't read it, but I just read it with a beep.
It's true. We do.
What's so wrong with that?
No, last word,
Oh, you
maybe.
can't say that.
No, even us.
When Carlton lose is by
yeah.
Billy Aspros. When Carlton lose, I walk around like I've just escaped the Northern Hospital, walking around Epping Plaza. Can you imagine that? You want to stab someone?
Hey, you got yourself in
got the
bullet
George
man.
Best on
Northern Hospital, man.
Oh God!
Hey, imagine working at the HR or the ER, sorry, the ER department.
Mate,
and the
they'd see a lot of
medical
stuff
department
going
What?
on in there, mate.
So, we didn't give. I know
Everyone's getting off the topic.
Everyone's
We're
just losing it.
Everyone's just losing it into each other here. Brainless dickheads.
So, they're all digital dodgers.
Yeah.
LR has a question for all of us.
Yeah.
Would you guys be interested in doing a segment where each of you pick one leg to form a sports bet multi of the week? You can do it as a same game multi or not.
Whatever, bruv.
That's a 3-legger.
Mate, whatever's easy for the show.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I'm kidding. I know nothing
Makes no
about bowling,
difference
but
to me,
I'll
just
probably do better than you guys.
Carlton head to head.
What else this week, boys?
Well,
Predictions?
did we give our predictions?
No, we didn't
Did we
give
give
our
our
The
predictions?
predictions go. But then
The
we'll
guest
move on.
goes first.
For Melbourne?
Melbourne, the
Nah,
Melbourne
nah,
game.
for the grand final.
Carlton.
We
When we
think
play
Carlton.
Collingwood in the
I
grand
thought
final.
you were going to ask me where are you partying on the 28th of September?
Ah, yeah.
That's what I thought you were going to ask. No, I'm joking.
Live on straight.
Look, in all honesty, Melbourne's going to pose different headaches. It's going to.
Yep.
I believe we're going to have to attack the game differently. Clearly, I think we can win, and if we do, it'll be 3 or 4 points close. But their attitude. First and foremost, man, their attitude has to be
On.
their attitude.
Application.
How they applied themselves in the Collingwood game. If they rock up to that game against Melbourne
Belted.
this Thursday,
Belted.
it's going to be a procession.
Yeah, belted.
So I think we'll win,
I don't think they will.
and I think it's going to be a 5-point game. That's it.
Here you go.
Win by 5.
Look, I can't go against Carlton. I still believe that against Collingwood, we could have won that last minute. I think we'll come up against Melbourne. We'll do well. How many points? Who the fuck knows?
No.
But let's say, I'll tell you what I would be happy with.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with a 14, 15 point win.
Yep.
Because coming into the last 2 minutes, 14, you kind of know, I don't want any more heartache. You know, but yeah, I'd say 15 points to the Blues.
Fuck.
Do we say what we need to focus on? Like for this week?
Well, as a supporter,
No.
focus on the
Who we need to lock down?
Physicality and pressure.
Like ball movement.
Physicality and pressure is the
I
first
reckon
thing.
the pressure's the first thing. That's where we start.
Don't
They're
bring
very
that,
well
mate.
set
Forget
up
about
behind
ball
the
movement.
They are.
And
Lever
also
or May,
the
mate.
The entries into the 50. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like this.
If they do this bombing,
Yeah.
they're going to get picked apart. So
But
gotta
that's
be smart
25
moving ball.
intercepting
That's been a
possessions.
problem.
Yeah. Hopefully we're smart moving ball.
Carlton by, I'll say 20.
Yeah, I'll say Blues by 17.
Heavy hitters.
I'll be happy with any of those.
So I'm,
You know,
I'm the pussy here.
No, you know what?
I'm the conservative old
Nah.
Make your win.
Yeah, you know in these games sometimes, you know when they're close to the coin flip,
Yeah.
it can give you a result where it's like 30, 40 points, man.
Yeah. Especially when
I see it always. It always
do you know where I
happens.
saw it?
Bulldogs, St Kilda,
That-
Melbourne,
and I also
Bulldogs,
saw-
Essendon.
Yeah.
The flip out when Brisbane was heavily backed
Yeah.
against GWS.
Yeah. GWS spent by 40 or 40.
They smashed them.
Smashed them.
Smashed
Now,
them.
remember that day I said to you, how the fucking GWS
Anzac Day.
$2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
Remember I
weekend?
told you how the GWS $2?
Brisbane started favourites that
I
game.
can't believe that.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe
But
it.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't
know.
know.
The tips this week, I got smashed, mate. Not as much as Quinn. I'm going to tell you right now before tomorrow night, you got one. right?
Shit.
But
Who was he? The kiss of death?
Oh, he just
I
went
think
terrible.
I got 6 out of 9.
You did all right.
Yeah,
I got
with the
smashed.
50-50s
I think I got
I got
4.
right.
Yeah.
I think I got 4. I got smashed.
No, it's an interesting game. See, again, I
How
guess.
do you respond? We've got put under after a poor performance against Adelaide. We responded with a great performance against GWS. After a poor performance against Collingwood, do we respond with a great performance against Melbourne?
Different proposition.
It is a different proposition.
Listen, it's a new week. We'll come out. It's
We'll
gonna
see.
be completely different.
We'll see. It's our home game, mate. You know what? Actually, just to
Back-to-back home games.
to go back over
Another
that again.
80,000.
Yeah, you know what? Just to,
Thursday night, a bit hard.
Yeah, I think so.
Melbourne supporters,
They don't turn up. They don't. Only their
75.
fucking charcuterie boards turn up in the MCC,
I'll
members.
say 75.
Yeah, I'm going to say 75.
That's another thing I wanted
70.
to say.
I'm going to say
You know when you see a good
65.
team,
Thursday night.
I'm going 70, 75. Sorry.
a good team in soccer, when they have the home ground advantage, they dominate possession and they look to impose themselves on the opposition. That was a home game for us, and we never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
home
there's
ground-
psychological
But is
edge
that
when you
home
have.
ground advantage really?
Yeah, it is, mate.
big enough
Yes, it is.
advantage?
It's
Not at
huge,
the
mate.
G.
Well, if you got fucking. If we are
outnumbered them on the
When you play
weekend.
Collingwood, then what? You outnumber them by 10,000. Like,
It's more than that.
Do you think
You
it
reckon
was?
you're outnumbered?
Yeah, absolutely.
More
Bro,
than
that boo was that loud over the.
We
It
actually
drowned
did
out the
well.
Collingwood
No,
chant.
we did well.
It was
Yeah.
probably 1-4, I'd say.
Except for
No
the
doubt about it.
last Collingwood.
Well,
then.
obviously, yeah.
Everyone's good.
No, but there were
yeah.
a lot. There were fucking a lot of consequences.
That home ground fan base and noise should give you the psychological edge.
Look, give it 70,000 there. We've got minimum 50,000 there on Thursday night.
When it's your home
Right,
ground.
charcuterie boards at MCC, they don't care.
When
They
it-
don't
when
come
it's-
out.
when it's your-
They're in fucking Toorak, in Hawthorn, and they're on their fucking fireplaces.
When it's your home
Malvern,
ground,
this and that.
when it's your home ground, you should always be on the front foot. You know, and that's what frustrated me about Friday as well.
Yeah, the support's got to turn up again anyway.
Here's what it
Oh,
is.
but we turned up.
Yeah, no,
this
but
week we
don't
turned
jump
up.
off.
No.
If you can get
Well-
down, get there.
Well, Shabibi.
Dossa Bibi, that's Joe.
Joey.
Joseph, that's
Iranian bet.
George's brother.
Oh, is
Joey
it?
Aramian.
Mate, you got
What's
to,
he
he
saying?
reckons our bandwagon fans won't turn up. They'll be cold and tired.
No, I'm
from
going to back him
working
in.
out.
I'm going to back him. I'm going to say we're going to get 75
Joey,
minimum.
I agree with you, Joey, a bit.
No, I'm going to back him in. I'm gonna.
I don't reckon we'll get more than 65. But
That'll be
hopefully-
disappointing.
Hopefully everyone turns up.
That's disappointing if they get below 70, 75. That's disappointing, to be honest. Because if you've got 100,000 members, and I know they're all not home and away game members, but mate, come to the ground, support them. You fucking.
So Dosh Habibi says, still requesting a mustache stroke from Daha.
Daha.
Mustache stroke.
Did you do that sometimes? I just sit there like that
all the time.
No, well, I think we'll get a good crowd. I
There
think
you
we
go,
will.
Joey.
Yeah, he says,
I'm
No
backing
love and
us in.
respect to you, Joey.
I'm
No
backing
love.
us in. That was a good chat, but I'm still fucking seething.
Billy Asros, there's more people at the High Street kebab shop than Melbourne fans attending the game.
Jimmy R.
That's a good call.
Jimmy R. Got to factor in the kids and school the next day. No excuse.
Nah, what's his kid?
No excuse.
I never get that.
No excuse. No excuse. No excuse. There's no excuses. You turn up.
Mars, you don't have kids, man. And I don't either.
And even if I did have kids, I'd still bring them.
I know.
I used to bring them to
Yeah,
the
but
footy.
you're not well.
Yeah, but our dads used to bring us when we were like 4 years
They're
old and
also not
shit.
well.
Yeah, well,
My
our
dad
supporters
did too.
aren't
He's
well.
fucking there too.
Oh, well, there it is. Well, if you love your club and you're passionate enough, come down.
Point.
Fucking hell, mate. Don't just turn up when you want to win.
No, you got to support. You got to support.
Every
hard.
game, mate. Every game. I don't give a shit what anyone says. But yeah, all right. Factor in the kids in school next day. Well, fucking bring them. Who cares?
It's a 7:30 start, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It used to be 7:20
20.
Thursdays.
20
They
went to
extended it
7:30.
10 minutes because of obviously traffic and people at work.
Yeah. I don't care. 7:30, 7:40, 7:30, 7:20. I don't care. It's all good. All right.
Well, people wanted Thursday night games, and now people complain
I
they
don't
haven't got
mind
Thursday
it.
night
When's
games.
your rant coming up?
Huh?
When you lose your shit? When's your rant?
It's coming.
Oh, good.
All right, but what we're going to do first, Manny has a... I reckon we'll ask Manny
Okay.
who's going to win.
All right.
Well, let's see.
What's Manny got?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team from Carlton knows. We the champions. They like to end up.
How Uncle Watermaid was that?
End up. No, against the famous
Fucking embarrassing,
dark
man.
blues. Sing it again.
Well done.
How did you clap?
Fucking encore.
How did you clap?
Full marks for effort.
Clap?
Full marks for effort.
Oh my
that.
god.
Like you.
Like a seal clapper.
I'm not a participation guy, man. That's fucking awful, man.
Nah, it's good that he did it. Well done. At least he did it.
Well, he had to because of the draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, at least he did it. All right. Do you want to go into
This one?
the reserves?
Yep.
Come on. Guys, 66 likes.
Yeah, we need
Shit
to
effort.
Give it a thumbs up, man.
That's a shitter
How
effort
hard
than
is it? Just
then
push
cardio
the like,
burden.
mate, and donate the 15 to 15 for our Reese Jones, mate. Make sure you donate.
that's like Carlton's effort.
What?
That was pathetic.
It's pathetic. Like
There's nearly 200
there's still
people.
200 people live in here, and you're telling me
So
you only
for
got how
those
many likes?
wondering-
That's only a 30% effort.
The rare of the reserves.
Doesn't take much to like. Just press the like button, man.
man,
Help
I gotta
the fucking
keep
fellas
going,
out. Keep
mate.
the fellas up. Come on.
Go, Bob.
For those wondering, Ollie Hollands didn't play reserves on the weekend.
an emergency.
Yeah, I heard that.
No,
yeah.
he just wasn't in emergency at all. He just he was managed. So this was a much better performance against a pretty good Werribee team. And we did have some players back. We lost 14-10-94 to 9-8-62, but Werribee will more than likely play finals this year. They did make the grand final in the reserves last year against Gold Coast, so they're a very good standalone team. Billy Wilson was arguably our best player. He's developing at a nice rate. Benzie was good.
Yep.
Probably one of his better performances. A lot of tackles, which was
That's something we need.
yeah, eight tackles, 2 goals, and 26 tackles.
Where was the brother on Friday night?
Just away from
It was
his
brethren.
ball in hand. 2 goals, 26 disposals,
Take a week off.
and 8 tackles, which was interesting. Kemp was strong. Carroll was good.
All the plays we dropped.
No, none of them would. The only one dropped was Hollands. wasn't he? And
Camp.
Camp, Camp,
Beans.
sorry.
And Beans.
Beans got dropped.
Moya's numbers don't always look great, but I do like what he offers.
Is he low disposal, high impact type of player?
Feels like he's going to be that.
That way.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of Jack Martin.
I was about to say
Jack
that.
Martin.
Yeah, 11 touches.
Yeah.
5
I feel like he's going to be...
2-3 goals.
2 goals.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to be that type of player.
I reckon he could be anything, that guy.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Mate. Don't know.
And outside of that, I mean, Lemmy and Monaghan are a long way away. Murkov's a long way away. But yeah, I would say just from a reserves perspective, the 3 up the top. Well, the 4 up the top are the blokes who are going to be there or abouts for selection. Wilson, Binns, Kemp, Carroll, and Durden's back in the team as well. Sam Durden, but we know he's not.
Nah.
He won't be considered unless the wheels fall off from an injury point of view. But Wilson, Binns, Kemp, and Carroll will all be considered. I don't think any of them will play. I think the blokes who are coming back from injury are the players that are going to be playing. But this was a much better performance on the weekend against a Werribee team who's pretty tough to play against at Churnside Oval.
Who's windy or anything at the moment? Do you know?
I think it's Barlow.
Michael Barlow?
I think it's Michael Barlow.
Michael Barlow.
I think he's still coaching them off the top of my head.
Michael Barlow, ex-Fremantle.
Gold Coast Saints.
Player.
Yeah.
Okay.
The break the leg fan.
They set the bar low.
Well played.
I'm
just trying to think. Outside of that, there's not really much more to add. I mean, what do you do? Everybody looks at individuals at VFL level.
Of course, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you think that like in the VFL, these players that are on the, as you say, the precipice
or the cusp,
the cusp of being elevated? Do you think they're more likely to be individual-based players as opposed to team-based players because they know that they're fringe?
Yeah, maybe. But if you don't adhere to the team, you're not going to be considered.
Obviously.
I do. Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Be that as it may.
I reckon that happens in the senior team.
Do you know what I've noticed?
But they know they got their spot. Like VFL when they know they're on the like the under-18s. Like they're gonna.
Yeah, I know. But don't you think that happens in a team? Let's say. Fair enough if you're in that top 4, top 6, and like you're.
You don't know why I don't think that happens in
why?
the top tier because they know there's more eyes on them.
Yeah.
They know that they stand out more if they're selfish.
Of course.
Whereas they know realistically.
Give me the ball.
In the VFL, there might be 1/20th of the people watching them compared to the AFL and in under 18.
Yeah.
But don't you think in the AFL there are certain players who are just worried about, and that's why.
Without a doubt, but I reckon it's more prevalent in the VFL.
Yeah, it would be.
There's
of course, yeah.
We only had 35 inside 50s as well, so it was sort of
similar to the AFL.
Yeah, which was.
But we've been doing that. We've been trending that way the whole year, haven't we? With our VFL team.
Yeah,
I think positive sign, trending like the AFL team, 35.
You know what? The one thing
they have.
Yeah,
they have been.
The one thing about the VFL team, though, and that I do give them credit for, is that they're always looking to advance
the ball,
most of that, and there's no real fear to turn the ball. Not fear to turn the ball over, but I like watching the VFL. I like watching the reserve. It's always been a fun thing for me.
Did he play?
It was okay.
Especially like for me, like I'll watch it, but even after that Collingwood loss, like everything revolts me.
So we play Casey.
I can't even watch it. I can't even watch the other game. The other games start to annoy me.
Yeah.
Like I watch bits and pieces of it, but they start to annoy me too. You know what I mean? Like it affects. Like this Thursday game will affect my whole weekend now.
Oh yeah.
If we lose, I'm telling you, I'm not watching any other game. They can all
We play Casey on Friday night this week. So after
which is the Melbourne Reserves, is it?
Yeah.
At Icon.
At Icon, yeah.
We go.
Friday night, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, but that cancels that next question.
Are you going?
I was going to ask.
Fucking dumb question. 36,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That's like when my mate.
Oh, fuck it, I'll speak to you when you're in Dubai. Just call me when you're at Dubai Airport.
More than likely be 36,000 feet in the air.
Alright, we've got some...
You want to go?
I'm not doing fuck all Saturday.
We go.
I'm not working Saturday, can't be fucked.
No, you're done. We go.
We'll go Friday night. Yeah.
We'll go.
Spend time with the family, mate. They're going to kill me, mate.
What happens if Carlton lose?
I'll bring Taylor. We're going to the VFL. She'll go probably not because but we go.
On Saturday? No, she works, bro.
Is it Saturday? It's a Friday night.
Friday night.
No.
Do you know why I like those games?
Chicken
There's a good sausage sizzle.
Yeah, dirt.
That's why you go to Bunnings.
Yeah, Bunnings, bro.
I'll give you some Billy Asprost.
Yep.
He said, F me, when Manny sings, I get cold shivers, as if I've seen a junkie at the Flinders Street. Jimmy R.
Oh, that's bad.
You'll get Jimmy R, because
funny,
Jimmy
but
R
it's
is great,
harsh,
isn't he?
Yeah. Jimmy Rapita.
Jimmy
Zimmy. Zimmy.
You get a like when the show is over. I don't pay full price up front.
Slide him. Slide him.
I like that.
You get a like when the show is over. I don't pay full price up front.
Hit the like button, boys. Hit the like button, boys and girls. Come on. Be kind and love your jumper punch, boys. Your crew members.
Dynamic hypnotic.
What did Dynamic say?
My back hurts, of course.
What did Dynamic say? God, I forgot you guys were on. Terry and Swift.
Oh, Seba. He just said Seba.
Wait, what?
His brother.
What did Dynamic is said?
It.
Oh, what?
Don't read it. I was just showing you.
Sorry. Oh, really? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, that's one.
Oh, no. Dynamic's gone off. Not happy.
Oh.
Oh, Michael, you want to come to the VFL too? Fucking hell, I have to come and drive you as well.
Gathering at the
You're
VFL.
fucking hell.
Oh, that's the other thing.
Nah,
Just
they
quickly,
come
I don't know
there.
how many of you people out there actually notice this, but when you go to a Carlton Collingwood game, I'm telling you,
Ethnicity.
it's literally a northern suburbs gathering.
It's a meet-up.
It's Middle Eastern, European,
Of course.
and just everyone from the northern suburbs on the Mernda line, the Hurstbridge line,
Upfield.
upfield line.
Yeah,
And it's just,
Broadmeadows line.
How you been? You been good? How's mum and dad? You good?
Yeah, good, cuz. Yeah,
What are you
good.
doing for good? Where are you sitting? Yeah, you sitting M21?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in M18. I'll see you soon. How's mum and dad? Yeah,
Yeah, good, bro. Yeah,
What's
good.
your brother doing? Fuck me, mate. You got their
can't
number.
call
Call them, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I don't know how they are.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's definitely.
Any of the reserves is
No AFL talk.
if you want to get down on Friday.
I'll get down there because I won't be there.
Did you say get down there?
You know what? I'll get
won't
down
be
there. I'll because you're not going to be here. I'll recap the
You can do the
reserves.
reserves for me.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you.
step in. There you go.
Nah, seriously, man. I've got to do something with them. Man, they're going to kill me, man.
Oh.
Ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1. Rocco's Reds! He's fucking pumped today.
This goes out
To
to all
who?
your moron Collingwood supporters. I'm serious about this. What a bunch of rejects. The ones who come on, right, and start trolling, sending messages. Seriously, guys, is that what you're about? Because none of you said, like you were saying, none of you said anything before the game. Zero. And to that bloke who went over to Carlton and put that bloody cup onto the window and laughed at us, and I know you sent it to me and you laughed, I think that's a disgrace. That's like vandalising the bloody Catholic Church. You don't come to our ground and do that. That is a disgrace. And did you show your face? No. Did you put up your name? No. And in actual fact, your name was, I won't say it, but your name was put out there because you are a weak prick, mate, for doing that. Because if you're going to do it, why did you do it so early in the morning that no one was around?
What time is it at 6 a.m.?
Well, there's no one there.
Weak prick.
Why did you do it in front of everyone?
Yeah, weak
because
prick.
you're a weak mate. And the other person, I'm going to name you, right, for stuff you. I used to go to school with you.
You can tell me after, yeah.
What?
I want their name.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in one of the chats.
Naming names now.
Nah, stuff him. I went to school with you and we were mates, but Johnny Alabarkas, you are a dog, mate. I didn't even know you followed Collingwood. I didn't even know you.
Did you know he was living?
I didn't even know he followed Collingwood, and all of a sudden he starts trolling all our posts and that about, oh, you'll never be Carlton and that. You'll never be a man, because I didn't hear anything from you. I didn't even know you followed footy. You are a bandwagon supporter coming out after the event. Anyone could be a general after the battle, mate, but it takes a man to stand up at the front, to put yourself on camera and say what you think. But you Collingwood supporters, and even the ones that come on now and trolling,
It's
and
fucking shameless.
oh, you bald prick and all that, jam it up your ass, mate. I don't see photos of you, mate. I bet you's not even members, mate. So to all you supporters, Collingwood people, go and get stuffed, mate. After all the chat we had, after your great performance and that, man, we still almost won with a minute to go, and we played disgusting. Like I said today, mate, in 20, you keep talking about in 22, in 2022, we kicked that goal, Jamie Allen, and what did it achieve? 0. You got bananas out of that, right? You didn't do nothing. That year there, you got the same amount of trophies as we did, right? This year, you won your round 7. Bravo, bravo, but it's going to amount to nothing again. Thanks for coming.
What was his name? Is he Greek too?
Who's that?
Is he Greek?
The
guy they called a dog. But you can't call him a dog. It's an insult to Cleo and all, like, and Kenji and all
Johnny
that.
Alabakis, mate.
Kadrick said he's more like a rat.
He's a rat. He's a rat. Yeah. Man, anyone that does that after the event says stuff, mate. What is wrong with you, mate?
Shameless.
If you wanna debate me before the game, go for it. But to come out afterwards, like I didn't hear from these people in round 1, 2, and 3.
Nah, why would you?
0.
That was 0 and 3.
During the week, I heard nothing.
They were all happy to lose.
They had no confidence.
They were all happy to lose because they won their flag last year. All right, we give you credit because you won your flag last year, but this year, I don't care if we don't win.
No confidence.
Fucking
no
weak.
confidence in their selection on Friday. They didn't know that.
They're all generals.
None of them rocked up to that game.
Generals after the battle hit the road, and you know what? Come on tomorrow, mate. Come on tomorrow night, and come on to the chat tomorrow night.
Scream
and I'll
all
see what
night.
I'm going to do, man. Use a dumb.
So a lot of them go have aliases and no faces.
Of course,
Always.
and that's what most of them do, and that's fine.
What they say,
people.
Deha, you know what they say? No face, no case.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, also, bro, don't open your mouth if you're going to be a pussy, though.
Yeah, pussy all.
What's this Manny, our kicking let us
down. A
down.
lot like that. A lot of people
Yeah.
like that. Every club's got them.
And you know what? It is with social media now. Anyone can write anything.
See, you're all heroes, whatever.
But if you're going to write it, put your face to it, mate.
Before the fact.
Before the fact, put your face to
Before
it.
the fact. But as you said, Carlton's got them. Collingwood's got them.
Everyone's got them. The world's got them. World's full of
And
them.
we got them too.
The world's full of them.
We got them too. Don't worry about that.
I know.
We got them
Digital
too.
dickheads.
But you know what? Piano, man. It's a long year, man. It's a long year.
Sure.
And let's just
Let them have their time in the sun.
That's
They've
it.
had their
And
time.
another thing, I'd say one more thing. Fab, you wore your jumper again. How old are you? But the worst thing
Over the shirt too.
he wore a shirt with the jumper on top. The other thing was you got it signed. You're wearing a signed jumper like a little kid, and I think it was signed by.
19 years old.
I think it was signed by that swoosh. What's his name? That fucking.
Swoop Luke.
No, but who's that forward they picked up?
Who, McStay?
No, the one from.
Lockie Schultz.
Yeah,
Lockie
I think
Schultz.
that's his signature.
Who
That's
the
who you're
fuck
walking
wants
around
his
with.
signature?
He's. Can I just say something on that?
Fuck wants
He's a
his-
fucking. He's a fucking weak dog, Lockie Schultz.
Oh yeah, you got a
Fucking
week.
hit a man from the front, you weak little
Yeah.
fucking weasel.
Yeah.
What a fucking weak prick.
Nah,
How did he only get a week for that?
Yeah, he only got a
And then you got people going, oh, fucking, he did a man. Bull fucking shit. He went to fucking hit him from behind the weak dog.
Wasn't much.
It wasn't, was it?
No, it wasn't, but it's intent.
It's encouraging. That's not, in my opinion, not sending the right message.
Yeah.
They should have got 3 weeks for that. The intent was to fucking the kid him from behind, and you want to sacrosanct the head. That's
Peter
fucking
Wright,
bullshit.
That Peter Wright hip and shoulder on Harry Cunningham
Yeah.
from Sydney. That's going to rub. I'm telling you, to the end of the year, people are going to use that and go. The AFL
measuring stick.
The AFL gave him 3 weeks for that, but for this, they only gave him 1 week.
Yeah.
And it's true, man. That incident
Yeah.
is going to look so poor on the AFL that people are now going to cross-reference.
Yeah, of
that.
course. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we got like
true.
a question out of the blue here.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win the Euro 2024?
England.
England.
No,
Spain.
Germany. It's in Germany.
And that was by Roman.
It's half and half, isn't it? No, it's full Germany.
It's full Germany.
No, it's full Germany. Yeah.
Roman Grizzly.
Well, I think Austria. No.
I think England, but
Yugoslavian, I think.
Fuck England. Low key, on paper, and it's always on paper, but if the system's right, England should win with a fucking leg in the air, to be honest.
but
We're not one on paper.
No.
So, yeah.
Who's going to win the Euros? Off topic. I want England to win it, obviously, because you blokes want.
Nah, if we don't win, I want England to win it.
Nah, Italy.
No,
can't-
you don't. You want
Italy can't win it.
Italy can't win it. They're cast.
Italy can't win. I don't want England to get nothing.
Why
Zero.
not, man?
I hate
Are you
it.
still upset at Winston Churchill?
He's a great man.
If it wasn't for him, we'd probably be speaking German and
I
Japanese,
think
mate.
it's a cricket rivalry.
Fucking cocky idiot.
No, it's a cricket rivalry.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I love English soccer team, but I prefer I love the German soccer team more.
They're like
The
robots.
national system.
They're like robots.
Thomas
robotic. With the passport as a phone.
Kaiser Schlauten.
That's
Bayer Leverkusen.
Starting the stadium. Leverkusen are going to go
Undefeated and win a fucking treble.
It's crazy.
Nice. But yeah.
Florian Wirtz.
Trick because Australia will win the Euro Cup.
Florian.
What did he say?
Wirtz.
What did he say?
Australia will win the
Euro? Yeah,
No worries,
How much can we
cuz.
back that for?
5 billion.
Bet.
They might be able to win the African Nations Cup soon.
Solomon Islands.
Solomon Islands.
That's who Archie Thompson
Archie's
scored
14.
goals
14.
That was
14.
against America Samoa.
Samoa, yeah.
same shit.
14.
Christmas Islands. There you go.
Gold
France.
Jack, Green
Jack.
Jack.
Who gives a shit?
All right, let's move on.
All right. Next.
Avete visto? Un poco di sorgente di olivia, un poco di straccetti di carne. Però guarda che bellezza e che profumo. Lo andiamo a mettere nel nostro panino.
Oh my God.
Fucking beautiful. With oil on it? Yeah, you gotta
Di
do
olio
that.
e farina
You got
d'oliva,
it.
un
The
pochino
juices.
bianco. E un spicchietto d'aglio di casa, la mamma di casa. Una verzia 123. 123, com'è?
He moved that fucking plate forward.
Internazionale, buona cena!
Buonasera. Yeah.
Buonasera. That's how we're going to finish
beautiful.
the show from now on. Buonasera. That's so good, man.
Fucking hell, that's fantastic. What else
All
we
right,
got?
we
Oh,
got the
yes.
next one. Listen.
Yep.
Rocking all over the burbs. We went down to Smith Street, Collingwood. We might
Shithole.
go look at it. But it's probably brought to you by who?
Blues.
Blues crypto.
Bravo.
I need to get this right now.
Blues crypto. Fan token.
So there was a name change there
Yes.
for many reasons.
Are we
but it
talking
wasn't-
about that later too, or?
what, the name change?
Yeah.
Nah, I reckon we leave it.
Are you not going to slate anyone?
Nah.
Okay.
We'll leave it.
I wanted to, but okay.
Nah, I think we leave it. It's not really up to us.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even
yeah.
though you
On respect
you
of
already
Ur.
said too much there.
On respect of Uru, because I like the Turkish Mikado.
But we back this 100%.
What?
Turkish Migado.
He is, guys. The Silver
is.
Fox.
He
He's a
is,
smooth operator.
Smooth up.
Yeah. Carlos Sainz there. Sorry.
Nah, listen. Make sure if you become a member, you get your free tokens.
On your order.
We've got all the links there, so just make sure. So this is proudly bought, and they also now Blues Crypto also sponsor the Monday Blues.
They do.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern vibes there. I like that.
The whole wog. I'm
I like
telling
that.
you, mate. If there's a war, man, I'm getting together with the Monday Blues, man. And I'm like, if we're going to get together like with Soup Luke, we'll get killed.
With Swoop Luke, he'd run back to his, you know what?
Into his cage, into his little bin.
A step ladder.
Fucking Lockie Sullivan
Imagine
there.
that little prick. Imagine that little prick fucking someone coming up to him and wanting to square up and he'd be like, oh no, sorry bro.
I didn't mean to cuss.
He'll be like Dickie Me.
Somebody said woggy. Anyway, rocking all over the
Rocking
burbs.
all over the burbs. Let's have a look. Someone did come and give me a hand today because I thought it was fitting.
Ooh,
that he's gonna come
hello.
down.
And all right, hello.
How are we?
All right, guys. After that disgraceful loss over the weekend, I thought I'd come down to Smith Street, Collingwood. As you can see, the streets are a bit empty, just like their brains. But let's go and have a look what the folk have got to say.
Oh, g'day, Rocco. Welcome to Collingwood, mate. Since you're in the suburb of Collingwood, I might take a little bit of time just to take you through the paths of Collingwood, mate, introduce you to some of the locals, and maybe get to meet the real personalities of Collingwood.
Far out. This is going to be fun.
I have, you're right, because I've been supporting them since they were called plain Footscray.
Show. I love it. I love it. Nah, they won't run over me. They know me. All right, here we go. There's going to be a new footy team called the Devils, I think they're called, are they? Are they called the Devils? The Devils, and they're going to build this... In Tasmania.
Dusty, 100% Dusty's. Still, like there hasn't been a player like him.
Well, I reckon I've been getting hairy around the chest area. I might have to go and get myself a bit of a clean-up. Sharp little bit of waxing, I think.
What year was it?
My cousin, he begs for Carlton. He's there crying every day now. He makes up his name, but he's crying. Bloody no good, this and that. Hey.
Who's your favourite player of all time from North?
All time? Has to be the king, Carey.
Actually, Joe, what can you tell me, my friend? I'm here with my mate Rocco's Carlton. What can you say?
About Rocco?
Well, you can say anything about Rocco.
He's just changed his team, mate.
There you go. There's another Bombers victim, a young bloke who hasn't had a chance to watch his team play finals football.
I'm over the grand final still. I don't want to talk about it.
Family St Kilda.
Sorry.
A shout out to, well, don't apologise to me.
Mate, look, if we go back to back, I've already got a back piece on. 23-24, Pendles right in the middle, tattooed straight on my back.
Just found another Carlton player. Our bunnies. 2 metre Peter.
He's got the X factor, but...
What about St Kilda? This coach of yours, mate. They reckon he plays boring football.
Does he play football at all?
You know.
40 years a member, that's commitment. That is nothing but commitment. Fantastic club to support. Yeah.
That's 41 more years than you, Manny.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we'll get in. Yeah, we'll be in the top 8 definitely, but it'll be a hard battle. No, it'll be a hard battle between Melbourne, Geelong, Carlton. It'll be. But
let's go. What was your name?
Marty.
Marty. And you?
Jason.
Jason. Oh, let's talk business now because we were talking. Manny was trying to do the interview there. He's got about 3 brain cells between you, right? Let's tell me
We're
something.
fighting for the
no,
three.
I want to know. It's a bit out of place. Smile Dental in Collingwood.
Doesn't even speak English.
You know why soccer's got chance? Because it's boring as.
Hey, everyone who's anybody, please watch The Jumper Punch.
You know, like like my first wife, I want to marry her again so I can get back half of my money.
And I hope it's another 365 days without a final. Thank you very much, Enzo.
Goodbye, Carlton.
Yeah,
And don't forget, Wah Records, Smith Street, Collingwood.
Thank you, mate.
I want to say
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan. Come on, man. Jordan.
Thank you.
Jordan.
These bloody young people with LeBron.
LeBron's not even a chance.
Not even a chance.
Come on, mate.
You wouldn't believe this. I've just seen the Essendon football team. Yep, they're all in Chemist Warehouse getting their supplements.
Either of them. I'm Iraqi.
Oh, yeah. Same. You got the cash underneath the bed, eh? Don't give it to the government. Don't give it to the bloody government, man. Don't give it to man. Here we go, peace. Look at this. Hey.
We started the job. We used to call her Drop Dacky Jackie. She used to just drop her dacks down there and do her thing.
If you think you're going bad, come to Smith Street Collingwood. You're doing really well.
Okay, Smith Street Collingwood. We've just found a couple of Buddhas who can't predict the future. The question is, will Carlton or can Carlton win the 2024 Premiership flag?
We are the Navy Blues. We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team.
I love it. Bravo. I like it.
You would have seen some good characters there.
There was a couple we just couldn't show, man.
Oh, you should have. Next time we'll do it.
I'm surprised I didn't try and stamp you for your camera.
Well, I'm telling you.
That's what I was fearful of when I went to South Melbourne by myself, mate.
There, so near close by as well for them.
Billy Aspros, the girl in the scarf, is deaf's on a keto diet and is vegan that protests
100%.
outside Parliament.
She ain't get no.
Look, she was a nice lady, but I just asked, because she's come from Tasmania, I just asked for her, and between me and you, I had to fasten that up. It went for 15 minutes about how the stadium should not be built where
stuff
it is.
ya.
Oh, really?
Stuff ya. Manny is like an overgrown Danny DeVito. He's got no neck. Leave it, Manny.
Manny's the best.
No, we love Manny.
Manny did a good job, mate.
What gives you permission to be in the suburb of Northcote?
He's like a politician. You know,
I love him, mate. He's the best.
The Gringlish.
Yeah, the Gringlish. He's the best.
No, he did well. He come out and he did well. We had a bit of a laugh and
the suburb of Northcote.
he's got a bit of balls. Just anyone that was coming near him. You follow footy. You follow footy. You follow footy. You follow footy. Come here.
Yeah, no shame. He doesn't care. That's why you love him. That's grouse.
It was good, and that's what you need. So that's it. So everyone, tomorrow night, rocking all over the burbs at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. We catch it before we watch Forever Rivals. That's the way. All right. These two are having their own little...
Yeah, so we'll just have our own conversation.
Are you looking at...
Michael.
Are you looking at messages that I'm missing out?
Come on, Michael. You can't say it, but we'll go to the next segment.
Just read them.
I don't know what they're referring to.
Yeah, I know exactly what they're referring to.
This should be fun.
Banana of the week.
Oh, banana of the week!
I caught him out.
Yeah, because I was
Got it.
Proudly bought to you
by Tech Collectibles.
Yeah, apparently he's this fucking idiot. I think his name's Mars and he's
Marcelo.
The other dickhead's Michael.
Marcelo.
Yeah, they used to sleep in the same room till only a couple of weeks ago.
Not same bed though.
I don't know.
Hey,
we're not from Tasmania.
I'm not that way. Got $20 or $20.
That's it.
I know Jeremy Finlayson shit going on.
Oh god, jeez. Marcelo. Marcelo.
Oh, fucking hell.
What happened to him? Did he play on the weekend?
Nah.
Who, Finlayson?
He didn't even get named.
No, what up with the Draper?
He got banned from a podcast.
Why, there?
For speaking truth.
Fuck you.
It
Was he out of line or something?
brings negative reputation to Essendon and reflects.
Oh, okay, anyway. Yeah, that's already banana of the week and I haven't even got yet.
We're talking about Essendon straight.
You boys should do a live watch along. Oh, first of all, we'll be at the game, unlike some people, but we'll be at the game. Right, but maybe one day we can do
Live watch along. Oh my goodness!
Maybe one day we can do an interstate game.
Every night it'd be censored.
Made or the words said like the
Censored.
Well, can you imagine if we did a Collingwood? If we did that, not that it'll ever happen. But imagine doing the watch along with.
Forget it, fam. End the stream.
End the stream.
End the stream, Dave.
Meltdown. The amount of screen record. Like we'd go famous for that. No, not joking, because people love taking the piss out of misery.
No, fucking no. Who doesn't?
Oh, we do too.
Other people's demise.
Yeah. I know.
Other people's demise, other people's pleasure.
Someone else's success brings
pleasure. Yeah,
brings pain, vice versa. Someone else's pain brings success. It's fucking.
All right, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, banana of the week. Go grab the banana there.
Do you want us to go first so you think about it?
Yeah, you go first.
I'm going to go first, right? Now, I don't want people to get this wrong, right?
So there's a responsibility on you as the orator to get it right. So they don't.
I do have one.
So they don't interpret it.
You got to word it the right way.
Oh, this I'm going to.
I'll assist you if need be.
That Robbie Williams song that come on at the start of the thing was a disgrace, and I'll tell you why.
I liked it. I sang hardcore.
I didn't.
I'll tell you why.
Oh, why?
No one knew the lyrics.
No.
The lyrics on the
No. And you might say it had nothing to do, and it was to support cancer and that. And
I thought it would be a good thing before the game.
Yeah, it was good. But they played it while the players were ready.
Waiting
for like 2 minutes. Are you serious? You couldn't get that right. You could see the players jumping.
They were jumping to stay warm.
Like how awkward was it? We're all sitting there. Like don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it was just poorly done. It was.
Bro, that should have been done 5 minutes before the match.
It was done. You should see the players were ready. They were pushing each other, giving them fucking punch in the stomach, and then.
I'm loving Angel Sister. And
if
Hold on, thinking about the Ange Postecoglou's part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know the one.
I'm going to need a drink.
Can I just say for the record, I don't want anything Tottenham Hotspur related to Carlton. I don't want any Tottenham Hotspur chants. I don't want to see anything, none of this stuff from
fat Aussie
Holland.
bastard.
I don't want to see anything to do with Tottenham and Carlton.
Why?
And Ange
They're
Postecoglou
just a
and
nothing
Carlton.
club. They're a nothing club.
No, not because of it. I don't want, that.
They're irrelevant.
I don't want to see any, they're
Irrelevant.
I don't want to see any link between Carlton and Tottenham.
Irrelevant.
Any content whatsoever.
Irrelevant.
None.
Irrelevant.
None,
Do
mate.
you want to go first?
Spurs G. Well, I don't really have one.
All right, I got one.
I don't really have
I've got
one.
like 35 of them, but this week. But I'm
six.
probably going to go. The one I can't speak about, so they can both get fucked. No, I won't, because the Silver Fox, we love him. The first one can be for the AFL for blocking Wayne Carey's induction to the Hall of Fame in Sydney.
And Ben Cousins.
Ben Cousins as well. Why?
PR, public rule.
Why?
Yeah, it's PR.
Well, because this week's Harmonious Week.
No, it's PR.
Speak to Terry, you'll speak to his...
It's fucking bullshit, bro.
It's TR.
Speak to fucking... Laura
That's bullshit, man.
PR.
Hey, PR for what? Well, because this week we want to enlighten something where we go in a fucking circle for 1 week, just like we did for getting on one knee that achieved fucking nothing.
It's tokenism.
That's bullshit, mate. This is all bullshit. They are superstars of AFL, of the game.
Yeah. I agree.
They are superstars of the game. You cannot take that away from them. And if they are meant to be in the Hall of Fame, which they both are, you put them in the Hall of Fame, and you do not reject that.
Yeah,
It's they'll do it in 2 years, in a year's time. Just at the time, it's come to light that we want to put in the AFL, in the Hall of Fame. Oh no, we're not going to do it because we're going to go in a ring of fire.
Everything's about timing and image and PR.
Of course it is.
And
you kind
if you
of stole our thing because
if you think otherwise, you know.
we're going to actually, this is going to be one of our topics tomorrow night.
Okay.
Well,
that leads on to
that'll lead into it, but I agree.
Absolute
I don't
bullshit.
think
Okay, actually, no, I've got my banana, actually.
And I got another one too.
Yeah, go
on.
Right.
Go on.
This must be a long list.
No.
It was a long list, but I had to cut it
He's
down.
having to scroll, mate.
Carlton Legends Lounge.
Oh, here we go.
What a fucking disgrace. You let in opposition supporters.
Yeah, that's not right.
That is fucked.
No, that's
Why are you letting in opposition supporters, and especially Collingwood?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I saw at least 3 or 4. I don't give a shit if they got a Legends Lounge fucking ticket because one of their mates gave it to them.
That's right. And that's
You
what
do
they'll
not let them in to the Legends Lounge. Simple as that. Bro, if that is in England, they do not get within vicinity of the fucking room. Bro, you're getting a blade stuck in your neck. Simple as that.
No, in England.
No, seriously. No.
You would. You actually
Bro,
would.
do you want tribalism? We're Carlton in there. We're not fucking harmonious with Collingwood.
Peaky Blinders with
Bro,
Blades
I saw, when I saw red, as soon as I bro, what the?
Yeah, I know.
I said, what are you doing in here?
Did you ask the people? Did you
yeah.
say, what are you doing here?
I said, what are you doing? And then one walked past me. I'm like, you're in the wrong room, dickhead. I said, you're in the wrong room, dickhead. And he looked at me. I said, what are you going to do?
Well, the question is, what are you going to do?
Like, fucking seriously.
Spot on Mars by
Mate,
Lana.
you cannot. I don't want that. If I see that again, I'm gonna go to the front of the Carlton Legends Lounge and I'm gonna tell them, don't let them fucking in.
Can you make sure I'm there?
Yeah. We are Carlton and Carlton strictly in
This
there.
is what we pay for, mate.
100%. You don't pay $1,000 to see some fucking scumbag from fucking Collingwood in there with us,
100%.
Drinking our piss too. Fuck him. And fuck them. Let him. I hate that. I fucking hate that. No, it's bullshit.
That's not good. I wasn't aware of that.
That'd be like letting somebody at Prince's Park, letting a fucking like an opposition support into the social club. Are you fucking
Make
serious?
sure you bring a body bag. That's it.
100%. You're not getting out of there
I agree,
alive.
man. I didn't like it
You're in
either.
body parts.
I didn't like
You're
it
in a
either.
44-gallon drum
they
chopped up.
When they got their home games,
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do. I'm not going in there.
No, I'm not going in, bro. And they show face in there too. Like, serious?
No.
I was deaf staring, bro. I wanted to kill
Is that
somebody
worse
before the
than-
game.
than say,
And they were wearing fucking jerseys too. 50-year-old men. Losers, bro. Losers, cuz.
Come on, man. What do you think this is?
Losers, bro. He had a fucking man bun too as well, and fuck off.
Mine,
that's disgraceful.
Mine goes to
them.
one particular journalist.
I'm still
who goes
seething.
by the
he's
name
going
of
straight.
Yeah.
Paul with the drive-by.
Yeah, no. This
Nah,
goes
fuck,
to
point blank, cuz, bang.
This goes to Marnie Vanel.
Who
is that?
Who is that, man?
Who is that?
I think she's an age journalist, and she's part of a podcast too. Anyway, she's a journalist.
Yeah. Good.
To the left side of politics, but it's not about the politics.
But it is.
No, it's not. It's not about. No, this is not about the
There you
politics.
go.
It's it's hypocrisy of the highest order.
I can't even say that. Go.
Hypocrisy of the highest order. So, obviously, the AFL came out this week with the whole circle thing, right, for domestic violence, and that's great. Okay, and she's a big proponent of the whole gender equality and yada yada yada, and this is such a great thing that they're doing, and this is fantastic, and this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Great, you can have your opinion on that, and many do. But for you to sit there months before and proclaim your virtue as a person and sit down and interview Mr. or Mrs. Laidley as some bastion for society who did what he or she did to a woman, stalked, abused.
That's right.
Right?
That's all right.
But that's okay.
Taron Thomas is in the wrong though.
But that's okay, right? So for a lot of these people, right, and you see it in the media everywhere, right? For a lot of these people, it's if the shoe fits.
Correct.
Right? And you can almost pluck out their ideology based on who they side with, when they side with them, why they side with them, and where they side with them, right? And what I do understand it, because all it is this is all they do. As much as there are people out there who want to create good change and create better societies, right?
And
Which
we
I'm
all
sure
do.
there are, and I'm certain that there's a certain aspect of these type of people that they really truly want to make some good change, right? But don't think for one moment that your good-willed ideas and your good-willed decisions and your good-willed intentions are going to create good outcomes. Don't think, because the world's a lot more complex than your simple mind. I'll tell you now.
Correct.
So all these people do, and it's just like a cycle. They get on the tweet, they get in front of a camera,
get their likes,
and they say what makes them look like a good person.
What's in fashion?
What's
the trend?
They orate
Panda dunks,
and they narrate, and they talk about and they write about what makes them look like a good person and what others have to do to be a good person.
Social ladder.
Make sure you share it, cuz.
Right. Okay. So all this is to me is, and and people roll their eyes at it is just virtue signalling. It's just easy to type out a few words, say a few words, and look good to your neighbours without actually truly doing anything. The hardest thing to do is to say something, live up to those convictions, and put it into action.
Of course.
That is the hardest. And then how dare you call people out for things that they've done wrong?
Of course.
When you say this,
of course,
and then you can't even live up to it. So she cops the banana, and all those who celebrate what happened on the weekend but are happy to accept
domestic violence women's celebration.
But are happy to accept, we need Laidley back in. But Wayne Carey, no. Taron Thomas, no.
Course, exactly.
Pete, let's not get this out of context. I'm not condoning what Taron Thomas or what Wayne Carey have or haven't done.
No.
Because people are going to take, no, it's not that.
Definitely not.
Listen to what I'm saying. Right?
This is
not me.
Move the goalposts when you want to move them.
This is not me saying that I'm better than you.
But no one says it.
No one says it.
I've got faults everywhere. Who am I to tell you this is the way to be and this is the way to... When I can't even get my own backyard right.
And that's the big thing too.
So the hypocrisy and in the media, the hypocrisy... Settle yourself, yeah? You write articles, man. And you're in front of a camera. Like, just take it easy, mate.
Yeah.
You're not a saint, yeah? So stop trying to act like a deity and stop trying to act like you're some... When you can't even get your own actions right.
Can we have some real talk? Given your position... One
Simple as
day you might be asked to do the same.
Yeah, but I'll tell you now.
Stick to your morals.
If they asked me to work with someone like that, I would refuse to work with her. I would refuse to work with her.
Well, people are agreeing with you, Paolo.
But this is not.
It's not about agreeing.
But see, people will take it out of context and say, but what about this? It's not about whataboutism. It's not about that. You can't say one thing.
It's a two-way street.
But it's a double standard. 100%. If you're going to do it for that, you've got to do it for that as well.
But again,
wasn't that like the flavour of the month?
Didn't Danny Laidley
without getting
run for like an AFLW job?
You and I both know there's ulterior agendas.
Motives,
And
yeah,
that's
definitely.
the thing, but they never make it known.
Danny Laidley had one of these.
Still does,
and now he's got
Isn't it how great of us, right?
You know what I'm talking about.
How to empower a woman by making a man a top 100 woman. That's how we empower women in this country now. That's how some people think we're going to empower women.
Disgusting.
I've always said it. That's like, geez, the
disgusting.
women should be upset about that.
It's a disgrace.
Ulterior motives, mate. We know what the ulterior motives are. When
When
there are funds, policies,
100%.
and money and power to be made, people will bend
over
and
backwards.
cave, right, to what the flavour of the month is, right?
It's more than just.
And let's be honest. People will say, you know,
bigger than just Taron Thomas hitting
100%,
someone.
yeah.
It's bigger than that.
And Danny Laidley doing it, but it being all right.
Yeah. On the front covers for all the right reasons now. So, what I will say too is,
Got a girlfriend now.
oh mate, like whatever, right? But there's anyway. I could go on and go on.
We'll
but
call Paul.
I can go on and go on. I can go on and go on.
It's wokeism at its
It's just
finest.
becoming. It's getting to a
Wokeism
point.
at its finest.
It's getting to a point where it's like our injuries.
Too far.
You get to a tipping point
too
where you
far.
just sorry, enough's enough. Enough is enough.
100%.
We're just getting to beyond the point that is ridiculous now. Beyond and what our role as men is to protect women and children.
Of course, mate.
That's our role. That's our.
Of course.
That's our canon. You know.
That's all we're here for.
That's our being, mate. That you're here. You
But they're
protect
taking
your
that away
family
from
and
us,
children,
though.
mate.
Fucking Danny's gonna protect me, mate.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Well, do you know? But you know, like the role of men is to
empowers me,
protect
or
the
she
women in
empowers
society
me.
and to empower
Fuck
the
off.
women in society and to help them. That should be our role. And to stop if they're getting hit and they get you say, hey, mate, you're
What the
fucking
fuck are you
right. You
doing?
fucking belt them back, mate.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
I think, let's be real, just quickly on that. I think 9 out of 10 of us can, unless there's a deficiency up here, we know what's right.
It's just an
and what's
agenda.
Of
wrong.
course, mate. Of course,
man.
When
Most
it
people
comes
know.
to violence in that department.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Everybody
it's not
knows
on,
what's
man.
right. We
It's not
know
on.
what's right.
Far out we
Of
do.
course, mate.
But
If you're
it
brought up
still,
by
it still happens, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah, of course.
It is.
Oh, look,
It's called for it.
personally,
it's unfortunate.
It happens either way.
players with
though.
a checkered past like that, I don't want at our football club.
I agree.
I don't want at our football club. I want people who are there.
Yeah, but do you
But-
give the second chance to rectify it? I don't know.
But there is a big difference that some people are allowed a second chance and some
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
That's the
and
unfortunate
it depends on who you are.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it depends on who you are and what you're going to provide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
that's how business works. That's how the AFL works. That's how it all works.
well, the
Yeah.
AFL's a business. Soon
Like
you
this.
Soon you realise.
Well, you had a lot of like
Green
support on
apples,
that,
brother.
so it's all
Runs
good.
a runs
And
a show.
like people will
We
say,
don't do tens.
"Oh,
we do
you know,
hundreds.
oh, your domestic violence.
Got nothing to do with
But
that.
see, this is what it like. You have to call shit like that out when you see it, right?
Yeah.
But ultimately, like, oh yeah, you're such a good person. You're against domestic. So, isn't that just obvious?
Yeah.
It's like saying I'm
It
against
is-
poverty.
I was having a discussion
It
with
is obvious, but
For some, it isn't. But it's the complete
And this is-
outlier of society.
I was having
in
a discussion
Australia,
with
you know?
his daughter Taylor, who we live together. She's like, I'm like, I'm not saying it's bullshit because it's not bullshit.
No.
Domestic violence is a thing, and I know that, right? And I've seen it firsthand, right, with my own fucking eyes, right? But what I'm saying is, like, why do you just have to do it for 1 week? Because I understand there's 1, 2, and 3, but it happens everywhere in the world, right?
of course.
It happens either way.
Yeah.
And I said to Taylor, don't get me wrong, if someone gets raped or, they get killed for the wrong reasons or, like, fuck, it's an atrocity, yeah? Like, it's not
It's
on.
the worst thing for a man to do that to a woman.
You're putrid. It's a putrid act.
If they in jail, if they know that
Putrid,
you've done
you're
that
dead.
to a yeah, like
You're
that's,
dead.
that's
It's a
like,
putrid act.
It's like
Putrid act.
Yeah,
but
it
I
is,
was saying
it
to her,
is.
I'm like, doing this in the middle of the MCG for 1 week, ooh, let's be, what's it really going to change?
I know, but it's not what it changes.
I know,
perception.
it's perception, it's optics.
No, what it is.
It's
as well
optics.
is the AFL know they have a platform.
Yeah, I know.
And their reach and their wings and their network
Correct.
is big.
Now,
naturally, what that means is when the message is displayed via the AFL,
the whole nation
it's
sees
a catalyst
it. Correct.
for everyone else
Yes.
to take notice.
Big
Correct.
corporation,
That's it.
of course.
Corporate ties.
Yeah,
You know
that's
how it
right.
works.
Money.
I'm happy the AFL did it. But I still think the AFL, agree with Paul, they do have
Actions.
double standards.
Of course. Danny
What they
Laidley,
did,
100%.
The round that they did, I'm all for it. However,
Of course.
it's Flinders Street, not Flinders Lane.
Yeah.
It's two ways.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, there was a
Domestic violence
father who
against
came out.
women,
Yeah.
There was a father who came
Why
out who had
can't
his
it be
daughter
domestic
killed.
violence?
Both ways.
Both ways.
But because it's what's happening.
No, it's
so
more prevalent with
women.
women. That's the whole thing.
There's not a short answer for that, right?
I don't know.
So this is social
But does
studies.
domestic violence, does that also mean, because
So this is what social studies proven.
I'm no expert on it. So
Women hit men. So women
they're not talking about hitting.
Women hit men more than women do.
Women
hit men more than women do, but men obviously do a lot more damage.
No,
clearly.
and
that's just
of course that's obvious. But don't you think that women is domestic violence just the hitting? I'm trying to understand.
No, it's financial abuse, it's emotional abuse,
Do you
it's
think that
verbal
there's
abuse.
a lot of men? Because I know a lot of men that you can say it's domestic violence because it's the way they get controlled by their wives.
Yeah.
So
No,
why
they're
wasn't
controlling
that-
and manipulative women.
and that's what women do. Like
No, but the focus was on women
usually
particularly.
are physical because they're stronger, but women are more mental. They can.
So if you notice bullying in schools,
Yes.
girls will not physically bully.
yeah, no,
they do.
mentally.
They'll mentally
They
bully.
will. It's reputation damage.
Yeah, that's right.
That's its reputation.
So why
damage.
isn't that talked about? Why can't it
It's
be a
not
whole
because
thing?
it's not at the forefront of it at the moment.
It might be next year now.
But it might be. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I don't know.
Whilst I agree with the majority of these movements, I just think they're used as a distraction.
Yeah. All right, can we
There's bigger things.
Anyway,
this has been a great.
Well, it is. It's AFL talk. This is it's part of the game.
It's a banana.
Oh, sorry, banana. But
it's
part and part of it. So if you this is what I'll say too. If you don't want to speak your mind, people say, I know. But people say, you can't.
care that we're here till 3?
No, but remember what Matula said. Oh, you only went till 10.
You guys got work.
You only went till 10.
No excuses tonight.
And this is an interesting thing too. So people will agree or disagree. Cancel him. Cancel what? What are you cancelling?
Nah, there we go.
You only get cancelled to the point up with which you allow yourself to get cancelled. Right?
Correct.
Cancelled for what? This is what I believe. Prove it to me otherwise, right? And it's a true saying that when you're speaking to someone else, go into it thinking that they might know something that you don't. So try and learn off them, right? And that's what I'm always trying to do with these type of things, right? So if someone has an opposing view to me with this type of scenario, even with football, all right,
discussion.
Enlighten me. Let's discuss it, right? Don't say, "Oh, you're a scumbag."
Don't
you're
dismiss them.
It's not about that, right?
Yeah.
It's not about that. So people may disagree, and people, you can't say that. You can't say. What are you going to do? Not speak what you think until your mortgage is paid off?
No, you got to speak. Yeah, of course.
By the time you do that, it's over, mate.
It's only freedom of speech when the agenda suits.
Did you have a banana of the week?
Wait, before you do that,
sorry.
Maz said, "Is Maz your son?"
Son.
No.
That's Maz. Who's
That's Mars Jr.
Oh, Mars
He's
Jr.
sleeping.
Maz. He says, "What's
He's in a
going
coma
on here,
there after
Rocco?
the
Are you
weekend."
suggesting that men are abused as much as women?" Did I say that?
Did anyone say that?
Did anyone?
See how he
did
said
I-
suggest? No one said that.
Did I say that? So why even put it in the chat? Did I say
No,
that?
so
I never said that. What I said is, don't men also get abused?
Yeah, they do.
Like even just say
Yeah,
it's
they do.
70% women, right?
They do.
And 30% men. So do we just forget it because
But
it's a low number?
we have got to be aware that we're far stronger,
So-
and when we go, it's going to cause a lot
So
more.
I didn't say that, Maz. So get it right, man.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second of all, Seba, $7.99. Man, you're not going to have any money this week to go and
My
buy your
bank
back
account.
pills.
What's he done now?
Nah, have my money, boys. Best show tonight.
So,
best
look,
show
it's-
ever, yes. And then he's also got. Oh, do you want to do his banana quick? No, we'll do your banana, and then he's got a banana too. That
You got one?
Seba.
Seba's got one.
Yeah.
My banana of the week quickly is the fucking MRO who decided to fine Adam Chera and Scott Pendlebury because the fucking umpire ran into them.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
$5.
How much?
He tells them that I'm coming back through here, boys, And these two are two fierce competitors trying to compete
the
for
ball.
a contest, and you want to fucking sling him $1,500.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Go get
Shouldn't
another
there be
honest-
some common sense in that?
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. Like,
common sense,
seriously.
though. They don't do anything that requires thinking. Fuck off.
Seba,
That's all.
again, it's always
It's
Seba.
yeah,
Member for
interesting.
13 months. He's a star. He's got a banana of the week.
What's his banana?
Charlie Curnow.
Ooh.
For smiling at the end of the game.
Oh, you were not happy with that.
I wasn't happy with that. I saw that at the
Who's
game.
he smiling with?
Darcy Moore.
Moore.
Ah, okay.
Now, I know they got lives and it's all good. I understand that. But it's not
Take
good.
one, take two.
But it's not good, man. I agree. I don't like that
They're
because
all
we're.
mates outside.
I understand, but you know what? And Ange, great footballer.
Yeah.
Right? He told the story. He was sitting right where Mars was, and he said when he started footy, he did exactly the same thing. And they got him in the room, and he showed him the footage. And I think it was David Parkins.
Yeah.
And he said, "I never want to see that again. I never want to see you laugh after a loss on the ground."
Not after a minute. Yeah, fuck.
You know what's fun?
Like,
I
it's just
believe
not.
that, but the times have changed, right?
I don't care. The times
I know.
have changed, but standards must stay the same.
Standards must remain.
Correct, but you're not the one fucking calling the shots.
I saw Sam Walsh punching the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, just don't do it. Like, don't do it. Like, it's just, don't get me wrong, but it's just that little thing that, I looked at it and
There
I'm
was a couple that were
I'm about
smiling.
to cry.
Yeah,
Right? And you're laughing, you know, and you go, man, I know it's no big deal. They're probably best mates, whatever. But don't do I'm telling you, I wouldn't be laughing. I used to lose the games of indoor cricket and almost punch on with my teammates. Right? Because they did
Somehow I don't doubt that.
No, so I actually agree with that. I don't like that look. 16 likes away from the ton. Come on, let's
get
raise
us
it
up.
We got it up to what, 84?
Must be.
Come on, fellas.
Come on. Come on.
Fucking-
Ladies and gentlemen, get us to
do us
100.
a solid,
All right, what are we
mate.
doing next?
Oh, Bachi of the week.
How many we got in the 172, eh? Any comments about the...
Yeah. You like Bachi?
I've had them like once. It's just chocolate, yeah?
Yeah.
You mean you ain't had
With the
it?
hazelnut.
I've had it once.
Bit of,
Come on, man.
What did Barton Dow say?
Italian.
the Jumper
yeah,
Punch
yeah.
Muppet Show brought to you by a club
Bachi,
that
mate.
still thinks it's 35 years ago.
No, Dolce's.
No.
Rocco.
Oh, yeah, Dolce sweet.
Barton Dow. Barton
Got
Dow.
something for you.
There you go.
The Jumper Punch Muppet Show. A club that thinks it's still 35 years old. I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Jumper
bro?
Punch Muppet Show brought to you by Carlton, the club that thinks it's still 35 years ago.
Doesn't make sense. But you know what? What I'll do is tomorrow I'll tune into the Barton Dow show. Oh, that's right. You haven't got one because you're a faceless prick. Take one
Thank you.
and get that.
Take this out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Bachi. Oh, yeah.
I'll go
You
Rocco's
got
one.
one? You got one for you.
No, I got one for Rocco,
Rocco,
for you,
yeah.
because he can get it.
Fuck.
You know what to do? First of all, you gotta.
Nah, don't open
Nah,
it.
you can't do
No,
that.
I didn't see what's in it. I went like this.
Gotta do this,
You gotta
man.
do this, man. Bachi of the week.
You cannot be serious.
Yeah,
I got
David Reece Jones
Fuck
did
me,
it.
no.
So you can do it.
Yeah.
If David
Bachi of the
You didn't have to do the bunch of the week, mate. No, you wanted to do that. He set you up, fam. Fucking set you up, but you got to do that,
And
yeah.
listen, from now on, if anyone goes they can't do it, we got the toughest man in football to do it.
Yeah.
So you got to do it.
That's fair enough. Bachi of
I
the
was open it up, and who does the Bachi of the week go to?
Chicha.
The Bachi of the week goes to the Jumper Punch. The Jumper Punch.
We deserve it after the shit that we copped after that pathetic performance, mate. And to come here and then cop all this shit by these people and all that, we deserve it on the Bella Bachi. Oh yeah, I was saying, you know what it means?
Yeah, what does it mean? Bachi.
First he said chocolate, then he said what else?
Right.
Sweet.
Dolce is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I'm not eye-tie.
Yeah, I know, but I like stirring you up. Yeah. You know, pick one more. I'll give you one more chance. Bachi.
Think of the lips.
Think of the lips. No, don't
Sweet.
think.
No.
Again.
Tasty.
No.
What do you do with lips?
A lot of things.
Come on, what's the one thing you do with lips? When you see Paul after you haven't seen him for a while, what do you do?
Not me. Fuck God, I hope it's not me.
Nothing to do with my lips. Talk to him.
My God, what
Come on,
Bachi.
bro, just tell me.
Kisses.
Kiss.
Oh,
Bacho is a kiss. Bachi is plural kisses.
I thought you use your lips when you wanted to.
Oh, he's wrecked it. He didn't get the paper.
No. Dude,
Alright, you want me to go first?
He's got a blood.
Yeah.
You go.
Look at him. Look at this.
Bro, you in fucking denial, cuz.
Oh my God. You don't have glasses.
Bro, just tell him. Make sure we're all...
Remember Zialdo with the magnifying glass?
I don't know the name. There's no chance I'm going to say that name. But it says, it's high time to rekindle the stars. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
It's high time.
So why'd you go, ooh, that's good.
Yeah, well, maybe...
It's high time to rekindle the stars.
Meaning all the Carlton players have to rekindle.
The big stars have got to
Keep your
rekindle.
eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt.
Ooh,
Roosevelt.
President of the
Again,
United
stars
States of
again.
America.
Roosevelt.
That's stars and that's Carlton. Keep your eyes on the stars and the feet because they got too ahead of themselves.
Good point.
Yep.
I'll go.
Got ahead of themselves.
Chicharone.
I got Chicharone too.
No way.
Surely we haven't got the same.
Nah, come on, cuz. Robbing life?
Nah.
Okay. Robbing life of friendship is like robbing the world of the sun.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Friendship is the energy which keeps
yeah.
the world ticking over.
Philosopher.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The philosopher. I got Chicharone as well.
Exact same one.
Not the exact same one, the exact same bloke, but or woman. Don't know these.
Can't
days.
assume genders.
What could be better than to have someone who you can talk with just as you would with yourself?
Okay.
I think that equates to all us four here in the room at the moment.
Well, yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's just, you know, you're walking around aimlessly at home. Gee, why did they put this plate on the ground?
And
Why
we
didn't they
actually do that even away from the show. We do that, don't we?
I guess.
That's what you want. At the end of the day, you need someone that you can talk to, and hopefully everyone finds one.
Calm
of those people.
therapy, calm sport.
This is, man.
We
I'm
use-
telling
we
you.
use each
Does
other.
everyone
We-
feel
we-
better?
We bounce,
Does every-
we bounce ideas off each other. You know,
Well,
it's
we
like-
got the favourite segment.
Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare? Ma di che cazzo stai a parlare a te?
Fruitcake set.
Che bello. Ma che cazzo stai a fare? Ma che cazzo sei? Ma che
What's that
cazzo?
say? What's that
Ma che
word
cazzo
there?
so?
Enema.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Market Cazzo!
Cats. I think that's the best one we've had from a guest so far.
Oh, my wife wants the Barchi tin. I'm telling you, how hard was it to find this Barchi tin?
Oh, you won't be able to find that.
When are they sponsoring you?
Well, we're...
Forget
Tell these
about
blokes
it.
to not be tight asses.
Forget
I'm telling
about
you,
it.
man. Like, you didn't even know what it was called, man. We're bringing
Forget
it out
about
there and
it.
they won't sponsor us.
I've heard of Bachi before.
No,
I
of
didn't
course
know what it meant.
Now you do.
I do. That's
You
right.
can use it as one of those. You
Oh.
can go.
So when I go to Logon,
You meet a girl,
and
you go, you go.
I might find my future ex-wife on Logon Street.
You know it's about you.
Yeah, Vita Bella. Vita Bella without you.
I fucking always knocked over about 16 premierships. I love it. Vita Bella without
you.
You go there, you go, hey.
Yeah, Buzz.
Hey, beautiful. How
Ella.
are you doing?
Ella, Lockie.
You gotta speak like that. You ever seen,
Sullivan there.
You ever seen
Waiting, I'm waiting for you to say something. Anyway, keep reading.
Come on here, mate.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen, it's brought to you by Snitz Northlands.
Right.
Have you been to Northlands?
You joking? I used to work there.
Which one?
Northland. I know Snitz Northland. It's a great place, mate.
No, I'm saying because I call it Northlands. There's
Northland.
Two, yeah, there's two. Northlands.
What's the other one?
It's
I
Northlands.
know.
It's Northlands.
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 Yeah.
Hey, listen, they do some great stuff there, mate.
I
So
know.
if you become a member,
Right.
first of all, you subscribe 17%, just bang!
For the 17th premiership.
For the 17 premiership.
See? Yep.
Correct.
Right? But if you become a member,
Yep.
either Paolo, Rocco or Mars member, not only you go into the draw for everything, sit on the couch, have a kick with Ange, you get your free tokens for Blues crypto, all of that, you get 25% off. That's a good deal.
At Snitz.
Yeah, Northland.
Northland.
You get 25% off. All
That's
you got to
pretty
do is
good.
show your membership, show it on their phone, 25%.
And you
Bang!
know what? They actually make
They
very,
do.
Pan
very
fried.
good
Well, what about this one? Have you seen this one here?
What's this?
Garden of Eden.
Eden.
It's got a bit of everything.
It's got a bit.
Now, we played the little game.
Yeah,
Who's
I
the guy?
remember it last year.
Yeah, and you got them wrong.
I was. Oh, well, hang on. Fucking.
No right or wrong answer.
Thrown in the deep end here, mate. Like,
No, who's the Garden
He's
of Eden?
prepared this
so
time.
who's got a bit of everything?
Who's Paradise?
Yeah,
That's
who
a
is
good way to put
Paradise?
it. Who's a bit of everything?
Who's a bit of everything? Tom DeConning.
Fuck
He's
it.
a
I
bit
like
of
that.
everything.
If you put it, who's got a bit of everything? That
Ruck, he can
That's
play
it.
forward, he goes down back
He goes
sometimes.
down back. He does a bit of everything.
I like that. That's a good
How
one.
far off the mark was I?
No,
that's
it's
good.
That's a good
It's
one.
a
I like
different
that.
one.
It's a different one. We like it.
I'm weird and different.
It's a good
You
one.
are.
Oh, we like that.
What's the next one?
Especially the weird part.
The basic instinct.
Who just basic?
Self-explanatory, that one.
Self-explanatory. Lewis Young.
Lewis Young. He's
Just
basic.
spoils.
He's basic, mate.
And kicks spoils and
He's
plays
taking it to a new
AFL
level.
pass the
Basic.
parcel.
He's the type. I'm going to a cafe. Can I just get a ham and cheese toasty?
That's it.
That's it.
The ham and cheese. I like ham and
Just
cheese.
ham and cheese. So
toasty.
do I. No, Lewis Young.
No, not even the ham. Just cheese, cuz.
What's
Cheese
the-
and tomato.
What do we got? Next one. I'm gonna
Hey, we're on 90 likes.
The status quo.
The business as usual.
Yeah.
Status quo. Business. Who can you rely
Status
on?
quo.
12.90.
Week eight.
A wrap or a
Week
burger.
out. Honestly,
Whatever you want.
Samuel Peter Walsh.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Well
You
played.
know what you're gonna get.
Now.
Yet to be proven wrong. He's how many? Just quickly.
He's at 100 and
How long has he? How many games played?
4.
Yeah.
About 130,
Averaging
40,
32,
32, yeah.
Nah, he's a star. He's a
He's
true
just out of control. He's an
Terminator
absolute
professional.
maniac, isn't he? Like,
Nah, he's a
Yeah,
star.
yeah.
He's
He
a
might be
star.
on the Pippas or something, man.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I've never heard of anyone who's had a back injury, missed the pre-season, and come back and play like that. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I might want to do some digging as to why you didn't.
I'm not
play.
going to talk about it because I won't believe
Mitch
it.
Cleary said he looked like an old man.
Mitch Cleary.
Yeah, I got told.
I think I saw him
I
at
got
Smith's
told
pre-season.
Sam Walsh didn't have a pre-season, but then his first 4 games back, he's averaged 30 and above. Makes no sense to me. I don't
Hey,
know.
listen.
Yep.
Yeah, tell me. After.
Nah, hey, listen.
What?
You just moved house, didn't you?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Oh.
You don't know this, but I actually videoed you
Oh my god.
moving your stuff over.
No.
Right, let's have
Please
a
tell
look.
me we got proof.
No, watch this.
It's got a satellite on the top. Satellite. That's right. Tell me a satellite, mate. Nonda's got that one.
Look at the graffiti last night.
You're a tight ass, man. He's like, I said I'll help you. No, I can do it on my own. Admittedly, it was one trip. That's a good job. Hey, listen. I've been out with the camera, you know.
Yeah.
I actually caught.
Being active.
I actually caught last Friday night because you know, Durden picks up Voss and drives into the game. That's why he gets the game.
No.
Oh, right, okay,
Yeah,
right.
so I just
Full
caught
of
it.
shit. You stand on the boot.
Be in a tray.
In a tray,
Yeah.
Okay, go right, away from the down. Very good. Straight on.
Actual Durden.
That was Durden.
Cardio
That's
Durden.
giving him instructions too.
Carhartt.
Cardio Durden. Oh, yeah, Carhartt.
Hey,
I
listen,
think.
you know when you have a big night, right?
Do I?
No, when you have a big night and it's like 4 a.m. and you scoff down that like burrito or that
Kebab.
souvlaki, the
Yeah,
kebab.
Yeah.
Well, how quick you reckon you could scoff down a kebab or a
That's a
burrito?
good question. Oh, maximum 300 seconds.
What's that, 3 minutes?
5.
5 minutes. Oh, let's have a look at this one.
32 seconds.
Eat a burrito.
Shit, half a minute.
She seems like she's a talented woman.
Does everyone like
I'm
that?
only joking. No,
Should get another privilege offer. Alright. If you had a racehorse, what would you call it?
Oh, easy. Plead the 5th. What would you call yours? Or AMG?
Well, I agree with this guy.
So if you had a racehorse, what would you call it?
Right, I'm gonna go on to this. Right, if I had a racehorse, it would be called My Face. So all the fit girls in the racecourse would be going, come on my face! Come on my face!
That's an oldie bit of Goldie, that one.
Oldie bit of Goldie.
That's an oldie bit of Goldie.
Fuck, you might get cancelled for that.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's 2024.
But then you can conversely, people also say kick, kick my face. All right. There was a racehorse that used to be called, it doesn't race anymore, but it was called M-Y, one word, Luck, L-U-C-K, another word, I-S, third word, My Luck is Money, M-A-N-N-Y.
My luck is menu.
But if you say it quickly, my luck is menu, my luck is menu, and all the ownership, Greek.
Ugly.
Eating more there.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Papudes.
Papud. Nico's cake.
Institution Vanillas. I wonder how Vanilla's going. We should go there one day.
We should.
Just go say hi to all the fellas there.
Make sure you bring your oxygen tank with you.
It's in the back of the
Yeah, don't worry.
I love it.
Don't worry about the cholesterol.
Don't worry about the cholesterol.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is my favorite right here. This is called a cheese
Oh, that's
sausage.
Pat Cooper.
In Italy, it's called chevallard. They put cheese in there, parsley in there, and you can't get that everywhere. That's a specialty. I like that on a barbecue with plenty of onions. It's healthy. Sausage. And don't believe cholesterol. Everything's cholesterol. I've been eating that for 50, 60 years. Not too bad. My cholesterol, 800, but it don't mean nothing. When it gets to 1,000, I'm going to sell. There you go. Don't worry about what everybody tells you. You're going to get sick with this and sick with that. Sit down, enjoy the meal, and say thank God that you can swallow.
Wow, that's as New York of an Italian as
Pat
well.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Changed
Don't
his
worry
name.
about-
What was his
I
actual
love
name?
when he goes,
Pasquale.
My cholesterol is at 800, but that doesn't matter. All right.
So
Hey,
it could
listen,
get into like.
I just called this one. You
certain
know,
things, isn't
you're
it?
up in the middle of the night, and then those ads come on, and you end up buying something stupid.
Yeah, the TV shopping and stuff.
This
Yeah.
bloke here could sell eyes to an Eskimo. I just call this, you're the cock of the walk.
Okay.
Cock of the
You buy
walk.
this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You
That's
take
what
the L
counts.
away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move, I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. You bought it for $39.99. Is that crazy? That's the way it works around here. This deal will change your life. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and be disgusted tomorrow. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and go, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why am I this way?
You should coach me, fellas.
Well, tomorrow morning, when you see this thing at $59.99 and you bought it for $39, you look in the mirror and you go,
What is wrong?
Billy
with you?
Aspros. Fuck, that's money in his next life.
Oh, no. Yeah, it is too.
Who gave you permission to buy these baseball cards?
That's
mate,
Michael
that is
in about
funny,
20
man.
years.
That's probably, isn't
Yeah.
that? I guess that's why. That's why Taylor fell in love with you. The cards. The cards. You got the,
cards,
Patrick
yeah.
Cripps.
She knew.
She knew, mate.
She knows,
She knew,
mate. She knows what the
She's got her eyes on that
She knows where
Patrick
the
Cripps,
money
mate.
is, cuz.
She's
There's
got her
no
eyes
more
on the
money,
Patrick
cuz.
Cripps.
Like a many.
Exactly.
Alright, so that was a market cat. So, alright. Everyone enjoy that?
Bloody oath they
That
did.
was
Oh, and just before you, we don't have the photo. I forgot to give it to you, but courtesy of Taylor because she spotted this. So I'm gonna go back to.
Huh? Banana of the week. Okay. Bananas.
No, we'll run it.
We'll run
You got a new banana.
We'll run it.
This was part of the banana of the week, so courtesy
we'll
of
run it.
Taylor.
And when Taylor says
we'll run
something,
it. We'll run it.
Fucking hell, man. This one's a bad one. This one's a very bad one. Paul, you can see it, right?
What in goes that? Oh.
Ollie, it says go Cat. So it's a sign. Somebody has a sign
Yeah.
up. Ollie Henry, can I have your boots? And it says it twice, right?
Go Cats. Oh no.
She's wearing a Melbourne scarf.
Oh no.
that's not good.
That's dickhead of a dickhead of
You can go show. Let's see if you go show them at the front.
I wonder if it focuses.
It won't focus, but
There we
anyway, she's wearing a.
You can see that it's a Go Cat sign and
a Melbourne scarf.
bad.
So you, Daisy Pierce look-alike.
Oh my god! So that's what I was.
Daisy Pierce look-alike. Yeah, you are banana of the week and an actual dead shit.
You know,
But anyway, yeah.
It's our little thing. We just go there and start picking out people with
No, you slay.
opposition.
Yeah,
You got it. You got a hammer. You can't be doing
He starts screaming from the balcony to him.
Well, on P, you guys.
Yeah. There was Essendon supporter.
No, with P.
There was Essendon supporter. I screamed
Yeah,
at
there
him.
is.
Yeah, gave us
That shit, get out of here.
What are you? P3, P4?
Nah, P7.
P7.
Okay.
Yeah, row A.
I know it. Yeah.
So it can hurl
So you
constant
You
abuse.
can hurl.
Constant
So
abuse.
you see some people underneath you.
Some,
and you just
a lot.
spot them.
Spot 'em? Yeah, you know my eyes.
They're very good.
Yeah,
I know
But we're all there. We just
like you cop it, you cop it, you cop it. Everyone cops
No
it.
one gets missed.
And I even give it to myself too, because I'm deserving of it. But we'll go to this one. I never know if I got one.
Paul's Call. Proudly brought to you by
no one.
Such a letdown.
Proudly brought to you by
No,
no one.
why is it a new sponsor?
So it's not really a call, right?
Can I just say something?
But-
Last week you had one. And thought, no, I'll save it till next week.
Ah, yeah, that's the. That didn't age well. It didn't age very well. But I thought it's not a call or anything. But Paul's call is actually going to be Paul's call this week.
Oh yeah. What? You're going to do the call?
No, because after the game, Melbourne Carlton, I'll be in the commentary box.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing the post game.
Yeah.
So you can call Paul after the Melbourne Carlton game.
Call the men them.
So there's a
Call
little
the men
announcement
them,
for
cuz.
everybody.
Call
So
him
you
and
go
hurl.
straight after the game.
Hurl abuse.
Call
Yes.
him and hurl abuse at whoever you want.
Call the men them.
If we get rolled, he's not going to click the mute button when you hurl abuse. So just
There's no abuse. It's got to all be constructive
that
criticism.
was a
That's
joke.
how we do it here on the
It's
Jumper
not
Punch
quite-
and SEN, your
yes,
home of
yeah, no,
sport.
it's all constructive.
So post game on on Thursday night, a bit of an announcement. I'll be situated in the SEN commentary box at the MCG after Matt Hill and Jared Waitley.
Oh, I love Matt Hill. when he calls
How
the
good's Matt
AFL.
Hill?
I fucking love him.
One of the better
very
ones.
talented.
One of the
So
I fucking love him, man.
outside of
Have
all
any
the
chocolate.
I was going to.
outside of all the
Yes.
Oh, because I have to do all this shit, right? And then you're going to.
Paul's call, man.
Out, but now it's Paul's call.
Come on, man.
outside of all the row commentary which occurs here, this is a different audience, this is a different demographic, it's a different show, right? But the professional cap comes on when we're heading to work. And on Thursday night, post-game, when you are going home from the game, 1300 736 736 is the number to dial. If you want to have your say over the phone, feel free to call up, whether you're a Carlton supporter, Melbourne supporter, Collingwood supporter, if you want to give me a bit of shtick.
Yep.
If you want to give...
Oh, yeah, all the Collingwood supporters
whoever it is.
over on
But
here.
it's, you know, like I said, you put your neck out on the line. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. If you get it right, you get it right.
Now, can I ask everyone to do something when they call?
Yeah, you can ask everyone to do something.
Can I say, so whatever your name is, let's pick one from here, right? Let's say Matula, right? She rings up
God
and
bless
she
her.
goes, it's Matula here from the Jumper Punch.
Yes.
So can everyone just say your name and then I'm from the Jumper Punch?
Not your suburb. Not your suburb. Your suburb is the Jumper Punch.
So all the suburbs have to be the Jumper Punch, okay?
Say it as if like so it's so innocuous that the person taking your call thinks it's an actual fucking
suburb, yeah.
The Jumper Punch.
Jumper Punch is that, yeah. Near Redder.
Yeah, tech.
From TJP.
TJP.
Where's that?
Roxburgh Park.
Roxburgh Park,
Yeah,
yeah,
cuz.
TJP. What's your postcode? 1995. What the fuck? So yeah, that's the announcement this weekend. Yeah, I'll be doing a bit of post game with Matt Hill. And,
it's tech. Lungs. Lungs.
We're doing a bit of post game with him. I've got my little graphic is up as well on the SEN.
And you're since I'll keep giving you plugs, because you are the star of the show.
Well, I'm not the star of the show, but
also the podcast is going very good.
An Untitled Blues podcast, yes, with myself and Nick Negroponis. We opened the shoulders up today.
Ooh.
Not happy.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Not happy, Jan.
And
no one got missed.
Last week, did we talk about it? You were on with
Order came on.
So everyone get on there
great.
and check out the last few podcasts. So just make sure you get onto there.
Paul's call is actually going to be Paul's call.
Yeah, call Paul.
Call Paul.
Call
exactly.
Paul. We're gonna
That'll be good fun. Looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. So.
From the Jumper Punch. Yeah. All right. All right. I think we're coming to the end of the show.
Close.
You know, you could be like this close to a record time.
Nah, it's
I don't know
not.
if that's a good thing.
3:42.
3:42.
Pretty good.
I think we've done over 4, so we're on about.
The viewership has been fantastic. We love everybody.
Yeah, fucking oath. Everyone that's been in the chat.
Did it feel like 4 hours?
Nah, no way.
The chat's been
I'm
electric.
tired,
doesn't
but it didn't feel 4 hours.
Nah.
You're tired?
Well, we've been at work in the office since 6 a.m. He picked me up at 5:45. Here we are, so it's a long day. But it's been fun. I love it.
You feel better? Does everyone feel better? I think everyone feels better.
I hope everyone enjoyed it.
It's always good to...
still angry.
It's always good to... I also just wanted to say, and I just saw the Carlton post too, but obviously we've got our Nonna that she's got... she's obviously got a bit of a little bit of an issue with the breast cancer and stuff, but hopefully she's a strong bugger.
All the best to Nonna.
Yeah. Peter so $280,000 was raised for the Peter McCallum Cancer Centre from the Peter Mac Cup on the weekend.
Awesome.
Bravo.
Massive effort from everybody. So big congratulations to all
that's
those
one good thing we do.
And to everybody who contributed last week to Prada Willie.
It's still open.
Still open.
Keep doing it.
We raised nearly $1,000 last week.
We did good, man. That last week I was surprised when we checked, man. We done a good job last week. So everyone, and Reese told me to tag us. Thank you very much, man. It means a lot. It means a lot to him.
His horse ran well on the weekend in the Group 1. Yeah, I think it ran 6th in the Trots Oaks Menangle. David Rees-Jones, the priestess for Chris Bonosio.
That is up to 1,663. The Prada Willie Syndrome Foundation.
Really?
15 for 15.
Awesome.
But seriously, you're disappointing.
That's been a good show, mate. We've flown off the cuff a bit. Some swear words have been uttered, which has been great, which is usually the case when your footy's involved. And
no, it's good. We look forward to it, of course. It's our big night. As I said, we feel better after we have a bit of a chat, and we'll be ready for the big look. And now, after all that, and after the analysing, the dissecting, I am pumped for this week. I can't. As I said, I'm wrapped. It's on Thursday because I wanted to come around real quick, man. I'm hanging out to get out there, and we'll easily. Like, it's our home game, but even if it wasn't, we'll easily outnumber and outvoice Melbourne regardless, right? Because, seriously, they're useless, man. They're useless. Hopefully...
Just remember, after they won a flag, their first game against the Western Bulldogs, 55,000 people came out. Disgrace of a fan base.
Imagine that.
Well, you know what's funny? Just Petrarca's hinted at that.
Yeah.
Christian Petrarca.
Paprika. Maybe we can just lure him over, you know.
They just don't turn up.
Nah, they don't turn up. They don't turn up. But it's been forever for them.
There are a lot of them, though. Like, is it? I mean,
there is, but this. How demoralising?
A lot of them are older.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine winning a flag after like 60 or a million years, right?
And they're not.
And bro, like half empty seats stadium.
Don't get me wrong. I know he's gone, but like Zach Fisher now, like he goes to North. He plays for North Melbourne. He goes
rent a crowd.
Goes to a club like that, man. He plays in front of 10,000. Fucking, half.
100%, man. That makes a huge difference.
I would love to know how an actual player feels. I'd love to ask him. Like a Jaden Stevenson, he goes from
Collingwood to there.
North. A Zach Fisher, a Paddy Dow, who goes from a Carlton.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah,
well, I've spoken to many past players, and I've spoken to them about because they having the same Carlton. A lot went from Carlton to St Kilda at the time, and they talk about it and they say, like it's just completely different. You go, just small crowds, just there, just like even Rees Jones said last week when he came from Sydney to Carlton. He goes, the first thing he learned when you put on that jumper,
You're expected to
you're
win.
expected to win. You know, and there's the difference. You
Yeah.
know, so
Carlton to St Kilda.
Carlton again, but that was
Yeah.
superannuation. Superannuation.
Fucking
Mate, they were
hell,
all old and they were doing it. But you're right, with Fisher, like, imagine that, you know, like, and this is another thing, if all the players that are watching tonight, right, all of yous, right?
All of you.
Just remember,
All of
man,
you.
it's a privilege, man, that you get to play in front of like 60, 70, 80,000 people every week, you know, and listen, we know that you try. I don't think we ever think that you don't go out there and
Not
give
as
it.
much as we lose our minds sometimes. It's for.
But because we know they can do a lot better.
Exactly.
That's why we get up, you know, like we get emotional
even
about
there,
it.
it's
But it
just,
is a privilege to play in front of. That's why the big four clubs at the end of the day, mate. When you come to one of the big four clubs, man.
Different environment.
Mate, you're playing in front of like
Different gravy.
80,000 people.
Imagine what like someone like Elijah Holland's going from fucking Gold Coast.
Fuck,
5,000
people
He's played
to
2
fucking
weeks in a row,
80,000.
87, 88.
He loves it too.
He
You
would.
can see him. He embraces
Yeah,
it. He's actually he's been quietly good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like him.
No, very
I
good.
didn't know much about him.
No, I didn't know, but he got something about that boy.
Yeah, he does.
He's got something special,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah. He's got something special. I like
That's why I call
And
him
and his
Bubba
brother
Hollands. I'd love to see him do a celebration like just off like
kiss each other.
like that.
Oh, is he do a
Bubba Hollands.
Robbie Fowler.
Yeah, like
Remember that Robbie Fowler?
Robbie Fowler and go to the
the white one is bro, if he did that, he's gone.
He'd get suspended for that.
But imagine
he would.
if he
He'd get
did, they'd be gone.
Robbie Fowler got suspended
Yeah,
for it
I
and
know.
fined.
Yeah.
I'd probably do something like that on the grand final if I kicked the winning goal.
Yeah, well,
I'd walk up to the square and, you know, well, not necessarily that
I'd actually-
particular one, but
If
I'd do something like, you know, like...
Xavier Tersma, Edison Cavani.
I don't know. I'd do something stupid if it was worth it.
I would suck up
Yeah.
that line, but I would actually suck it up my nose. The paint if I kicked the winning goal.
Or
in
if
the
it was
grand
against
final.
Collingwood, I'd go, mate, I'd do some obscene.
Just do the Undertaker.
I'd do
Just
some
give an Undertaker give a.
I did some
Mate, maybe
obscene-
somebody, right? They just pulled out the Randy Orton like that.
What about the Wiz? Jeff Farmer, the Wiz.
Oh, yeah.
The Wiz.
Hey, there's been some good celebrations.
tell you. Cox gave us one. He gave us the.
Yeah, he gave us and he went like that.
Well,
Dacos
yeah,
did it too.
Dacos gave us. Gave us one.
Bobby Hill gave us a.
Yeah.
The Michael Jordan, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave us that
Whatever.
too, yeah. No worry, it's all
Yeah,
good.
one kick the whole
Right.
game.
Always when he went up to who was it? Frampton. He went
It was
straight
the
up.
friendliest fight ever. That.
Yeah,
They're all laughing.
Yeah, all antics, all optics. Anyway. Yeah, shut up.
The crowd at the races with the favourite hits the front.
The commotion. The commotion's the theatre's good.
All right.
But thank you to everyone in the chat tonight.
See you at the G on Thursday, and I'll hear from you after the game on
Yeah,
Thursday.
so everyone, thanks for
When we
joining.
go out of jumper punch mode and into professional SEN mode.
Yeah, you do change.
You have to, mate. I can't be like this.
Fuck, imagine doing
It's-
that on SEN.
No, you do.
No, it's the same, but it's not obviously without the swearing. That's it, you know.
No, it's even more than just not the swearing. You put on that professional.
Well, you have to, mate. That's the audience. That's a persona. They do like there's always a good banter between the hey, the text line always flies up, swearing.
Imagine if you could put everything
know.
off the temper text. Is it the temper
It
text?
is the temper
anymore?
text. Yeah, it is the temper text.
Imagine if you could put everything on that.
Yeah, well, you
Jeez,
could.
mate,
You'd have some
Somehow
to
I
laugh.
reckon there'd be some issues with that.
Yeah. There have been some people hauled in. You know, I'm just waiting for my day. So.
All right, guys, this is a big wild goodbye here. We just seem to go on and on and on and on and on and on. See you, everyone. See you, TJP. Great show. Night, ladies and gents. Cheers, boy, from
Hooroo.
Billy. On your boys, on your girls. All right, well done. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thanks, Adrian.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for having me.
No drama. It was a pleasure, mate.
Get the 100 likes up. Get it up to 100.
What's it on?
I will hopefully.
Don't be like Lockie.
Nah,
Schultz,
we're not
man.
leaving till we get 100.
Don't be like
Oh,
Lockie
come on,
Schultz,
man.
man.
6 away, push.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You're going to be like Lockie Schultz, just weak.
You're weak, man. I'm done with you
I thought
guys.
it said 96 there. Nah, still
No, it's
94.
94. That's
Anyway.
it. I'm done. Let's go.
All good. Thanks, everyone.
How do we
Appreciate it.
finish
Thanks for
it?
having me on.
Go Blues. 3, 2, 1.
Go Blues.
Go Blues.
Listen to anyone. Everybody's full of shit. Nobody knows you or what you're capable of doing. And here's the reality. The hardest thing in life is figuring out who you are and what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's a big decision. And once you figure that out, you wake up every day and you work toward it. That's what you do. It's impossible for you to fail if you know who you are, what you want to do, and you wake up every day and work toward it.